There's a blonde bombshell with the cat in tow, an old man's wisdom, quirky as can be, and a spaceship zooming in for all to see. Living life together in this crazy place with the Mothman lurking every space. Brainwaves buzzing, but we'll make it through. 'Cause with friends like these, there's nothing we can't do.
This week's episode of Detractor was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Good morning, everyone.
Whoa! Now you
It's the morning zoo.
now you're bleeding into like Barney the dinosaur territory with that.
Distic, big ups for welcome back as a big old brainworm.
Enjoy
Big
your
ups.
brainworm.
Thank you.
Oh, we're getting back to brass tacks, nuts and bolts today.
Yeah,
It's Saturday.
it is.
Idrid, hold on. May the 4th be with you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
hate
ban
that.
myself from life right now.
Whoa, holy shit.
What? Sorry,
Don't say that.
It's a joke. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
But still,
In Minecraft,
there you go.
But yeah.
I hate that. May the 4th be
hate
with
that
you.
too.
I hate that
I
people are
like
like looking forward to that. I'm sorry. I apologize to the people in the chat who might be looking forward to that, but please get help.
If you like Star Wars, I get it, but
Well, no, get help for the Star Wars fandom too.
well,
That's all
I
kind
don't
of-
like
there's-
Harry Potter too much, so
You need help as well, frankly.
okay, I know.
Now
I know.
we got a lot to get through, and you know he's gonna be starting a quarter hour, and I haven't seen any of this. Hold on a second. What's this clip say here? It says DSP in pure rage like never seen before. Shout out to DSP tries Mamology 101. Salt mines collapse in the most explosive SF stream 6 yet. That sounds like That sounds like clickbait.
No, it's not. Did you watch any last
No,
night?
no, I didn't.
Oh.
It sounds like clickbait to me, Andrew Cold. Hold on.
It's not.
Hold on.
Let's find out.
Well,
Hi, Skull. Hi,
let's
Nerd
roll the clip.
Hi,
Yes.
Shiny Thieves, Smoky Trails. Oh my god.
Yeah,
everyone.
say hello to everybody. Hold on. Just
Gribbus, JWSO, Dave B,
that's
Cody
enough.
Banks,
They've had
Mystic,
enough.
Sheldork, Astrodontis, John. There, yeah.
There you go. That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
On a classic beam stream. Alright.
Beam swing.
Oh, hold on.
There we go.
Turn on this friggin' other music here. Boom. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Did that even work? Hold on.
No, I hear it.
What the?
What the fuck?
I said stop.
I
Yeah.
said stop.
Now we're going again. Here we go.
Star Wars nerds need to stop celebrating May 4th and celebrate a real holiday.
Yeah, like May 1st.
Like Ultraman. What's that? Ultraman Day?
Can't
Yeah,
do
like May
anything.
1st also.
Yeah.
It's a complete guess. She's either gonna mash, jab, or throw. Gotta guess 50-50.
It's
She
the
wins because she
my,
just
in my
guessed.
family we
Smash,
celebrate May
guess.
1st by not
No
beating
skill
off for a
to it
whole
whatsoever.
week. We're traditionalists.
A whole
Driver's
day.
on fight, giant combo. Can't do anything
A
about
whole
it.
day.
Can't throw, not possible. Can't dunk that, not possible.
Not me. No way, man.
Not possible. Not possible. I don't know what happened to him yesterday.
Neutral jump, completely safe for her.
Happened.
I have to go through the
I might have been
Free
getting
throw,
$0
can't do anything
on
about
the
that.
pre-stream
Oh, yeah.
that day. That might have had something to do with it, I think.
Right.
Mash jab.
He did
beats
the
everything,
tip
just
command
mash
thing
jab, no
manually.
Skill to it. Zero skill to the
no.
game.
At the end of the day, it was either at the end of the stream or the end of the day. He just did the little, exclamation mark tip
Put in block.
in the
Wow.
chat to make Nightbot do that. If you want a tip, send me a message.
That's not what I did.
That's a
I
really
did-
cool
Are you
remote
kidding?
stealth
When she was
robotic
standing
way
next to
of
me
tipping.
twice, I did EX360.
Jumping medium kick,
Alright.
low medium kick, and I was buffering
Oh, okay,
punch. I
Shiny
never
Chief.
even pressed the punch. It gave me dragon punch.
It gave me Dragon Grunch.
Greg and Greg.
Which implies I
So
pressed
that
no whatsoever on the
was,
joystick. Then it gave me EX
that was
after she had
Rafael
already
that
jumped,
beat
implied
him that
stored
first
the ability
time.
and gave it to me.
Oh, really? That's
Oh,
funny.
Yeah.
Fuck
Big ups.
shit, relax.
Yes.
Some people
Very
just can't
good.
control themselves.
It's tough. It's tough out there.
What
It's
the
tough out there
fuck?
for a pig roach.
Complete nonsense. No, again, no skill to that gameplay whatsoever. Just pattern play, and then you
Oh,
can't really get
Atlas
around
rated
it. It's
us.
pretty
Look at
lame.
that.
It's
Wow.
pretty fucking lame.
Hello, everybody.
Atlas. Hi, buddy.
You're just in time for the Street Fighter 2 recap. Street Fighter, you are a game who. So I guess there is some salt mine collapsing in the stream last night. I didn't get to see this, so
It was beautiful.
it can't be that. It can't be that bad.
It was incredible. I've never seen anything like this. Like through all the salty nights of Street Fighter, this was crazy.
The salty nights.
Big ups, everybody. Thank you for the raid again,
Big ups,
Alice.
yeah.
That's so sweet.
You can't throw low short. You literally can't throw low short.
I love you just telling the game what it can and can't do.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything.
And
The kick
I
hit
like
was
my
so fucking
I like my theory. Ink's blessing, hey bud. Been a while.
You like
Not
your
doing it, I'm
theory?
down
Okay,
back,
go
it
on.
hits me
I like
anyway.
my theory
Jesus Christ.
where I was reading cat too. Where like the cannon
And then my
brother
punch
is
comes
just
out late,
coded
air
in
to air.
for
Dude, I'm
everything
never
to
going
suck
to
for
win
kill because
if the
it's such
game
a
constantly
bitch.
drops inputs and doesn't
Absolutely.
have
That's
a
what
reaction.
I was
Yeah,
wondering
like,
if maybe they had done
it
something in
keeps-
the
I keep getting hit
Detractor,
by shit,
like
I'm
if it
not
somehow
doing it.
detected
And it fucking
DSP's
hits me while, like,
scene
why do you
account
hit
or
me?
something like that.
Yeah,
That it
I'm
would just
fucking
be
show up.
it would
I'm
just
not
be
even
like a
moving
gay dating sim instead. That's actually a great idea.
Very good.
Press the button, nothing.
Thank you, VLX.
Try to- Oh my god, it
But the-
literally he just empty jumps over and over. I can't do anything
Have you
about
seen
it.
the rehearsal? Nathan Fielder's The Rehearsal.
Yeah,
Didn't combo
yeah.
for no good
So you know how he does the whole like flowchart thing in that first episode to like, you know, if this happens, do this. If that
What
happens,
the
do that to
fuck?
plan out. the
Why
thing.
did that combo?
I feel like
Yeah.
we should. I want to
What?
make like a
What the
flowchart for
fuck?
DSP's
Why did it even
excuses.
fucking hit me?
Like,
Jesus
oh,
Christ,
okay.
this
Like
game.
if
Why did
okay, I
that
got
hit
hit.
me?
Was I
I
blocking?
jumped
Yes or
over
no?
empty
If
jump
yes,
and did nothing.
say
And
that
the fucking
you
thing
know
hits
I was
me
pressing
between
buttons
combo and
or
drive run.
I wasn't
Fuck
pressing
these
buttons,
people, they're
depending on
terrible
what
players.
the outcome of what kind
Are
of
you
throw it
fucking
was.
kidding me?
You know?
Yeah. Instead of
Unfucking
Dracula, I think
believable,
Ghost
man.
Hunter say
Oh, there you
pretty
go.
How many fucking times is bullshit
I'm
getting
shooting
mashed
lag.
up and hit me? I've had enough. I fucking
I'm
had
moving
enough of this
uh-oh.
fucking piece of shit game at this point. I've had enough of people learning to mash and lag buttons because they fucking put
buttons?
this shit ass fucking rollback netcode and get away with it. So now I'm fucking pissed. I'm gonna
Thank
fuck
you, VLX. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, VLX. That
This
just
guy-
didn't help at all right now.
Oh, immediately I guessed on fight. I get a giant combo. Reward that top tier character for guessing.
Sorry, I buried the lead of this
I'm not pressing a
this
button.
clip a little bit here. I think.
What?
Listen to what he says.
Oh,
Had enough of people learning to mash and lag buttons.
But
Because they fucking
buttons.
put this shit ass fucking rollback netcode and get away with it. So now I'm fucking pissed. I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Time for the Doom music now. But now,
Immediately I
wait,
guessed on
wait.
fight. I get a giant
DSP's
combo.
not playing Luke, right?
Reward that top tier character.
No,
Oh no, he's
yeah,
playing Zangief. No, he's being
he's
beaten
zanged
up
out.
right now. Oh, no.
yeah.
I'm not pressing
yeah.
the button.
Modern
huh?
Luke.
I'm not pressing a button.
Can't do anything.
Can't do it.
Literally can't do anything because I'm in the corner with
Big up
Zangief.
Dr.
He's
Fart.
top tier.
Big up Dr.
I
Fart.
literally can't press a button. Can't press a single button. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking game?
Oh, yum, Rachel. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, lucky.
Yum,
Arrow
yum, yum.
trauma. Listen to that.
Can't do anything. You can just throw
Barrel
the
Trauma's a
entire
great
round.
game.
I can't do shit.
Very hard,
Now,
though.
He just
Lord
won
Kane,
by
big ups
mashing
for the 7
buttons.
months. Thank you.
This is so
Yeah,
sad.
big guy.
Arkham.
Yo,
He's
you suck.
he doesn't even
You
actually
literally
understand
won by
like what it is or how
throwing
it
700 times in
or
the
how it
bag
like affects the
and
game.
mashing
He's the kind of
buttons.
person who believes
You're
that
a
you can
terrible
just get
fucking
by
player.
on
Three
talent, right? And
bullshit.
not
Fat
like except he
matches
doesn't. He also
in a
doesn't
fucking
have
row
that
against three
either.
fucking
So
scrubs. And I
like,
can't do anything about it because I have the worst
it's
character in
it's
the
not a
game.
good. It's not a good mindset.
Can't do anything.
Good God, no.
What? Huh?
Can't do
Oh,
anything.
Oh, that's a
Thank you.
person's name.
Hey, guys. Enjoy
Yeah,
brain
enjoy your
work.
brain worm.
What the fuck? How did he jump through my kick?
Okay, hold on. I want to see how he
even
jumped
make
through the kick. Hold on, because I don't know fighting games too good. And if you're jumping through a kick, that's bad. Well, let's
I
see.
don't either.
Why?
So
What the?
watching Piece of Peace is very helpful because he sort of knows now.
He more than sort of knows. He's
Yeah.
playing. He's been doing really well. Okay, so
So
What the fuck?
you
So,
didn't
okay.
even get your kick out.
yeah, he does. It's just that he is
did?
the other guy is so far out of the range of the kick that it never would have
Oh.
touched him anyway.
Oh,
like,
okay.
see,
I guess.
that-
Oh, right there. What the fuck is wrong with
So
him?
he's already well in the air. Okay, so here's
Yeah,
where
and then
this
guess
is where
the
it's
kicks.
this is where the kick starts. By the way, look.
Oh my god. Phil.
How did he jump through my kick?
Well, because he was 12 feet over your head,
Now
baby
you
boy.
you could say, oh, he meant this kick because this is a kick attack.
Is it?
It is because it's using his legs, right?
How? Yeah.
Now, but
It's just-
but you
it's
can
a
see.
jazzercise.
So
oh.
he's neutral here, okay,
Mhm.
and this is where the attack starts up, right? So
Right.
what that means is that probably the place where it hurts, like where if you get hit by it here, that's gonna hurt you. But his place where he detect hits is like up here, so
Okay.
he would be going through that just naturally, and then he
Right.
kicks again here for no reason.
What the fuck? So he's mashing right
Yes,
now, you guys.
correct,
He's
very correct.
mashing.
And, look,
Yeah.
and then the Luke kicks and it connects with him in the head.
What the fuck?
Why
How
did-
did
what
you
the-
jump through my pit?
Phil's wife
See-
must have cheated, or Jasper must have took a shit in his food for him to be this.
No, he didn't get any money. That's why. No money.
Yeah,
But-
no, that's simple.
What the
See,
fuck? How did you
he
jump through
starts
my pit?
he starts complaining. He wants to say,
Doesn't even
why
make
did that
sense.
hit
He
me?
neutral
But he
jumped
knows that his
through
flow
my
chart is like,
move.
oh wait, no,
That's
actually that
his
was
move.
supposed to hit
He
me.
can hold
I need to go
up
back
and
one
passes
step and
through
complain
all
about
my
something
needs
else that I could
and gets out. It makes
plausibly
no
actually
fucking
complain about.
sense. There's no skill to that. You're a fucking idiot. God damn, you're a fucking idiot.
He did get $60 last night, but we were talking about like during the day stream.
Yeah.
He didn't get a single tip
Mm-hmm.
during the pre-stream,
Of
and then he got like
course.
$5.
He recovers
yeah.
from the jump
But,
and gets a
Like, the
drive
rapid
impact
fire
on fight.
uses are insane.
And it's I think it's even Big Guy who said this in the past.
What
He
the
just spent
fuck?
less time thinking about
I did
these
headbutt,
excuses and
drive
spending
rush. I was
mental
gonna do a
energy
second
and
headbutt.
splitting his focus
The game gave
on
me a
complaining.
lariat,
Then he
walked
probably
into it and
do
lost.
better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good
God
fucking
damn it.
night, Scroll Blue. Get
I
the fuck
fucked up.
out
I
of
was
here,
playing
bitch.
that
He's a
game
fucking
with the
scroll.
nun
Terrible. I just throw air
yesterday,
fireballs
and I
back
fucked
forth
up
with
like
my fucking
3 times or
bitch-ass
2
player
times,
doesn't know how
and
to
I had to
fucking play
redo a
this
game
level
with-
like
that game
3
with the
times.
nun.
Get the
What's that
fuck
mean?
out of here.
What? I thought I told you
Scrub
about it.
ass
Indica.
fucking
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I fucked up like 2 times. I had to redo it 3 times, and I
Wow.
just stopped bitching and
Why
then
did that
played.
just
So
fuck
I got
Were
the-
you bitching at first?
Because I was
doing
like,
it.
oh my god, at myself. Like, oh.
Yes.
I jumped up on a box and like got stuck
Can't
in
block
this
that. You cannot
plank
block
of
that
wood.
reaction online. It doesn't work.
Couldn't do a crouch jump.
No, you can't crouch in that game. So
Oh,
I
no.
was fucked. Yeah, Indica is a great game.
Can't do anything. Literally can't do anything. Free. I can't interrupt it. I can't.
Fur. He's just like me. Free.
Oh, now the boot doesn't come out. Sorry. Oh,
The boot did come out. What? Excuse
Yeah.
me?
Oh, now the boot doesn't come out.
It did.
Sorry. Oh, and block down back. Not against fucking Candy. Not possible, right? It beat. I told you. What did I say? You can't anti-air it. She stuffs it.
Okay, this move that she does
It
is
beat.
like
I told
okay.
you. Against
This
fucking Candy, not possible,
little
right?
flip that she does, that
Uh-huh.
is like actually one of the most dangerous things. And by dangerous, I mean as the Cammy player, like it is you. This entire time that you're flipping around, you can get hit really, really easily, and or you
okay.
can just be
And
blocking.
She didn't get hit once.
Well, I mean, you only need to get hit once while you're doing it, but it's just a very, very dangerous move, and he just.
Whipped
It
it
beat.
so
I told
bad.
you. What did I say? You can't anti-air it. She stuffed
you-
you.
Told you.
She stuffed, dude. She literally stuffed every move I did by just spamming hooligan roll. I did anti-air. I did fucking
God,
drive impact.
and, like,
it stops every move you have.
The fact that he knows every single move they're doing.
Then
and
she
just, like,
recovers instantly and gets free moves.
Well, he's been
knows
playing-
about rapid fire too.
He's been playing
She's
this game for
so
15
broken.
years.
She's so
Sure.
fucking broken.
Like, I bet you if
Oh,
if he, I wish he had actually taken the. Hold on.
Yet, Chad, all this man does is thinks about games and acts like a whiny baby.
No, he sounds more like someone who like beats his meat all day and is furious about and
Yeah.
frustrated about it.
Yeah.
And so he has to like be cathartic
Mad.
by getting pissed off at complete
Well-
strangers, I guess.
And he's got no friends.
And no friend, and no life, or
And no life.
or
That's
other
what I
way,
was gonna say, too.
and doesn't exercise and does nothing but drink.
Yep.
Um,
That sucks. That's really hard on your brain, dude.
yeah, in life.
Thank you, Kane Game.
No, it.
Of course it's neutral jump, because I can't punish. If she neutral jumps and I just stand there, I can't stop it anyway. It's
Deal
a
with it,
free move
King
for her.
Buzzing, deal
So
with
just
it.
neutral jump and mash with roundhouse, the whole round.
I wish he had
I
taken the
think she should.
Phantasma. Wait,
It's
no, the
trash gameplay.
Phasmophobia
Dude,
stream
this player is
seriously,
terrible.
so that I
Me
could,
too.
so that I could have
It's the
seen
matchup.
you like
It's the
flip out
fucking
about
matchup.
how poorly he was playing. Sadly,
Why
it's
am I
like
gonna
not
do that?
really a
I tried to
game.
parry.
Well, I guess I'm sure it is, but like,
Oh my
I don't
God,
think it's a
what?
game that even like you can play that game single player. Right? There's no need to
You
have.
can. Yeah, you can.
It just takes out
Why am I
probably
getting hit? I'm
80% of
parrying.
the fun, right?
It's
Literally, I
well,
can't do
don't
anything.
know.
I'm parrying
Part of
everything she
the
does,
fun
and she
for
still gets
me
away. Look,
is
can't stop her.
finding like the evidence and stuff.
You ever play that
I
game
love-
single
Oh
I
player?
my
love
god,
doing
that's
it.
totally what I wanted.
It's
Right.
scary for me to
Well, I
play
guess
single
you lost,
player.
'cause I get a level 3 out of fucking nowhere. Fuck this
I won't play
Yeah,
the game
I
single
get
player.
that. Well, what if you were like in a call or
I've
something?
tried.
Zero chance.
Like, do you
to
have to
win.
have somebody in the game world, or you just need to have someone on the phone with you?
Balance bullshit.
Would like someone in the
broken
game.
ass game.
So maybe the ghost goes after them instead of you, and you can hide in the bathroom more easily.
No.
I still can't do anything. She can still just walk up and press buttons. And
I
feels
see.
better.
Yeah,
no
okay.
skill whatsoever.
Sounds like you want someone to push into the path
Man,
of
this
the
game
ghost.
sucks at top tiers. These
While you
top tiers
run,
are
you
broken
book it for the
fucking-
truck.
And it's funny because the game's so good.
I do
play
still
Zenyu?
have the VOD of that up on my personal
No,
channel.
you only play
where I
top
just
tiers. The game is good at top tier.
flipped out
'Cause the
while
top
he was
tier is all
playing.
fucking
Who?
stupid rush
Oh,
down.
him, yeah.
Yeah.
Mid to low tier can't do shit.
Ed is so hot.
It's not fun.
Oh yeah, he's
I'll
he's
say that.
awesome too. He's such a cool
Yeah.
character as well. Like he's got this weird like spider
What
web
the
punch.
fuck? Look at this
power.
stupid shit.
Like he's like
Fuck this fucking dumb game with this dumbass fucking character.
Making fun of Ed. Sorry.
We just fucking aerobics class?
Sir.
It's just like the guy's
Doesn't
too
work that
he's
weird.
too attractive. to
Stops
film.
all my moves.
Yeah. So he has to make fun of him. Also, you were saying he gets the spider move.
Yeah, he's got spider webs. Like he shoots ropes. See?
Any
Really?
setups that I have,
Oh,
I
he
can't
shoots
do.
ropes,
He stuffs
slime?
them all.
Yeah, what he just did there. He can like
Okay.
grab you
But,
from
like-
far away.
They're like pink.
Yeah, and lightning.
Is Ingrid a little quiet? Am I?
Yeah,
Hold on.
she's,
Let me check my sound control.
Let me check my sound.
Oops. Nice.
It might be the audio from the streams a little bit. The actual game is a little bit loud
Let's give him
actually.
a fireball that literally.
Okay.
But see, then people are gonna be bitching that you can only hear you and I. And I wish there was a way that you could like selectively
just jump, just
disable one of the
Oh,
audio
yeah, mine-
tracks if you wanted. Like,
Where's my 360?
say you only wanted to
Yeah.
hear Phil for a little while, and you
I
wanted
can't
to
do
mute
anything here.
Indrid and I. I wonder if there's a way
Literally
to-
all his
to
moves
show
stuff
him that.
by.
Must not be a way.
Also,
Literally
my
all his
volume
moves
was
stuff
down to
by.
like 76.
Aha!
I don't know.
Aha!
That shit does that.
Our
Oh,
partner
another tip.
maintains a respectful and calm demeanor, especially
Holy
during
fuck.
stressful
I'm gonna have to read
situations
this
like
again.
gaming. Toxic behavior can negatively impact relationships and overall well-being. Think. How did she get be?
Thank you, Phil. I did not know that.
Bigger.
Yeah, oops.
No, you're right, Kane. Like, I mean, someone who is miserable is going to try to find comfort in anything they can, whether it be food, alcohol, other substances. Like, and none of it's good for you, especially in excess. So that
Well-
poor woman is just she didn't know what to do with herself.
Who?
And no
Who?
exercise.
Cat? Oh yeah,
Cat.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would just suck. Even if you weren't married to the guy, it would suck to have a roommate who, if Phil was your roommate, it would fucking blow, wouldn't it? Just big ups, better
Absolutely.
exhausted hero.
Hello.
Listening to him, like God, he would never clean. He would be stinking up his half of the apartment. At least you'd have the shower up to yourself like, most of the time, right?
Yeah.
Like you'd
Yeah, he doesn't shower.
It's not like you'd be, interrupted or anything.
No, and Astrodontis, you're right. We could do audio ducking with the. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
you're
okay.
right. Yeah.
No, we could, but I won't. Huh? I'm just sorry.
Literally can't
Get
get
fucked.
out of the corner.
It's hard.
Wow,
I don't
what a
know.
great
I feel like I'm not
player.
doing it
What a
right. I don't know
great
how
fucking
to
player.
make
You
it
did
duck.
Literally fucking nothing of skill.
on.
You're a
Your cat
fucking
does
piece
it.
of
But
shit.
can it duck from more than
Can't play
one
fighting
source?
games.
Let me try it.
There's
Let me try
one
something.
mix-up
Hold
in the
on.
corner that I can't get out of because I'm fucking
So we're gonna
Zenyu.
try
I
and
have
duck
no
it.
Kick his
reverse
ass
order
out.
it, so I
Absolutely.
just get mixed up in
His
the
old
corner and I can't
roommates
do
from his
anything.
job probably
You
told him to
suck
fuck
shit.
off for sure.
He's terrible. I can't
Whose
do
place
anything to
smells
that
worse?
shit.
Phil's
With
or
any
Code's?
character like
Cobra.
that, you're just stuck in the
Cobra,
corner.
no question.
Cobra.
Well, I don't know. I don't know it well enough. Like, I mean, I don't know Phil well
Can't
enough
block.
to say
Are you
if he
fucking
for
shitting me?
sure
It doesn't block. Fuck
actually
you.
would be dirtier than Cobra.
Why
There's
is
no
it
way.
not
There's no way.
block?
Yeah.
But we haven't. But at least Cobra will show us what his place looks like. We don't know what Phil's place looks like
No
now,
cares.
right?
Right. That's right. So it's all just a big question mark.
I mean, if it's anything like okay,
Money,
the way I
money,
think about
money,
it,
money, money, money.
Oh, look,
His
Streamlabs
Elden
is
Ring
doing
rant
his job.
yesterday was that of a 10-year-old winning their Little League championship.
Yeah.
oh my
Such a
God.
pretentious ginger.
As you can see, you can do one. I can do even one thing correct, and that's play Elden Ring.
Yeah.
After someone has specifically instructed me very, very carefully about exactly what I need to do, and also has
Use a cheese build.
and also it's the second time I did the thing that I do so
Yeah,
well.
that part was weird to me because, like, he's beat this before and he's acting like it's the first time he's ever beat that fucking boss.
Oh my God, I did hear him say that he mastered it. I don't know if
Yeah,
I'd call it
mastered it.
mastering something if I died to it 34 times first.
No, it was 36, by the way. Me and ALT counted.
Oh, sorry, excuse me.
It's okay. I don't know why that number stuck with me.
What
but
the
it did.
fuck?
Oh, that's
did he
good.
combo
That's good.
now?
That's good number remembering right there.
God. Yo, every possible fucking lucky advantage. And I can't get
Is his audio ducking now when we talk? Like I'm talking right now.
Fuck.
I guess I can't really-
Insane
That's good.
nonsense.
That's good.
Is it? I was trying to.
You suck. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's just-
Get hit by a million things I didn't get hit by because
Yeah,
the
it
game
took him a
sucks
long time to
online.
beat her.
Fuck your
Took
mother.
3 streams.
Well, just to, wait. What?
I'm not
Took him
attached.
to beat
3
Millennia?
streams to beat Millennia.
Oh. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Didn't do that.
He
Wow.
masturbated it. That's right.
Nah.
And is it? Doesn't he consider? Okay, because he bitches about like top tier players, and or like top tier characters.
What the
Just Why
fuck?
not? Why not try a fucking top? Is Steve top tier? I don't think he is.
No, he's like actually like baseball.
I don't know why I'm getting hit.
Oh.
I can't
But-
walk. I can't walk.
To play
I
with
literally
basic
can't
characters.
walk.
But think about
block.
okay, so think about why that might be, right? If I play bad on a character, it's because you get 2 victories out of it, right? If you're
Right.
thinking about things this way. If I do poorly, I could say that it's because of the poor choice of character. But if I
Right.
do well, then I could say, "Whoa, I'm so great! I'm doing
Whoa.
great even on this really shitty character." So
Right,
it's
you're
like
right,
you have
yeah.
it's that flowchart idea I was just talking about, right? Like just what are you gonna do to make yourself seem best? Well, are you playing are you playing a fighting game? Yes. Do you want to be praised for trying hard, or do you want to have be praised for getting a lot of wins? I want to be praised for being a good boy. Okay, so pick a low tier character, and then here's the array of excuses you have now, like building a talent tree.
Terrible.
Laggy. So he can just throw side. I can't walk and then go from walk.
yeah,
to
I can't
block.
walk and then go
It's
forward.
not possible. The game sucks so bad online. You can't play with Zangief, man. I can't just walk
What the
and block.
fuck,
It
man?
won't walk and fucking
I'm
block. It's too
stupid.
laggy. What a piece of fucking
He
shit.
got a $1 tip from Snow Carl. Let's get you on the leaderboard. Here first tip of the day, okay, for the record, these are not Snow Carl tips because I think a lot of people thought this person is Snow Carl.
All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna read the last part of that again. She was a little too French. Here, first tip of the day, okay, for the record. These are not Snow Carl tips because I think a lot of people thought this person is Snow Carl.
I'm the
No,
stupid.
I don't know why you think that.
This is a test donation for $14.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Oh, whoa!
You didn't need to test that for sure, but thank you very much.
I didn't. Yeah, thank.
Yeah, thank you. The test is successful. I see that here. Okay.
What the fuck? That was pretty funny.
You get a lot
Yeah.
of troll donations that the messages
Really?
go too long, and then our troll message reader doesn't like read them
Yeah.
the whole time, and so it makes it confusing for the people who don't speak French.
Let me see donation.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
No, I already did it. I already did it. Slowpoke.
Oh, you did it?
Thank
Fuck.
Lucky Gremlin.
He's better at-
Lucky
he's
Gremlin
better
gets
at
10
things.
memberships to the
That's just
community.
how it
I
is.
hope you
He's a
guys
good clicker.
enjoy that. And thank you.
He's a good
Let's
clicker.
see here.
I got these
Someone tipped a
swollen
dollar.
kitten
Okay, I'll do
paws.
is take a deep breath. What do you think I'm doing? You think I'm not breathing?
Yeah, we
You
jackass.
think I'm holding my breath when I play? I'd be unconscious.
Cators.
This game just sucks.
Cactors?
I'm sorry.
I
It's
like
just-
how people are just
I
putting
like
weird
Street
French
Fighter.
words.
but
Well,
you
yeah,
have
when
a
people were
game
teaching
where
people
everything's
French
rushed
from
down.
this. You know?
Gaffer.
And that's exactly what
Cactors.
they've done. These characters that don't rush
That
down have no
means
chance.
14.
There you go.
Against any of the top tiers.
Because I was
Just
thinking
can't.
of
I
cats.
try my best and they just
four.
fucking mash
Huh?
with little.
Well,
Cats.
This is
French has got a very
bullshit, and
easy
they win.
right? You want to
Right.
say something like, I don't know, 95. All you got to say is 95, which means
Quinze.
4 20s and a 15.
Oh my god.
Okay? Easy as that.
Oh my god, I
I
forgot
can't
about
even
that
just
part.
beat Sonic Boom
Like,
because the game
upper,
won't
the
lock
higher
online.
numbers are insane.
Yeah, I know. Literally, absolutely nobody in the chat at all is talking about the game. Maybe
Uh-oh.
one person.
Oh yeah. Go back. We missed some of it.
I don't know
because
why you guys
Someone was like, someone tipped him and said, "Take a breath, Phil."
Uh-oh.
Fucking
And
shit. Well, thank you, Lucky Gremlin. It appears Lucky Gremlin gifted 10 memberships to the community. I hope you guys
Wait.
enjoyed.
I must be.
wait, maybe.
You suck shit. He's terrible. I can't do anything to that shit. With any character like that, you're just stuck in the corner.
I'll explain what he says. If it
Fucking
doesn't
terrible
happen.
player.
Yeah. I'll
Can't block?
explain
Are
it.
you fucking
Can't
kidding me? It doesn't block. Fuck you.
Fuck
Why
you.
block? Can't block.
I love Himalaya's edit.
No parry.
I do too. Dashing jab.
What the fuck? It didn't combo now. Oh
Yes, it
my
did.
god.
Wait, hold on.
Yo, every
Doesn't matter.
possible fucking lucky advantage. And I
Oh,
can't get a move to come
Broside
out. I
Phil
can't get a
rated us.
combo.
What? Thank you,
Welcome.
Broside Phil.
Fuck
Well
out of
done.
here.
Exposing people to brainworms now.
Insane
They're
nonsense.
gonna be infected.
Everybody go and sit over there by the hair styling
Unbelievable.
section.
Get
there
hit by a
with
million
the
things I
the
didn't get hit by.
mid-1950s era hair dryers.
Fuck your mother.
Yeah.
Normal.
Fuck your mother.
Fuck your mother.
I'm not
Holy
attacking.
shit.
Is it our? Hold on. So is the
What?
audio ducking
Didn't
work?
do that. Wow.
Did anybody answer that? Or is
don't
it
think
ducking
anybody answered.
us when it does him?
So,
Hard.
if anybody can hear, is the audio ducking Phil's audio or us? If at all. Just curious.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you asking them the question
What
that
the
I also
fuck?
put down.
I know, but whatever, you know? Yeah, LoveCon was rampant last night.
That was
I
a-
mean,
that came poorly.
I can't
Sounds
block.
good. You don't think it is?
I can't
Oh,
walk.
Okay.
I literally can't walk
Alright,
and
we'll
block.
figure it out.
The game
It's
is
fine.
too fucking laggy.
think it's
So he
working,
can just go sideways. I can't
just
walk
not very
and then go
much.
from walk
Okay.
to block the sonic boom. It's not possible.
Maybe
The game sucks
okay, I don't
so
think
bad
the
online. You
breathing
can't play
thing
with
happened
Zangief,
yet.
man. I can't just walk and block.
He gets
It
a
won't
tip
walk and fucking
that
block.
says
It's
take a
too
breath,
laggy.
Phil,
What a
and he
piece of
explains that
fucking shit.
he's breathing.
Well, thank you, Lucky Gremlin. It appears Lucky Gremlin gifted 10 memberships to the community. I hope you guys enjoy them. And thank you. Let's see here. Someone tipped a
We
dollar.
know how to do
Okay
it,
to lose.
okay?
Take a deep
You
breath. What do you think I'm doing? Do you think I'm not breathing? Do you think
Yeah,
I'm
you need to
holding
love
my breath
yourself
when I
now.
play? I'd be unconscious. This game just sucks, dude. I'm sorry. It's just I like Street Fighter, but you can't have a game based where everything's rushed down. And that's exactly what they've done. These
Sounds
characters
like
that don't
it's
rush down have no chance.
trying on Snood's
I
audio.
can't
Good luck.
Oh.
shit
Good luck.
using
It's not gonna
any
work on
top
me.
shit. I
Ha!
can't.
We're
I
both
try
too
my best
loud.
and they just fucking mash and do little pussy-footing bullshit,
Does the
and they win.
compressor
I
have
can't
to-
even just beat Sonic Boom because the game won't block online.
I have to look up how the OBS.
Yeah, I know. Literally, absolutely
Okay.
nobody in the chat at all
Hey,
is
Bob.
talking about the game. Maybe one person. I don't know why you guys come to Friday Night Fights to sit here and talk about fucking sports. No one cares.
Let them enjoy
It's not
themselves.
important.
No!
Pretty fucked up that you come here and do that and derail the whole stream with that
Let
bullshit.
people talk about shit in the chat. That's part of the fun.
No one, like
Bro
literally,
side,
no one
what's
is
going
talking
on, man?
to me. Everyone's having their own conversations
Side.
about bullshit. What are you talking
What's
about?
going on? How was your stream?
I couldn't do anything. I parried and then I went for a low short.
Yeah,
no,
right, we
she
know
just
we're
gets
loud,
free
it's
throw
fine.
mashing through after my parry. Well, why don't I get my move?
Dude,
Because the
that-
game sucks online.
That
and it
Kimberly
rewards
looks
mashing
so
instead of
fucking
timing.
cool.
That's
The
why.
colors, look at her.
Kimberly's. Oh, that's like her shinobi costume. Or
Yeah, I can't do anything. I literally
Like
can't
a
do anything. All these people with little jab strings beat everything he has. I
It
can't
was
do
a
anything.
slog. Ooh.
They
Ooh,
all
that
have
sucks.
learned a little pattern that completely dominates Zangief. Every character has it. Except maybe
Gotta be
Dalsim, but he
actually
has to
not
range
that like a
him.
good-
But everyone else has a pattern that completely shuts down
So-
Zangief.
marked one.
Yeah.
I'll train you to be- Okay.
Quack
Can't do
quack
anything.
dac. Quack quack. Daxinapond. Le quack. Le quack. Du carnard. Siesti carnard. Le quack. Monsuire.
Bonsoir.
Mon swear.
Le quack. Moi.
Je rebelle.
Quack.
Thank you, Snow Carl Chuffer.
Don't dox him like that, Jen. Jeez Louise.
But what? That's what the name said. It says Snow Carl Chuffer. Oh my god.
There you go. This is sounding scuffed right now. What's going on?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You sound fine on my end. Oh my god.
The audience I'm worried about, but
I
not you.
know.
Stupid. I'm just joking. Thank you. Snow Carl.
Snow Carl.
Snow card. I don't know.
It's clipping snood. Okay.
Hmm.
Aw.
That's mine.
You messing
Nope.
with the
Free combo for her.
compressor?
Mashing
Yeah.
down attack. Free
All kinds
combo.
of shit that I'm fucking with. Stupid.
Oh,
What? Okay, another
good
free
question,
combo.
Jay.
So I'm done.
Idiotic
Yeah.
Factor.
These
I
are two
did
free
grab it.
combos. Mashing drive impact.
From what I've
neutral
seen,
jump,
I
even
saw
though
someone
should be safe
stream
to
it,
block doesn't
and
block.
it
That's
looks
it,
like a
game over.
lot of fun.
Can't
I would say
do
go
anything
for
with
it.
This fucking character, he's terrible.
Clipping him hard.
It's
Damn.
just terrible.
Okay, we're working on it.
I'm real
was level 3
stupid.
super.
Acting like a
That's
little kid.
This character
Me
is
neither,
fucking
crazy
unplayable.
acid
He's a
trip.
piece of
I
dog shit, and it
just
sucks.
don't.
How do you make
I
the
don't
quintessential original grappler Street Fighter a piece of stinky dog shit.
Enjoy
I
your-
don't know,
your
but
brain
he's done it.
dead
He
head.
ruined
A
the
piece of
character
stinky
completely.
dog shit.
Jax, thanks for the super chat. You're completely wrong. He says,
Uh-oh.
Looks like you've
Wait.
calmed down and you're getting better after the break. No, I'm not. I'm telling you, every time we're online, sadly,
Chico, hi,
has-
baby.
we're in
Ooh.
an easy mode pattern.
Big ups,
against Steve,
big
where
ups
they
to the
can just
Shinkster.
do jab, 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 and you can't do anything. I can't get out of it. I can't interrupt it. I can't break through it. I can't parry it. It's fucking impossible.
No, he doesn't have the
It's
reflex.
broken and it's not fun. It's pissing me
Ooh,
off.
look at Marisa.
The game is completely unfair and broken.
Yeah, it's impossible.
You fail English?
Huh?
Big ups to the Shinkster.
I don't know why I parried and I couldn't do anything after.
Yeah. Where are you going?
I think you'd like Marisa a lot because she just fucking batters people.
Oh, this is weird. Rawphil hasn't started their stream yet. We might actually have to
Whoa.
go to the guys'
What the?
channel. Yeah,
Raphil, where are you? We love you, Raphil.
Yeah,
What?
Maybe they're
I
sneaky.
blocked the first hit,
Bernal?
then the second
Rob
third
Bernal?
just hit. Even though I'm
Aw.
just standing here. Okay.
Okay, someone wake him up.
Oh, he's live. Oh, fuck.
I'm not attacking.
Here we go.
I'm
Hold on,
standing
hold on.
neutral blocking. She gets a free
I'm
combo.
neutral blocking.
I don't know what I'm
Holy
supposed to
shit,
do different.
this
It won't
intro
work.
is
It
like
fucking
the
just doesn't do what I
desert
tell
thing
it.
here.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little indication. I got that here.
Okay, okay.
I'm a pro.
DDM, yeah, but the noises.
It's enough having to listen to Indra and I squawking through the entire time.
Yeah.
The noises irritate
It's the
me
same shit
more
as
than
Brandon.
anything. So
Okay.
sadly,
back.
So anyway,
I'm going.
fans,
There's
my
like,
God.
but there's like a desert intro.
Yeah, it's his views. It's like his. This is this.
Look at this.
This is so
Why?
stupid. It's so stupid. It just has nothing to do with anything. Like he just picked this, or someone just sent him like a Adobe Premiere default set of
Yeah.
like 3D. This might even like be from a trial of Blender or something like that. Yeah,
His wife's crotch.
it's
Oh
her-
no.
cat's underwear. Yeah,
The state of the
that's
chat. Oh, my God.
disgusting.
good
So
morning,
it is all
everyone.
Adobe stock. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, it is.
disgusting.
Yeah, I figured.
Interesting.
Hold on.
Everyone.
Oh God.
Hello, everyone.
Podcast.
Got
It's
a
a
good
lot
term.
more chill than usual. We have
Oh,
a few
that's
topics
good.
to
A pen
discuss,
protector in his
some
pocket.
updates on the Helldivers 2 fiasco currently happening
Helldivers.
on Steam. But also,
I actually don't know what's
think
going
we'll
on with
casually
Helldivers.
discuss a few other topics. For example, we had a little bit of a chat this morning in the stream chat about music use and rights and why I use the music that I
Okay.
use on my pre-streams and the like. I think it's a good time to maybe just open up discussion a little bit about
What?
Uh-oh. Bill?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's
Bill?
banned. He's banned already. Come on. Don't do this
Look
to
at
me.
that face he's making.
Oh.
What the hell, YouTube?
Oh,
Oh,
I
God,
think
that
it's
was
a
all
good time to maybe
preamble?
just open up
Oh my
discussion a little
God.
bit about
Why is it
What?
it's like
What?
sticking
All
in
right,
that?
fuck that spot.
here on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
I'm stupid.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, Phil was finally shamed into buying a shirt that fits.
Yeah,
Yes,
I told him.
Kevin. You're right.
He did it.
Yeah.
I can't
he
even
listens to
I
us.
can't even detect any boobs.
No.
Today
That's
is the
crazy.
4th of May, 2020.
But he's
I'm
doing the
so
okay,
stupid.
so something he's upset about something because he's doing the low T pose, okay?
Right.
So that means he's gonna pop off about something, I think. I think
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna like low T get upset about
Mm.
something probably yesterday.
Mhm.
He might even say something about being sorry about what happened yesterday.
Oh,
24.
okay. Oh,
What do you think about
Shannon,
this
said you need a
background?
PSN account
You know, I
to
used
play
this color the
Helldivers
other
on
day and I
PC.
thought it looked
What?
fine.
I'm
Today using
stupid.
it and it
Weird.
looks
Whoa.
really
Des
fun.
yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur
Fuck.
sa bouche, voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens quand il me prend dans ses
Okay.
bras, il me parle
No, thank
tout
you,
bas,
Derek,
je
I did
vois
not
la
know
vie en
that.
rose qu'il me dit
I'm
des
gonna have
mots
to
d'amour.
translate this.
Nah, we got it.
Lame.
Everybody got it. Don't worry about it.
I'm curious.
Yeah, you go.
Sometimes things look better in practice.
God.
Mm,
Mm.
mm.
Eyes
Just-
that make mine look down. A laugh that is what?
He's just
Oh my
cycling
God.
through the
What to
colors.
use today.
He's like
Holy
giggling
shit.
at the
Mm.
colors. Like,
Mm.
This is a poem. Wait. Eyes that make mine look down. A laugh that is lost on his mouth. This is the unretouched portrait of the
unretouched.
man. Yeah, of the man to whom I belong. When he makes me when he takes me in his arms, he speaks to me in a low voice. I see life in pink. Let him give me said words of love. What the fuck, Chuffy?
La vie en rose, I think is what that's called.
La vie en rose.
Rose.
Beautiful.
What to use
Beautiful.
today? Well, all right. You know what? Go with blue.
Phil.
That's fine. Welcome to the
Great,
show, everybody.
thanks.
And I hope if you're feeling well. I hope your weekend so far is going well.
God, what the fuck?
Today's show
it
is a much more
sophisticated, that's
relaxed
right.
show.
He
What
is.
I mean by that
He
Right.
is.
Don't forget-
there's
don't
not a
forget
lot
it.
going on besides
Yeah.
that it's May 4th.
Oh, well.
May the 4th be with you. For
If we ever had to guess, would DSP try to horn in on something that he doesn't even outwardly give a shit about? The
Yes.
answer's always yes.
Always.
fun.
He's playing that Star Wars thing tonight. What the fuck?
It doesn't
YouTube?
like it
Coming
when
back
we
into the Star Wars
pause it. I guess we're
Battlefront
gonna have to
Classic
stop
Collection,
pausing
which,
it.
as
Oh,
we
no.
know, is a pretty unfinished product. Is pretty buggy and wonky, but
Pretty
it's
buggy
hilarious
and
fun.
wonky.
We just kind of mess
It's
around
hilarious fun.
and don't really care that much about it, the seriousness
We?
of it or anything like that. And we end up having a really good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, me and my
So we're gonna
wife
do
don't
that
really
on the
care
live
about
stream
it.
tonight to celebrate
No.
May the 4th.
Okay. Oh my god.
Anyway,
oh my god, he's actually is doing it.
We are
Yeah.
into the new week, and
is.
today is going to be a much more laid-back, chill day.
Like,
Meaning,
then
unlike
what?
yesterday, that was a super serious
Uh-oh.
gameplay day of
See?
competitive
Oh, it's
Street
super
Fighter
serious.
and
Holy
trying
fuck.
to survive in a very difficult game of Another Crab's Treasure. Today, we sit back and relax more. It's
I
going to
was
be
watching
Fallout 4, which I'm
Swollen
very
Dingus
excited
play
for.
it. He was
The
doing
playthrough
great
so
in that
far
game.
has been great.
He was
Idiot
having
Savant
fun.
melee build has
That's
been
cool.
much different
Yeah.
than what I've done up to now.
Doesn't seem like
and
it's
you know,
that hard if you, you know.
I want to
aren't
personally
an
say
idiot.
thank you to those of you who are watching the
His
playthrough
legs,
all along
thumping
and leaving
pretty
comments
fast,
that are
too.
very productive.
Big
For
time.
example, someone
He's
explained to me something I
crippled by
didn't even
anxiety,
know
man.
about the melee class. They're like, in Fallout 4, if you run with your left thumbstick, you're using your AP points. As you're running, just do a melee attack, and as you end your run, you'll do a
I
charge
don't
attack.
care.
That's like a super powered swing, and it does like double damage.
What the
Don't
fuck?
run, stop,
sounds
and then
like
turn on VATS.
A little
It
kid
actually
that's
completely
played a
kills the
game for the
momentum
first time.
and stops
Literally
you from
going to
being
tell
able to get that
it's like
charging
literally
bonus.
like
And I was
my nephew's coming up to me and being like Uncle Snood, like I in my Minecraft world, it's like in creative mode, and it's like I flew up to the sky and I made like a
Yeah.
building that is like 36 blocks high, and it's like you
And
can't
you
even
And you can swing your weapon,
Yeah.
and it's really you can do like a heavy swing.
yeah, and it's like I got the elytra, and like now I'm like gliding, okay.
I had no clue.
Exactly, Bob.
I never knew that at all.
Exactly. It's
Now,
like
I don't know if that's
listening to
something
someone
new
tell
for
you about their
Fallout 4
dream.
or previous Fallouts as well, but obviously that's something I absolutely
Big
want to start
wipe right
implementing in
there.
my gameplay now.
Oh, that's gross, man.
So,
Yeah,
that's
you're right,
awesome,
Easter.
and people
That's
have been
cute.
all
This is
along
not.
for this playthrough, leaving comments.
I'm
helping me understand it
stupid.
better,
Giving
and I
money,
really
leaving
appreciate
comments.
that. So thank
Je
you to
vous
those
parle en
Oh,
connaissance
boy.
de
doing that.
cause et vous dis que rien n'est perdu pour la France.
Damn it.
Les mêmes moyens qui nous ont vaincus peuvent nous amener au jour de la victoire. Car la France n'est pas seule. Elle n'est pas seule.
I think that's got something to do with
And the
France.
Barcelona.
I want to tell you about because we're never going to lose France the same time because
Oh
we
my
can't
God.
prevent the day of we can't prevent our day of victory for the France. Vive la
That's
France!
very close.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I
Believe
did not know
me,
that. Hmm?
I'm speaking to you with full knowledge of facts and telling you that nothing is lost for France.
There we go.
The same means that defeated us can bring us to the day of victory because France is not alone. She is not alone. That's what it says.
France is a very bloodthirsty country. Their national anthem is all about the blood of non-believers watering their fields. It's not so romantic anymore, is it, Pepe Le Pew?
Helping me,
The
get
fuck?
the gist of how the game is working. Okay.
Yeah, he explained
Oh,
a fucking
really?
heavy swing,
Iroquois
dude.
Pliskin says Fallout 4 was the
Je
first to
connais
have
un peu
certain
de
implemented
Oh,
properly
bonjour,
like that.
Chinko Fleur.
Cool.
Bonjour.
Oh,
Il lui
he was
parle un
walking
petit peu de
slowly,
français,
correct,
oui.
right.
Très bien, alors?
Fleur
So that is excellent.
Ah, mais-
French.
Monsieur
Anyway,
Fleur.
So yeah, I'm
Allons-y.
excited for Fallout 4. We're gonna finish up the Kellogg quest, I believe we're on right now. We're
Allons-y, alors.
tracing down or tracking
Allez à la
down Kellogg,
bibliothèque et mange un
and then we'll
pamplemousse.
continue from there. Maybe
Je
head
fais
east
du
to Good
ski
Neighbor.
nautique
Maybe we'll just
chutney.
explore the town we're
Ah,
in
oui.
because we haven't yet. We'll look around for interesting stuff.
I don't care.
It definitely should be a good
Le
time as
snort.
always. I hope you'll
Le
stick
gueule.
around
Le snort.
after today's podcast
Le
show.
gueule.
for
Le
the
swallow.
outlook in Fallout 4.
Je ne care pas
And
pour
of course,
les
like I said,
video
tonight's Star
games
Wars,
ici.
That's gonna be fun as well.
Ah, woo.
So we have a cool and fun day ahead of us. All right.
Cool and
Before we
fun.
even get to that, because what I'd like to do is just briefly recap what happened yesterday, and I actually have some
No.
updates regarding the crab playthrough and other stuff.
What the fuck? Why did he say it
I just
like
want to
that?
make a quick comment that has absolutely nothing to do with gaming at all.
Crap.
It's just an aside observation of mine. Okay? So today you may notice I'm wearing one of my new button-down shirts.
No way.
I've only worn this one
Oh
once
my
on
God.
stream before.
Oh
And
my
it
god.
was about a month ago that it was getting warmer, and I said, you know, I should really
Sit
get a lot more
still.
of these shirts because I really liked wearing them
Alright, I'm
last
gonna
year,
look
but
up
I don't
the
want them all to
weather
be
there.
tropical.
Thank
So I'm
you.
going to go out and go to a few discount stores, secondhand stores, and
Okay,
buy some
give me a
clothes on the cheap,
shut
so
up.
I have stuff to wear.
Okay, all of this like is fine until he decides to put in these like little bullshit details.
Money. Tips go. Money.
Like, and it's not even.
English mofo, do you speak it?
No, monsieur. Merci.
Mais non.
Ben non. All these. Thank you very much, Redbird.
Thank
But
you.
all of this, fine. I don't care where you shop. But he's like, oh, you know, money's tight, so I go to secondhand stores, discount
why?
stores. Like, no, you don't. You go to the expensive stores because you don't know anything else.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
exactly.
couldn't even tell you what was an expensive store or not, other than like, I go to Walmart and I get one of those 12 packs of white shirts, and they're mostly made out of the same paper that they make like restaurant napkins out of, right?
Yeah.
So they're really see-through.
over the summer.
Also, it's 60 degrees.
And so I
No,
did.
56
And
degrees.
I don't know what it
Fahrenheit.
is with clothing.
13
because this is just one of
Celsius
these
in
pet
Renton
peeve
right now.
observations of mine that I've
13
had
Celsius.
over
That's
my
not bad. That's nice
lifetime.
and warm day.
But
Yeah.
why on earth can clothing companies not get sizing to be consistent? All right.
What?
And
Oh
here's
my
what I
god,
mean
is
by
that what we're talking
As
about?
I went out to get shirts.
Oh my god.
All right.
Razia,
I
I'll
would
take a
look
look at
in
that.
either
It's,
the large or extra large
it's
section
a
for
a
shirts.
lot to read. 1 second.
And traditionally
Yep.
over my life,
Yep.
I've either been in large or an extra large. When I'm a little bit more slim, I'm a large. Whenever I kind of get a little bit more chubby, as you know, I used to be way more chubby. Typically an extra large is the right size for me.
I'm
Okay.
stupid.
So as I'm going and buying these shirts,
about
you know,
the
when you're at a
Battlegrounds
secondhand
2.
store,
What a fun
Duh.
stream. Not giving a shit about anything involved with the stream. Streamer included. Nihilist still feels the true industry leader.
Nihilist steel. I like that.
Nail steel.
Yeah, and he like literally it is like the most transparent, like I'm just gonna say gay shit I've ever seen, because it's like, okay, it's May the 4th. I'm gonna be playing Star Wars Battlefront because maybe some dent-headed Star Wars fan is gonna
Yeah.
search for Star Wars Battlefront because it's May the 4th, and
Yeah.
like someone
He's
will
gonna
come
put
to the
that
stream.
in the title of the stream.
Oh, that's good. May
Yeah.
the 4th,
May the
May the 4th,
4th be
May the 4th burst with you. Look at his face.
Oh, I like that. Fuck. Ew, dude, he looks like someone's pulling a string on his upper and lower lip.
Yeah, like like it's got hooks in his
Yeah.
mouth, right? Like I just.
God. Why do all locals have like weird shit going on with their mouths?
I mean,
I don't get it.
because they can't go outside and interact with people because they're freaks. So they go
Right.
online like
oh
I
my
do.
God. They're
but
just
this is
like
not a store
those,
that's
those,
I'm
uh,
was
freak
a
shows.
stupid.
retail
Oh my
store full
goodness.
price or anything
Victor
like that.
Hugo, Marie Curie, Louis
Oh,
Pasteur,
Victor
Coco
Hugo?
Chanel, Napoleon Bonaparte,
These are all famous
Claude
French people.
Monet,
They
Simone
are.
de Beauvoir,
Oh,
Edith Piaf,
I never heard of that
Gustave
person.
Eiffel, Antoine
Yeah.
de Saint-Exupéry,
Okay, I
François
know who that
Hollande,
is.
Brigitte Bardot, Charles de Gaulle.
Okay, I know who that guy is.
Oh,
I
it's
know
cut it off.
Jean-Paul Sartre. But I heard,
Catherine Deneuve.
I watched like I think I watched like a stupid video game story explain essay the other day, and someone called him by a guy named Jean-Paul Sartre.
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 Oh my God.
And that's not for me to be, I'm not trying to be elitist here, but it's not Sartre.
But it's not how you say it. It's just not. And-
Sartre.
I like
Sartres.
Sartre. I like it that Super Jeffers having so much fun
Yeah,
with that though.
he's poking fun at the hated French.
Yeah,
We're
well,
talking
you
these
know.
stores that kind of resell
Yeah,
product that were
totally, yeah,
unsold at those
Jean-Paul
retail stores.
Sartre.
Or sometimes you go to a
Shart.
store where new or like new clothing is cleaned and
Jean-Paul
dressed
Star
up,
Trek,
and you
there
can
we go.
buy it at a huge discount. And that's really where I shop. There's no reason for me to go to, say, a department store or a
Yeah,
full-fledged clothing store and end up paying $50,
but
$60,
just say you got
$70
these
for a
shirts.
shirt like this.
Also,
when I can
why
go to the
not
discount
try
store and
on
get
the
it for
shirt
10. And it's the
when
same
you're about to
shirt.
buy
It's
it?
brand new.
No,
Okay?
I can't
So
order.
anyway,
I can't order them online that way.
You know, as I was looking, what
Bob,
you got to
that's
do
a
is
good
go to the
idea.
sized sections. They're not sorted by
but he
brand, they're
went to
sorted
a
by
store.
size. And I would sift through the larges and the extra larges and go through all of them to
What
look
are
for
we
nice shirts.
talking about?
And sometimes what I would really do is I would grab a bunch that I thought were nice, and then I would run them over to Kat and say, which ones of these do you like?
Oh my God.
And kind of agree.
Oh my God, dude! Like
Sounds like a kid.
it genuinely sounds like like me being a kid and shopping with my
Yeah,
mom
Mommy.
for shirts. Mommy, what do you think of these ones? No, this one's got a rock band on it, Philip. Put it back.
It's not Christian enough.
Them to look for nice shirts. And sometimes what I would really do is I would grab a bunch that I thought were nice, and then I would run them over to Kat and say, which ones of these do you like?
Oh
And then we would kind of agree on 2 or 3 shirts, and maybe that's what I would get, you know?
Hey, why do you have to
Maybe.
But the
agree?
weirdest thing, and this is just true for all clothing I feel, and I've
Maybe
noticed this over my life,
Astrodontist, yeah.
there's just no regular sizing. Like,
What is that?
large
It's-
is supposed
what-
to mean
it's-
something. It's supposed to mean a certain measurement
supposed to
of
mean
either
something. It's supposed to
centimeters or
have
inches in the shirt. And I don't know what the measurement is.
fuck?
Is it across the chest? Is it
Yes.
around the arm? Is it
Yes.
around the side? Is it
It's
the neck?
all.
I don't know what the
Yes.
measurement is. But technically, it's supposed to have
You can find out.
some
Hey,
kind of
can.
scientific measurement reason.
a scientific. Oh, okay. We're going to put Dark Side Phil into the tank so that we can measure how much of his body displaces water when he sits in there. Okay, and using complicated scientific lasers, we'll use that to determine the girth of his torso versus the height of his ribs. And the width of his arms, okay? And that'll
Right.
produce a formula for which we could apply to the shirt, see, okay?
It's supposed to have
Absolutely, Shinko. He didn't fucking
some
get
kind
it,
of
dude.
scientific measurement reasoning
What?
of
It's
why it's
okay.
called a large.
Now, I'm not going to lie, you know, I'm not exactly 100% clear on the sizing things, but I'm pretty sure it just takes like a measuring tape. You just got to go in and ask somebody.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think it's your
Money,
neck
money,
size.
money,
I think it's
money,
like
money.
you
Kids
say you're
go,
like
money,
a large
money, money, money.
16 or something.
Theo theory. I think Phil
Yeah.
might have early stages of Parkinson's disease. Look at the symptoms and side
Ooh.
effects.
That would be
It all
rough.
lines up.
I think I might have to. I think
Okay,
I might
let
have
me
to quit.
see.
I think I might have to quit DSP detracting if he ended up getting Parkinson's. I don't know if I could just be restreaming him and making fun of him like he's Michael J. Fox, right?
So let me. Right, I know. Okay, so I looked up early Parkinson's.
Not that I would make fun of Michael J.
symptoms.
Fox, but
No,
he's a Canadian national treasure, obviously.
tremors usually start in one hand. Slow movement.
Hmm.
Stiffness, loss of balance, handwriting, small, cramped, or whatever that word is. Speech, soft or slurred. Facial expressions, little or no expression. Well, that part isn't
Now,
true.
now, Indrid, I thought Tremors started in the desert and Kevin Bacon is there.
Oh,
That's a movie.
that's right. I
You're an
have
extra
seen
large.
Tremors. I had to think for a second.
I think
But man, it
I
doesn't
think
seem like these
is it
companies
Reba
give a crap.
McEntire who's there
For
too,
example,
and she like shoots
Fuck it,
There's some
shoots
shirts
guns.
that I bought,
I don't remember.
and
Oh, you know what? I
they're
think I
large.
might actually have.
and I
some
put them
gifted
on, and they
memberships
fit
for
What the?
absolutely nicely,
Yeah,
snugly,
that.
perfect.
I'm gonna do that.
There's
May the
some
fourth
shirts
be
I
with
bought
you.
that are larges that are just too small. And I'm like, why is this shirt so small when I have another large that's spacious, right? With extra large. Sometimes
Spacious? What the fuck?
Well, honey, this shirt is so spacious, honey.
Wow.
He's describing
spacious and
he's
aerated.
describing his adventures with like shirt sizes.
shirt's so small when I have another large
There we
that's
go.
spacious,
Enjoy those.
right?
Yay.
Because it's
With
probably a
extra-
different brand of shirt. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you think? Like,
Yeah,
I love it.
it's
love it.
it's different, like different stores do. Not different stores do brands. They have their own. Like that's it.
love it.
having like okay,
I
having
love
this
it.
thought is fine or whatever. Like, but not seriously, okay?
No.
Yeah, would it be cool if
love it.
somehow they every single
love
shirt and pant company for the rest of time got together and they all had to like specifically adhere to the same size and measurement thing for eternity? Yes, that would be great. Fine.
Yeah,
But I
that'd
just
be
don't think that's
great.
realistic, Phil. I think different shirts have different are cut different ways so they look different, so they're different styles, sir. How are you going to size that? Is a
And you know
t-shirt
what?
the same as a
It's
long
even-
sleeve shirt? No.
If he were a woman, he
Mhm.
would, oh my god, because like it's worse. It's a little worse for women, you know.
Oh, of
'Cause,
course
like,
it is.
the
Everything
booby
is,
spots.
Indrid. Everything
What?
is.
The booby spots, okay?
Oh, right. Well,
The spot where
that's
your
true.
boobies go.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Can you? I was just having like a bit of a panic attack thinking about how much of a nightmare DSP would be if he was a woman.
Oh my god.
Like the Karening he would be doing, dude.
It would be insane. And you know what? He would try to use the fact that he's a woman to do that shit too.
Do you think DSP would like if he was a woman? Like, do you think he would start an OnlyFans in secret? Like, just be, because he could, and there's gonna be someone out there who's gonna pay him money, right? Like, because I gotta think that he would do like an anonymous OnlyFans where he didn't show his face, he just
Okay.
showed whole, right?
Maybe
Yeah.
showed whole.
Exclusively
God.
whole.
Ew, what?
I think he would be wrapping that thing around whatever he could find. That's all I gotta say.
Shinjo, why do once a month.
Ugh.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Where is my
slipping.
uterus? Where is my uterus going? You still haven't told me.
large. Sometimes I buy an extra large and it fits
Sorry,
perfectly.
ew.
Okay, well, obviously I'm an extra
Only
large then.
him.
Doesn't make sense that some larges fit me.
Only
And then
flan.
sometimes I buy an extra large and I
And
feel
it's
like
like it's
I'm
for eating
wearing
jelly.
a blanket
Where do I put the tampon? Is that
over my
okay?
body. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? It's like I'm wearing a poncho. It's supposed to be a shirt. Why is it so large when I have other extra large shirts that are
What
much
the
smaller
fuck?
than me?
Shut up.
Case in point, today I'm just gonna ask the audience. Let's see if they can figure this out. So this is a Carhartt shirt, which is a name brand.
Oh, I thought
It's
you
an
meant
oh my
Carhartt.
God.
Carhartt.
It's
Why
an
are you bragging?
a name brand, meaning
It's
what?
Carhartt.
I have no idea what Carhartt is. What the fuck is that?
It's like, okay, it was something that a lot of the like good old boys when I lived in the
Ooh,
South
what
would
does that
wear.
mean?
Well, it's
Like cowboy?
just
Like is it a cowboy shirt or?
it's like it's kind of like I don't know, they're nice work shirts basically.
Okay, yeah. So ranchers
Yeah.
clothes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What size shirt do you think I'm wearing today?
Yeah, we're
Large. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my arms out. You can see.
Okay,
the,
yeah.
The sleeves are quite
Why does it have to
lengthy
get
and
what?
large.
I'm gonna really test the tensile strength of my cuffs, my sleeves here while I flex my monstrous muscles, and I hope it'll rip the shirt. I did just get it. That would suck.
Yeah.
Large.
Ugh, oof.
All right. As you
All
can
right.
see, the shirt is very pretty spacious on me.
It's
Okay,
very pretty
okay.
This
spacious.
is making me
Pretty good
nauseous.
fit.
This is
So
stupid.
what size shirt do you think this Carhartt shirt is today?
A
I'm gonna see
large,
what
I don't
people
know.
say in chat. Let's see.
Yeah, that was the rare. Ooh, that was the rare.
Extra
W
large,
post.
extra large, extra large.
Look, he's
small.
gonna-
I think
he's a-
Ellipsis is being sarcastic.
I think Ellipsia is being sarcastic.
Why should Phil start an OnlyFans when he's already a dummy mommy with extra money and zero aftercare provided?
God.
Gross.
Damn,
I don't know.
Fetchy.
I don't
What
know if
the
I want to
fuck?
answer that specifically. But I will say, because I mean, he could get so much more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you could just be anywhere offering to show whole, and there's gonna be someone who's gonna send you $25, right?
Yeah.
And I think I think DSP'd be all over that, frankly, until he got caught. And then he'd be crying and saying that people are sexist because they didn't they came after him for his OnlyFans account,
Yeah.
right? That would be the reality of this situation. It'd be acting like it was a sexism thing. You're getting after me because I'm a white woman and
I'm a
like,
protected class.
and I don't have any of the protections that other races do.
Extra large, extra
Which
extra
size
large.
shirt is DMC
Looks
at
large,
best?
but seems like a medium. Large, extra large, medium, large. Okay.
I mean, what the fuck?
The consensus there seemed to either be like
No.
an extra large or an extra large. Well, first of all, I've never worn extra large in my life.
Oh my fucking
Why don't we
god!
crank him
This
up?
is
That might be a
so
good idea. We'll
cringe.
see.
I'll crank you up.
Ah, got him.
To make it clear, I've only either worn large or extra large. Okay.
I don't care.
This shirt is a large.
Ding ding ding! Me and Shingo got it. Thank you very much,
What?
ladies and
A
gentlemen.
large. And look how big it is.
Look, and you can tell
so
because of how
stupid.
he's like smug about it.
Camembert,
Yeah.
brie,
Okay, now we're going through
Roquefort,
cheeses. I think this is a Monty
Camembert,
Python
Monster,
sketch,
Bleu
actually.
d'Auvergne, Reblochon, Emmental, Raclette,
Raclette.
Saint-Nectaire,
Raclette.
Cantal, Boursault, Pont-l'Évêque, Maroilles, Livarot, Tombe de Savoie,
Oh. Fond
There you
d'Ambert,
go. Well-
fromage et situationnel. So it's like situational cheeses. Okay, that's good.
Oh, okay. Situational cheeses. I
and-
like it. Thank you.
And this is exactly why shirts don't come in standard sizes, as Shanko was pointing out,
Right.
because this is a work shirt, and
exactly.
it typically
That's what I was gonna say.
it typically is better to be like a little bit roomy, right?
Right.
So-
Exactly. And
so-
it's just
go on.
Smart. It's just smart. Yeah, that makes sense.
Louis, I don't know any brand names, so I'm just gonna guess. Louis Vuitton men's shirt
Yeah.
is not gonna fit the same way because
Yeah,
it's
no,
not gonna be used for the same thing, right?
Exactly. Not the full figured working man.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
Yeah.
And-
they're fancy.
And let's just say this, like, like it or not, a different type of person with a different type of body is going to be doing different types of things. So someone
Exactly.
who might be a little bit more muscly or, a little bit more barrel chested might need a bit more of a roomier shirt than you can get from Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Exactly.
It just makes sense. It makes
Yeah,
sense, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would almost say it's too big for me. Like I bought. A
No,
size-
it's not. It is not too big for you, sir. Oh, you
No, honey.
motherfucker. That's what he tried to.
No.
That's where he's trying to go. I'm so skinny now.
You're so
This
skinny.
shirt
Look at
is
his
a
face, by the way.
large.
Yeah, look at this. Don't you just want to smash a chainsaw.
I want to
Through
beat
his
him with
face?
superheated rebar. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I wanna like heat up a toonie with a blowtorch and whip it at him from the audience. You know what I'm saying? A toonie is the $2 coin in Canada, by the way. That's
Yeah,
the $2
okay,
a toonie. Okay.
Okay.
Like I just oh God, like look
I
at his
want-
lips.
It's awful. I was watching that Blown Away show where like people are blowing glass with my family the other night.
Ooh, that's fun.
It's a great show. But what I want to do, they have that hole where they put the glass and it's full of fire. Just stick him in there and see how
The
long it
furnace? You want to
takes.
put him in the furnace?
They call it the glory hole. I'm not even
That's
kidding you.
that's rude. That's wait. They call the
It's-
furnace the glory hole?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't really get that.
Whip a hot bucket of tar at him. Yes.
But this is like this. I want molten glass. How about some molten glass whipped in him?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
brutal.
or like you're just these glass blowers are like making this big bowl out of
What-
glass.
what
and
if you-
just slip it over his head and then let it go?
What if you pierced one of his lungs with like the blower, right? The pipe that they stick in the furnace, and then you just blew into that.
You exploded him, dude.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Holy fuck! This is all in Minecraft.
A
by the way.
large. And
Correct.
look how big it is on
Yeah.
me. I would almost say it's too big for me.
It's
Like, I bought the
not.
size too big.
It's not.
It's
you
like,
can't
okay,
see your tit.
What is funny though is because your arms are so small and your shoulders and back muscles are so underdeveloped that the sleeves are going past your elbows, so it's giving
Yeah.
you the illusion that it's too large. It fits fine.
Big.
It
Also-
fits fine. You can
I'm
tell because the sleeves
stupid.
aren't halfway up his arm.
Yeah.
Il discovers there is no universal sizing chart for clothing and no clear definition of large in 2024. It might be onto something.
This is
DSP
that's going to be the
starts here.
issue that gets him on the
Campaign
ballot.
for universal
Mhm.
sizing. Fix the first.
Yeah, fix the first
So
word.
if I
the
buy this brand, I should have bought a medium. I
Amen,
guess,
Justin.
right?
Oh
And
my
I'm
God.
not complaining. I like it. It's comfy.
I'm
No,
not complaining.
It's a comfy.
It fits.
Memorize what this shirt looks like and
Okay.
wait for the next time he wears it. Because I bet you the next time he wears it, it's going to be shrunken. Because
Oh,
it seems like all his shirts look fine the first day, and then
You're
he washes
right.
them, or Cat washes them,
Cat
and they get
washes them,
shrunk.
Yeah.
Sure. Right?
Yes, he's built like a Mike Judge.
There are
character.
shirts that I
Nah.
have that are
Ah.
larges that I cannot
Oh,
button
I love
properly.
that.
Like I go,
Oh my God, he's talking about.
Oh my god!
And it's
your
because he's
tits are
shrinking
too
them.
big.
He's shrinking them.
Oh my
to
god!
button them and they're too
Or
tight.
I've been theorizing
Okay.
that he's like getting fat again because
Mm.
he kind of looks like it.
You think so?
maybe.
Really?
A little bit.
I mean, that's because he's doing a lot more standing and waddling around and stuff, right? And that
Yeah.
when you see him in action, it's a lot easier to see that, like, it's so
Mhm.
funny seeing how he does not at all know how to use his body, right? When he did the thing where
Yeah.
he did the little spin where he put something behind this picture here,
Yeah.
remember? That was
Yes.
like, I was like, to me, it's like he's clearly never done any sort of sport. I'm not an active person, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend like I'm like a athlete or I'm in shape
I
or I
like
even
sports.
do exercise whatsoever.
Yeah.
But like, I at least know how to move my body in space and control my arms and legs and not walk
Right.
around like a penguin. And
Right.
to me, it's like it's very clear the DSP has never actually stood up or done any action. I'm going to look for that.
No, I
find that
like the
spin.
shirts.
That
But I
little spin that
obviously
he
got
did.
an extra
I
large.
would like to see that
So what I
again.
do,
actually.
you
How-
notice
how
some
fuck
shirts I
am I
wear
gonna
an
find
undershirt
that?
under.
Hold on.
That's usually why I'm doing that.
Get
Because
some
even
of
though
my
I
engineers
bought
on the job
a shirt
here.
that was supposed to fit me, it's way too small.
Lack of
the
tummy
brand
time
runs
affects motor
small.
skills development.
And
Exactly.
likewise, there's
Yep.
a couple of shirts there that I bought that were extra large that I actually feel are too big. Like man, they just feel like they're super
Okay,
big. On
If
me.
you-
well, have your
So,
cat. Have your
it's just a
cat
weird
wife
thing. Now you
fuck
want to know
him
what
up.
this
If
is
you
actually
have
even
if you
more
have that
prominent?
clip, DM Andrew to
Shoes.
myself on Discord, by the
You
way.
need to buy shoes.
Yeah.
Need to buy
Especially someone like
shoes.
me, I have very large feet. Okay, they're like
Oh.
ginormous.
Oh, let's go. Big
Oh.
hog dog. Yeah, you know, guys, I got very big feet, and you know what all that, you know you know what that means,
pinch my
right?
hog
All right, boys.
with
Yeah,
that.
I pinched him off.
You know, stupid.
What?
Whatchamacallums? Fin. I have like fins on my feet, like duck waddling.
Huh? Oh
What?
wait, he's.
Oh,
I have
okay.
I have fins on my feet. I love the idea that DSP's got webbed toes. That would be so fucking funny.
That would be amazing.
Whatchamacallums? Fin. I have like fins on my feet,
No,
like
you don't-
duck waddling. You know,
That's not
Duck
a fin.
waddling?
it's just ridiculous. Like giant clown shoes would fit me. So in my lifetime,
Dave
and my
P, for
feet
sure.
have not grown since I was in my teens. You know, they got huge when I was like 16, 17, and they haven't
What the
changed in
fuck,
size
dude?
since then. In my lifetime, I have worn shoes that were size 11, 11 and a half, 12, 12 and a half,
Okay.
and 13.
Oh my God! Now we're going through our
So
shoe
you telling me when I put a
sizes.
shoe on my
your feet are just growing at an isometric rate, Phil? That's like
Yeah.
fucking. That seems like a problem.
foot, it magically my foot grows or shrinks several inches?
Okay,
What?
now shoe sizes, I'm almost positive. Like, okay, I know like a Converse shoe is going to be different from like a Jordan, right? But like shoe sizes are pretty much standard because they're just based on inches, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I'm
So,
pretty sure.
I mean, I just don't know how. I'm not a sneakerhead, so I don't know how different shoes sizing can be. But I'm pretty sure their shoes are fairly standardized.
Of course not.
Yeah, it's
The
it's
shoes
not,
just aren't
I mean,
correct.
Some
They're
of them
supposed to
vary
be
a bit.
measurement of size, but they're not. They just make it however the hell they want per their style, and then you have to F around trying to find ones that fit.
Why are we censoring ourselves right now?
Well, I'm just checking average shoe size, North America.
Now, the thing is, typically up to now,
average shoe size are meant to be
if you're
10
going to
to
buy
11.
clothing and you go to the store, you sit
Okay.
there and you
That's about
try
where
it
I'm
on.
at.
You'll grab a bunch of
Okay.
shirts, you'll grab a bunch
That was
of
me,
pants, you'll
Shinko.
grab
I
a
was
bunch
like,
of
I'm doing
shoes, you'll go to the
research.
the dressing room.
Yeah.
You'll try them on to see if they fit properly
It
before
happens.
you buy them and take
Sorry.
them home.
Sorry, he's researching.
But increasingly, what we're seeing more and more,
weight gain can
is
change
that
shoe
people are
sizes. You're
ordering
right,
online.
Phil's itchy leg.
let's be honest, since COVID, I mean,
Gout
the
too,
world
I
went
bet.
antisocial. They
Yep.
just sit at home all day doing everything from their homes and they just order. If that's the
Huh?
case, you're not going to have an opportunity to test.
What?
Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa,
and
What?
whoa,
What?
More and
whoa.
more. Oh. But increasingly, what we're seeing more and more is that people are ordering online. Let's be honest, since
Okay.
COVID, I mean, half the world went antisocial.
What?
They just sit at home all day
You!
doing everything from their homes and they just order. If that's the case, you're not going to have an opportunity to test anything.
What the fuck is he
Right?
doing, dude? What is this?
You're going to have to order it, see if it fits, and if it doesn't fit, somehow get it to be returned.
Somehow?
Somehow?
You know, my wife
You
went
can
through this
return
recently.
it.
She's looking for a new pair of shoes and went to
What
the
are
store.
we doing?
And the store actually didn't even have anything that she liked. So she's
No
like, well, I guess I'm going to have to
way.
order
Oh,
online. But you know how
crazy.
hit or miss that is. I'm not kidding you. She has
I'm not even
ordered
kidding you.
4 of the same shoes, each.
So he's. So
fuck?
this is where like the nugget of truth actually is. After we get past the 15 minutes of bullshit, now
Yeah.
we're at the nugget of truth, which is actually we've just been ordering them online, and
Yeah.
I'm annoyed that I have to keep returning them because I keep ordering the wrong size.
Right.
Basically, like, and I don't think this is a story about Kat at all. I think this is a story about what he is doing, and Kat is in some position where it's okay. Like, she's not going to listen to this. She's not going to see this. So it's actually okay for him to project this onto her so that people don't make fun of him for doing it.
Yeah. That's all
One
she is for him.
intercession.
Is a tool.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a redirect.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one will be seated during the thrilling clothing size segment of the Level 1 podcast.
This is gonna save the business when I tell them about my shoe shopping.
Yep. Yeah, he is being very passive aggressive. She is a huge victim of his passive aggressiveness. And it sucks. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm doing
She
research. I'm
didn't
getting
fit
clips
right.
for the people.
Until
Okay.
finally
Oh,
she got
okay,
the
okay.
scouring
You're
the
good.
internet.
returning. So we order, doesn't fit.
It's
Return,
okay, Shinko.
reorder.
Use caps
doesn't
lock all
fit.
you want.
Return,
There's no
reorder.
rules here.
Yeah, Phil, if you don't want to go to the store and try it on, them is the breaks. Some people would prefer to do it this way. I know a lot of people who actually just want to do shopping online, and they're
Yeah,
willing.
that's what I do.
And do you? I mean, you're a woman style creature, so I imagine you're doing this all the time with frilly hats and lacy dresses, right?
Absolutely. I
you'll-
love me some frilly hats.
You order them.
I
If
love
you
it.
try it on at home, and you don't instantly throw away the box. You don't instantly tear apart all the packaging. You try it on, and if it works for you, great. If not, put it right back there in the
run-
box and send it back. Easy
Yeah, I
stat.
run to the
I
UPS
love it.
store where they do free
I
Amazon
love it.
returns.
Oh,
and I put it on
really?
the counter. Yeah, that's it. You don't even have to pay.
See, that's funny. I didn't even know that
love
that
it.
aspect of it. That like you didn't even have
Yeah.
to pay for the return box home. That's very funny.
No. You don't. They send you like a
love
shipping
it.
label and everything to print out. It's easy.
Love it.
I mean, I'm not about to start pretending like I like Amazon or I appreciate them in any way.
Sure. It's
But-
convenient though.
But one time I ordered a mouse pad from them and it didn't
Mhm.
come in time, and so like I was just like, what's going on with my mouse pad? What the fuck? And then they sent
Yeah.
like they sent another one like that day, and it arrived like the next day, and then my original one arrived the day after that day. And
So
I
now you
told
have two.
and I told them that, and they were just like, just keep them both. It's easier.
Nice.
All right, I guess. It's kind of. I
Okay.
guess that's the kind of thing that you see. That's the thing. The reason
I'm stupid.
only big
Oh my
corporations can do that
Il
because
says
they have the money to not take a
Doesn't
hit.
fit.
Do the
Right.
official measurement with
Or
the
doing
best
that kind of
by
bullshit.
receipt. Also, jab, jab,
God
jab.
damn it.
jab,
Jabba,
jab, jab,
jabba.
jab, 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 jab. Do this.
These scrubs always beat me in Street Fighter. Yeah, that's a good point with the says he's size 13, but did he do the official measurement with the best by receipt?
Ah, yes. No, it's not official.
No?
I'm stupid.
Oh my goodness, what the hell?
So
Jeff
positive.
Bezos, c'est trying
Yeah.
to kill us all.
Absolutely.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Yeah,
Fulcrum.
he won't let people pee or poop at work.
No, that's. I mean, that's insane. I feel I'm like shout outs to anybody who works in an Amazon warehouse because you guys are the runs on the real front lines there. Because
Yeah.
let me tell you, I'd be wearing a very specific kind of vest to my job if I worked there. And you know,
It's the
in
one
my
like I'm wearing
in
now.
in Minecraft, you need to make them out of
I love
gunpowder and
Il has
sand,
left
if you know what I
feet.
mean.
Phil has 2 left feet. Thank you, Gribbus, for the 2
I'm
left.
I think he's got
stupid.
one left foot.
This idiot. Shoe sizes vary based on the brand, style,
The brand.
and type of shoe, as well as the sizing standard used by the country.
Yeah.
Different type
True.
of shoes like sneakers, boots, or dress shoes may also fit
Dress shoes?
differently even if they are labeled.
What? Oh, labeled the same size. Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks, Chantel.
Well, yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
the thing. They also on shoes. The shoes they also show like UK size.
Money. Tips go.
That's a
money,
big
money,
question.
money.
Is
Big up Sindred and Snood.
so positive?
Anna,
Jesus
and
Christ!
Becca.
Thank you so
God.
much. Big ups to you, Aiden,
Aiden.
and Becca. Enjoy your brainworms.
Yeah.
In the UK, is it based? It must be based on centimeters. If in the US, it's based on
I think
inches,
so.
right? Because they got crazy. They got crazy shoe sizes over there. It's like 36, 37.
38.
Yeah, ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
Yeah,
How am I supposed to know how big
look.
that is? And I think there's other countries where they're just like there are other things too, right? Like it's like a head of hog.
Thirds. yeah, yes. What the fuck?
Return.
Head
The
of hog.
fourth one kind of fits.
Diabetes does affect
But
your
not
feet,
really.
I'm pretty sure.
So now she has
more
to get
than
like
one way.
socks that are thicker. Try to get the shoes to
What?
fit. It's like,
What?
what the hell is wrong with these
What?
companies? I know the size of my foot.
She has to
Why
get
doesn't it
thicker
just
socks
fit?
to make the shoes fit.
Yeah, sometimes I guess maybe you
You
gotta
know?
stuff your hooves into socks and stuff the socks with
Anyway,
newspapers. They
this
get
is
into
the pet
shoes,
peeve
right?
thing of me to get off my
Right.
chest to
I
start
do have
today's show. I figured
some boots.
if I'm
that
not going to talk
I-
about it
you
here,
know,
where am I
that
going to talk
fit
about
better
it?
with my winter
It-
socks.
It's just a
but-
silly thing. Why don't clothing companies have consistency
He
with
did
their
say
product?
my foot.
It would make
That's
things so
weird.
much easier for the customer, and I almost feel like if there was consistency, people would know what to order and they would order more often.
Is this
a
a
lot of-
problem that anyone in the world except you and your dumbass wife are having? I don't think so. I don't
No.
think so.
No.
People probably look
No.
online, they're like, wow, that looks really
Not
nice, but
enough for,
man,
like, a
I don't want to spend
30-minute
that amount of money
segment.
if
Are
it
you
ain't going to
kidding?
fit. Now I got to go through the trouble of returning it, you know?
What
That's
was he even
dumb.
talking
Just
about before
have
we
it
got into
all
this?
be
Shirts? He was talking about something
He-
before that too.
right.
Big ups
Two hot dogs may have said the dumbest comment
yeah,
I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, okay.
You ordered the same size 4 times and were surprised it didn't fit.
Fucking shit.
Oh,
my God.
then he didn't like that one bit. He's about to get pissed right now. Let's see.
Ugh.
No, stupid.
No, stupid.
You ordered one size, didn't fit. Ordered another size, didn't fit.
Oh my god.
So okay, I'm sorry, but that to me.
Whoa.
In today's thrilling episode of the Level 1 podcast, we do a mock of Cinderella story where they can't feed a shoe. Big ups to Prince Charming.
Prince
Charming.
Oh,
Oh.
scary.
Damn, Florian.
So wait, is it stupider to, or I mean, I think both things are stupid. To order the same size of shoes 4 times and not get the right size either time, or order 4 different sizes of shoe and still not get it right.
Right. Like, are you ordering the same size every time? What are you doing?
I think he must have been doing size 10. Oh, that's too big. Okay, hold on. Size 11? What the fuck? Size 12? This is way bigger. Size 13? This is stupid. I have to wear extra big socks now? This sucks.
This is crazy.
Ordered another size, didn't fit. Finally got a size that should have fit, but didn't still, and we're just going to keep it. Boy, you
What? We're just getting what?
What?
finally got a size that should have fit, but didn't still, and we're just going to keep it.
Huh?
Oh my god. So
What
it
the
did.
fuck?
We're just gonna keep it. So there's the
just give
shoes are
up.
still the wrong size, but we're gonna keep them.
This is weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
I have no idea
you
where
are
I am
thick.
anymore.
I think half the time the people who try to like talk shit about me, they're just so dumb.
Yeah,
They don't understand an
That's
intelligent
us.
conversation. Yeah, we ordered the
What?
same product 4 times the same size. Of course we did. Also, when I wake up in the morning, I smash my head against the wall about 17 times till I start bleeding.
What?
Just for
well, I mean, Phil, I mean, that probably would actually be a good idea, frankly. You might knock something loose there. But also, like, you do
I'm
extra stupid
stupid.
shit otherwise.
1
Like,
foot
Right.
size 6.
oh, yeah, that's the problem.
Oh.
He's ordering shoe sizes, but trying them on different feet. And the sizes are different on different feet because one of them has gout in the foot, right?
And diabetes.
And diabetes. Oh, yeah, of course. So it's like
Yeah.
constantly fluctuating.
Yeah.
Right, right.
He needs like he just needs to get like those water socks that are like stretchy.
You know what? You don't go any fucking where, so just get some Crocs, bro.
Yeah,
Get-
get some fucking Crocs. My mom wears them all day.
My mom wears them right now.
Right now. She's probably in them
for
now.
fun. What are
I'm
you, a
wearing 'em
fucking
now.
moron?
Yeah.
What a dumb
And they're cool.
comment.
They're like tie-dye.
Also, when I wake up in the morning, I
Fuck,
smash my
man.
head against the wall about 17 times till I start bleeding.
Money,
just
money,
for
money.
fun.
Money, money, money.
What are you, a
Chips got
fucking
money.
moron?
Money, money, money.
Oh,
What a dumb...
God, can
Saturday
you?
passivity, you dude. Love you guys.
Very positive.
I won't.
Hey, thanks, none of your business. Big ups.
But like, that's like, okay, when you're trying to make a joke like that, that doesn't work because you're doing the thing that's stupid. So you can't just be like, oh yeah, and I also do this other really extra made up stupid thing that no one in the world would do, but I do because I'm stupid. Blah. Blah, blah, what a stupid comment. Blah. But like, this is how a kid fights with a substitute teacher or with a bully.
Yeah.
Like a really lame kid fights with a bully, tries to outwit him with words.
About 17 times
Yep.
till I start
Yep.
bleeding.
Trying
Just
to
for
talk his
fun. What are
fucking
you, a
head
fucking
off.
moron? What a dumb
So the
comment.
teacher's like, don't shut up.
Wow. Anyway,
Sounds like a monkey.
so that's a pet peeve of mine.
Me
Let's
too,
move
Joe.
on from that.
That's a pet peeve of
Let's talk
mine.
about
Moving on.
yesterday's stuff. All right, so yesterday
That's
was a
it?
very competitive day when
Oh
it
God.
comes to
oh,
content creation. Let me tell you.
oh.
First stream was another crab's
Content
treasure.
creation.
And man, let me tell you
What?
something. The game is very fun, but again, it's
Okay.
challenging and it can get frustrating because of the way
That's
the game
part
was
of the
designed.
fun, is the challenge for a lot of people.
Or was it? I have an interesting follow-up because I want to tell you about my experience yesterday, but then I want to tell you about something that
I
was
feel like that's
explained
what
to
I
me
say
overnight
most when we do this
that I
is
think
what?
we may
Well,
actually
yeah.
be able to improve
It's
my
impossible to
experience
understand
with
what
the
his
game the
mind,
next time
what
that
his
we
mind
play
is
it on
doing right
Monday,
now.
Okay?
Right.
So, yesterday was a fun stream of another crab's treasure because last stream before had fought an
Yeah, another
optional
crab's
super boss
treasure.
that was in
Boom,
this open world
roasted.
area that you're not supposed to fight yet. You're supposed to be underleveled for him. So I fought him and beat him. It
What?
took me like 40 minutes, but I beat him. And because I beat
Okay.
him, number one, I got a ton of levels. Like I got like 6, 7 levels that I could do.
Whoa.
And in addition to that, I now have the
He-
ability to explore
he's
this
bragging
giant
to
open
his
world
mom
area
right
without
now
being
again.
harassed by this guy.
His mom's
So
sick
was
of
like,
hearing it,
wow,
so he's
I
talking
have
to the
a
neighbor
big,
now.
You know, fun adventure ahead of me. And so that's basically what I did. I explored this entire area. I got a bunch of upgrade items. I fought some
Okay.
rare enemies. I actually got some cool, unique shells, like a water pipe and a
What?
disco ball that were super
Whoa.
durable.
Wow.
And I found some neat
And-
little
It's
things
not,
to do in the environment.
uh,
Some side questing. And I found the other two
And-
areas to go to. Basically, the
Fuck
area
me,
you're
dude.
supposed to go to at the beginning is the far north. It's called the Grove, and that's where there's a whole dungeon, like a legacy dungeon. And
It's
don't
it,
care.
you know
I'm
what? It's
stupid.
it's got some. Oh, fuck.
Is overly
God.
dramatic and struggling with basic tasks. Ow. I'll say again.
Ow.
It's probably linked to underlying such anxiety or lack of coping skill, which
Absolutely.
could benefit from professional help or support. Where's the
100%.
parent?
I mean,
Oh, reparent this gingerly. No, you're right, and I've talked about this recently. I do think he's, as someone who struggles with anxiety myself, but it's treated. I treat my anxiety, and I see a doctor and stuff. This man isn't doing that. He's just sitting there boiling in
Yeah.
his skin with
You're also-
anxiety.
you're also not constantly putting yourself in the path of anxiety-inducing
No.
situations, right? Like,
Absolutely not. No, I know what's gonna make things worse and whatever. So, but this guy knows nothing, and like he needs to see someone. And that's not saying like, oh, go get help because you're fucking insane. Go get your anxiety treated, dude.
yeah. Well, I mean, do something because
Do
the way that you're
something.
doing now, you're just called spinning your wheels, right? That doesn't help.
Yeah.
That doesn't help anybody.
Something's not working.
Yeah, and you're. I mean, you probably. I don't know. Like
No.
far be it from me to like suggest that someone do something with their relationship that's different than what they got. But it's like you probably shouldn't be like pretending like you could support your mentally ill wife while you also have like a massive mental illness issue like that.
Yeah.
Not that again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going and I know anything about anything, but it's like
Sure.
he's not well. He's not well either.
No,
And,
he needs.
and the really annoying thing is he's constantly acting like he knows so much more than everybody around him too, right? Like,
but the problem with that is like, because if you haven't experienced something, you likely don't know about it, and he hasn't experienced so much.
yeah.
Like, you don't know a goddamn thing. He has mental illness. That's funny.
Mental illness is good. I like that.
FromSoft, for example,
That's pretty
with
good.
well-designed bosses
I
and
do
things to
feel
do
bad
there.
for him in
And
that
then there's
aspect,
another one of
because
those to the
I know
east.
how torturous
It's called the
fucking
Veil,
is.
but you're not supposed to do that till much later. So I basically went
The
to the
Veil?
Veil, and I walked in there and went to this first area, and there was a boss, and
The
it's the
other
actual
sister?
guy
I'm
who's the
interested in what
bodyguard
that
of, like, I
is,
guess, the
Shinko. I've
final
never heard of
boss. And he was pretty tough, but I actually beat his first form, and he runs away. And
Okay.
you're like, oh, you don't actually fight him till later. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
actually, you can fight him and beat him, but then, then it unlocks
can
another
what?
dungeon. I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't do this dungeon before I do the other dungeon that was meant to be done first.
Does that mean
So
his wife is
I ended up leaving that and backtracking
Oh,
back
boy.
to the
I
Grove,
wanna
and I
say
spent the
that out
rest of
loud,
the stream
but
doing the
I don't think
Grove.
I should.
Uh-oh.
And it's fun, but
I'm not gonna say it out
I will just
Love it.
reiterate
Oh.
that there's a few things about the game that need polish. For
babim
example, the camera can be wonky and get stuck in places, and then you
I got
can't see where
Instamat
you
for the
are
3
because
months.
the
That's
camera
pretty
is
cool.
weird that way. Also, there's really weird. The archer
Okay,
enemies
I'll
in the
look it- I'll look
Grove
it up.
are super duper ridiculously accurate, and their arrows curve. So
Okay.
you'll be standing still. The archer will aim and fire. You'll sidestep, and the arrow will curve and hit you anyway. And you're like, what
Whoa,
the
it's like
hell?
it's a
That's
video
not fair.
game.
Flaming arrows, right?
Arrows?
This is supposed to be the first major dungeon. I'm like, that's really really weird, right?
1999 movie.
Anyway,
I'll look up that
So-
trailer afterwards.
I get to the final boss
I'm
of this
working.
Grove area, and sadly, this is where I realized the game is starting to fall apart a bit. So the game has all these mechanics. There's a stun mechanic where you fill up a stun
you know
bar.
what? Okay.
There's a
I
mechanic
was
where an enemy
watching a
can
memology
frighten
video,
you, which means for a
and
temporary
I was
amount
like,
of time you
it's
cannot attack
very
at all or
interesting
heal.
how
You can only
games that he
dodge.
sucks at are all
And then
unbroken
there's a
or
mechanic where
unpolished.
if you fill up
Crazy.
the enemy stun bar, they get
Yeah,
knocked
it's a very
over,
strange
and you can do a
coincidence,
capsize
isn't
attack
it?
where they're on their
Yeah.
back, and you can do like a down attack, and it does
convenient.
big damage. Okay. So the problem is, even though all these systems work on their own, they
System.
don't actually work together.
Studio.
So allow me to explain.
I won't
So
be
I'm doing an
coming
attack that's
home
filling up the enemy
tonight.
Stun bar, this boss, and he's about to be stunned. He decides he wants to do a frightening attack.
Maybe.
So he's
A
frightening
frightening
me, but
attack.
I'm hitting him, but I'm in my animation, so my animation continues.
What is
Okay.
that? Oh.
He gets stunned, but now after he's stunned, I'm frightened, which makes no sense. I was attacking and stunning
Oh
him.
my
DSP
God.
DSP's
So
finally got the
My
support he
attack
needs.
hit him. His attack hit
Thank
me,
God.
but they didn't jive.
That's
right?
beautiful.
So now he's on his back, and I can't do the down attack because I'm frightened. I'm in the frightened state.
God.
But then,
That's
as
so
he's
good.
getting up from
He's
his
got the
capsizing,
DS Sports
my
Bra?
frightened state ends. I press the button, and my character jumps and does the down attack. He's not down. So now I land on him
Why
and do
are
the
we
down attack
doing
when I
this?
shouldn't.
No
He
one could
does a grab,
possibly be
grabs me and
interested in
instant kills
this.
me. And it's like, wait,
No.
what?
Wait,
And
what?
you're watching
What?
this, you're
Wait,
like, this is so weird. It's just a weird
You're
thing.
weird,
There was
dude.
another instance where I was on the edge of a ledge fighting an enemy. The enemy grabbed me.
Grab
and
me.
then clipped through the platform we
even
were
more
standing on
strange
for
to me
no good
because
reason.
If I'm
We then
playing a game,
plummeted to our deaths
I don't remember
off of this
specific
platform way, way, way
No.
the
down
way he
and
does
died.
like this.
Especially
The
like
game
when you
actually
did
gave
it
me an
like
achievement
37
if you fell to your
times.
death.
Like you
You're not
died
supposed
like
to be able to fall to
150
your death in
times.
the game. Like there's rare instances where
Weird.
it happens.
I'm just
And
gonna
this
speed
was
this
a
up.
glitch
Please,
where the enemy
please.
put me in a grab animation and then phased through the platform and we both died. It's like, huh? So that's what I
It's
mean.
like,
Like,
huh?
this game feels like
Huh?
it's a solid game. It's a fun adventure, and I really like the world design of
Is
it.
it
But I
solid or
feel
is
like
it
it needed more
broken?
time to bake. Like it's definitely
Bait?
it's not fully cooked in all spots. You know what I'm saying? There's a few raw spots that I'm noticing the further and further I get in. I'm 9 hours into it now. And it does make me wonder if this game had a bigger development team, a bigger budget, and more time to be tested,
Mhm.
how much better it could have been. Because right now, it's a fun game that just
Mhm.
lacks polish, okay? Now, one
Lacks
of my biggest
polish.
pet peeves about the game is that it emulates the FromSoft
Kaiju
formula
Rude, that
when it
is,
comes to movement and dodging.
a
And what I mean by
theory
that is, let's say you want to dodge
that
another
Snoop
crab treasure.
absolutely
Well, you just press the dodge
What's
button.
that?
They asked, do you think Phil
Oh.
and Kat dye their hair in the same place? But I think I might agree also because like I know he's got some grays and stuff, but Meerkat was also talking about how Phil the other day was like, apparently we have to get our hair cut.
Right.
Like he didn't know, and so he's getting his hair cut more often and stuff because Kat probably is going to get hers done, and they're just getting the same shit done.
Probably getting the same haircut too.
Yeah,
Based
exactly.
on what we saw of Kat, like
yeah.
her
Like
her hair is rough.
oh, it's a nightmare. That
Yeah.
poor woman.
That
Oh.
like I'm sorry, but that is not a good look. And I don't know, you got to give me your hairstylist opinion there, but like I feel like she thinks that's the hairstyle, that's the style you want when
It's not.
when you start gaining weight like that. But that
It's
doesn't
not.
seem right to me at all, right?
When you have like a round face like that, you need something that's gonna frame it and make it look thinner.
Yeah.
And this is not the way to
You don't
go.
want like a little bowl sitting on top, right?
You don't. You really don't.
You dodge instantly? No. You have to
No.
press the dodge button in and then release the dodge
It
button.
looks like a
fast.
squid cap. God damn it, dude.
See, he's literally just learning about how the inputs in FromSoft
Yeah.
games work. Like,
Mhm.
and I don't know if this is apparent to everyone, but your dodge happens when you let go of the button, of the action button, not
Yeah.
when you press it down, right? So the
Right.
idea is like you tap it. But I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's like how fighting games and shit have worked forever too.
Right.
So I don't know where where the confusion's coming from, or why he's just learning about this, or why he feels the need to explain this right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
And then you'll
Right.
dodge. If you press it and hold it and release late,
Exactly.
it will drop your input and you will not get a dodge at all.
That's not
So it's-
that's not a dropped input. That's a late input, sir.
Essentially, you
Yeah.
can never dodge on reaction.
It's
because
not
No.
you're
true.
delayed having to push and then release
That's
the button.
not true.
Oh my
I don't
god.
like that. FromSoft games do exactly the same thing, and I get it. That's their thing. That's their niche. Let's artificially increase the difficulty by making the controls have a slight delay, right? This game didn't need it. This is not a FromSoft game. It's a Souls-like, but it doesn't necessarily need to have that same difficulty mechanic, okay? So I've been complaining about this the whole playthrough, saying, man, I would have done better against this boss or this instance if it just would dodge when I push the button. So come to find out, someone actually messaged
Come to
me
find
last
out.
night, and they're like, well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but people have actually been tweeting the game developer about this game since it came out, and
Oh
it's
my
actually,
God.
they agree with you on this. Like, they feel like
Can I please get a fact check on that? I've never seen anyone say, "Oh, it's too, Dark Souls is too delayed." What you know? What I have seen about people talking about Dark Souls is that it's like the most responsive game ever, and that like the control is actually the tightest of any game ever. And that's why it has the reputation that it does, and why it's okay that it's hard, because
Yeah.
you should be able to get out of almost any situation as long as you're paying attention and playing right.
Yep.
Uh?
But he
should have
doesn't
had that
have,
mechanic, the
he
game would have
doesn't
been more
have
fun
those
without it.
reflexes,
And the
dude.
game developer
No,
has
dude, but-
responded stating you can
Yeah.
change it. Huh? Yeah, the game
Huh?
developer responded and said the only reason that they made it that it's a push and release dodge mechanic is because the B button is also run. So in order to
Yes,
run, you have to hold the
Maximus.
button down.
Oh, yeah,
on!
yeah.
And
That's
they
the
didn't want
reason.
people who were trying to dodge to accidentally run, or people who were trying to run
Come on!
accidentally dodge. So they made it a hold mechanic and release to dodge.
Oh.
The
But
hold mechanic
you
and
can
release,
remap your
yes.
controller with an alternate control scheme and options to make run just click in the left thumbstick. And if you do that, then the dodge button becomes an instant dodge.
What are we
In which case now you can
doing?
dodge everything on reaction.
What?
So why
And now
didn't
you're
you just do that
complaining
by
about
default?
that?
Yeah.
Right? Like why not? If it's obviously
Just
they knew.
learn it.
that
It-
control
It's
scheme was-
and by the way, like,
mold your shit around it.
yeah,
Dude.
like it's also like I think it's like also better to be able to like hold it down to run, so that when you let go, and like that's, oh my god. If you think about it, like if you're running while you're holding the button, it's actually faster to be able to release in order to dodge.
Okay.
Because otherwise, you'd have to stop running, take your thumb off the button, and then press it again to dodge.
Right.
So,
I read Mighty Mole's message. I want to hold and release him out a window.
I'd like to tap him. I'd like to tap him on the head, actually,
yeah, I'd like
with
to
a
tap him.
superheated length of rebar.
It's gonna be better to put it in the game. So why didn't you just put it in the game by default?
like to
Because
tap
they
him
wanted
on
to
the
copy
head
Dark
with
Souls.
a very
They wanted the
big
game to
concrete
feel like it was
cinder
Dark
block.
Souls, so
Yeah.
they literally copied their control scheme to make the game harder when it doesn't need to be. So I'll tell you right now, when we play
Right
this game
now.
on Monday,
That-
I'm
that's
remapping
so
my
good. I
controller
love that.
to play like a game that I can actually respond to things on reaction, which is the whole intention of an
So
action-based
he's
game.
remapping
Please shut
it.
up.
Okay.
Okay.
Because otherwise, it doesn't
And
become
he
about
had to
reaction;
shake.
it becomes about memorization. And
Are you gonna smother him?
honestly, that's
No.
not a lot.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Shut up.
It's not being
Shut
hard.
the
It's not,
fuck
oh, I'm
up.
just fighting the boss for the first
Stop.
time and I'm reacting to what I'm
Stop.
doing, and because I have good hand-eye coordination, I beat it. I have to fight this boss 18 times to
We
memorize
have
all
fun
of its
here.
attack patterns.
Who
So I
let
have
me
to
have
dodge
fun?
through it in order to actually get around
I
it.
hate you, Phil.
You know, so I'm doing that on Monday. We'll see.
You're
if
gonna
it
hit him
dramatically
with the
improves the quality of the
Costco
gameplay or not. I
special?
think you will, honestly. To actually be able to dodge anything on reaction sounds damn good to me. So let's see what happens on Monday when I change that control. Okay? Now, last night
like a
was
newborn.
Friday Night Fights with Zengi,
Oh my
all ranked
God.
gameplay in Street Fighter 6. I'm going to be honest with all of you. It was incredibly frustrating. It was rage-inducing. I did not do so well,
he's
but
giving
yet I'm
himself
still
head. I like
gained
it.
ranking points. And
I
this
like
is
it.
actually what I feel is a huge shortcoming of the Street Fighter 6 ranked
Mwah.
system. To give you perspective, I'm going
Love
to
you,
open up my
Dougie.
stats now. to
Look
let
at
you
my,
know
look at my
actually did.
stats now.
'Cause I didn't do well. I'll tell you right now, I know I didn't do well.
Bruv.
Last night,
I knew he was gonna say something about this.
I played a grand total
Early
of
Detractor beam. What do you mean, penitence in?
Yeah,
77
it's
matches.
this is going back to our
77,
roots of
okay?
Oh.
Out of
jiggling
those,
around
I won
images
29
and
I lost
you know.
38. I only won 43%
fuck
of the
it.
time.
You gotta
Why?
go back to your roots.
Because literally every single Cammy plays a base pattern and destroys Zengi, and you can't do anything about it
Oh.
besides guess a perfect parry. That's literally it. It's the only thing I can do against Cammy is perfect parry.
No,
Everything else, he gets stuffed, he gets throw looped, and you can't do anything about it. He just can't
he gets
fight.
throat.
Okay. In addition, other characters like Luke or Ken, again,
Luke
they're
or
incredibly hard to
Ken.
fight against. So anytime I faced the top tier like that, I basically lost by default. Now the funny part about that was the other characters I fought,
Dun,
like
dun, dun,
Blanca,
dun, dun,
Lily,
dun, dun,
Minot,
dun, dun.
Jamie, anyone that's mid to low tier, even a Chun-Li that
Shiny
was good.
Thief
I
is
beat-
saying that this is
I'm
like
beating
filling
characters
a
that aren't
Pokemon
insanely
battle.
overpowered against Zengi.
Oh,
But the
yeah.
moment I
Oh
face
my
top tier,
God.
it's
DSP
like Zengi
used
cannot hang
Aerial
with the top
Ace.
tiers in this game. It doesn't matter how well you're
Aerial
playing. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's too much against you. If you drop a single move,
Oh,
you
boy.
lose. I'll give you an
Oh my
example.
God, yes.
I'm doing a combo.
Brother,
And
ooh.
Zengi's combos are
Brother,
too
What's
quick.
that?
Way more strict than one of
What's
the top
that,
tiers who
brother?
smash out buttons like a fucking idiot. He has to actually
Ooh.
time everything perfectly. When you're online, you could literally be doing the combo perfectly, but because of the shitty rollback netcode,
Wait,
the
so
game favors
Kimberly's
someone who
low
mashes
tier?
buttons over someone who times inputs.
Yes, I
authority
believe
with
she
it.
does very low damage, but she attacks
Okay.
really fast and she has a lot of hits. So
Oh.
she's really hard to do well
Money,
with because
money.
like and that's what makes her low tier.
Ingrid,
Okay.
can you say my name?
Oh my
I
god,
need
Oh,
a
God.
kitty release.
Jasper, get down from there.
that's for the cat.
Get down from there.
But yeah, she's just harder to use. Like, and I think that I personally think that's why she is low tier because she is a good character. She's just hard to do well with because her
Yeah.
damage is lower, but she's fast and requires a lot of execution.
Yeah. Okay.
And the game will just say you
okay.
didn't do it right, and then favor the opponent.
That's why
so
he didn't
what
do
people
well
are
with
actually
her.
doing now
Hold on.
online, which I can't believe because I've never seen this before in a fighting game. The game will just say you perfectly.
It's
But
eerie.
because of the
DSP is
shitty
like-
rollback
DSP
netcode,
uses
the game
table
favors
flip.
someone who mashes buttons over someone who times inputs, and the game will just say you didn't do it right, and then favor the opponent. So what people are actually doing now online, which I can't believe because I've never seen this before in a fighting game,
my
but it's
God.
prominent in Street Fighter 6. When you're doing a combo against the opponent will begin to mash moves. Okay, so
Hold on,
for
let's
example,
see
if you're
if I
fighting Ken and you're doing a combo, they'll just start doing. I want to do OD Dragon Punch, and they'll just keep doing the input. Over and over and over.
Ah, perfect.
Whoa.
They'll just start doing. I want to do OD Dragon Punch, and they'll just keep doing the input over and over and over like crazy. If you're facing a
Smashing
Zangief and you're
jab.
comboing him, he'll just keep doing the level 3 super throw input repeatedly.
Ah.
Why do they do it? Because they're hoping the netcode will make you miss your combo or drop it in the middle, and then boom, they get a move that blows right through what you're doing. Now there's no way to avoid the move because you're mid combo input.
What's that,
So I'm doing
sister?
hit. Oh, level 3
There
super on
you
me.
go, you
Wait, I'm
got it,
comboing
Nanya.
you, and the game
Well
rewarded
done.
you with a level 3 super. What the fuck? And that's how it is now playing Street
Hold on,
Fighter
and
6.
hold on. What are you
It's
getting
not
rewarded
fun.
with? Hold on.
Level 3 super on me. Wait, I'm comboing you, and the game rewarded you with a level 3 super.
Money, money, money.
What
Money,
the
money,
fuck?
money. Tips
And
go,
that's how
money,
it is now
money, money, money.
playing Street Fighter 6.
Sister,
It's
you,
not fun
what's that,
to deal with
sister?
that shit.
What's that, sister?
I'll give you-
Sister. Ooh.
Sister, ooh. What's that? What's that, sister?
There you go.
Ooh.
The
Yes.
game shouldn't reward button mashers because the netcode is so poor. This rollback
Yeah, he's
netcode
even late
looks
with the
good
fucking
when
May
you watch a
1st
match
burst.
and plays like
Look.
shit. I'm sorry, rollback netcode is fucking horrible, and it should be
Uh-huh.
abolished, and they should make something new. But
It should
everyone
be
continues to kiss
abolished.
each other's ass because they're all
Abolished?
fucking uneducated. They all just kiss each other's butts
Huh?
about it, thinking it's so good. It's fucking not. It's trash. So
You're
basically,
trash.
I am having a rough time with Zangief. Now you might say, "Man, dude,
You're
you lost a
having
lot
too
last
much
night. You
fun.
must
I know.
be dropping your rank." No, I went
love
up.
it. Huh?
Now, there's a combination of factors here. Factor number one is when I fought these people, okay, online, basically I beat a lot of 4 to 5 star people who were characters
Okay.
that I could beat. They were not Cammy, they were not Luke, they were just, 5-star Blanca, right? 4-star Minot, and I could beat them. So I was earning more points, all right, than winning than I was losing points when I lost because I was losing a lot to 2-star fucking Cammy, right?
2-star kid.
Okay.
So that's the
he
thing. About
got
the other thing is the
demoted
game
down
just
to,
overall
like,
gives you
Diamond
more
3.
points than you
Yeah.
will lose as long as you keep playing.
Yeah.
All right, and that's also one of the
Minot.
problems that I'm seeing in the game.
Jinx.
You absolutely should not have more losses than
Minot.
wins, but still
Minot?
be going up in rank in
Hello?
this game in any
Minot.
circumstance
Minot.
whatsoever. Like I would agree, I should have been downranked last night, but instead I went from high
you
3-star
did.
to about a 3rd into 4-star ranking with Zangief.
What?
Why? That doesn't even make
What?
sense, right?
You
Unless there's a
did.
win streak bonus, but to my knowledge, there's not. That's only in
Bonus?
lower rankings, so it doesn't make any
What?
sense that happened.
What?
And that's why we have so many people at master level who literally suck ass at the game. They're
Like
terrible
you,
fighting
well,
game
you're
players,
not in
but they
master level,
literally
so I guess how would you know? But
Yeah,
just
you-
go ahead
you
and
don't
do
know.
pattern, and they
Oh
sneak
my
out enough
God.
wins to get to master anyway, even though they're not
He's jerking
consistently
himself
winning at all.
off again.
Yeah.
That's terrible. You know, that's
Literally,
just not
that
a
is
good
what
look for a
this
fighting
segment
game.
is, by
But
the
again,
way.
Yeah,
here's the thing about the FGC. I'm
absolutely.
sorry to say,
So this is
they
very
will
appropriate.
massively overlook the shortcomings of a fighting game that's relatively new because they
Okay.
want their community to be hyped. All right, they will look at a
Oh.
game like Street Fighter V and literally for 2-3 years claim it's good when everyone actually knows the game is fucking piss water. And then
It's
after
what?
multiple
It's
rebalances, multiple
piss
season passes,
water?
multiple
Piss water?
iterations of you having to spend
So is it Bud Light? Like what?
What a weird thing to say. It's piss water. Like
Piss water.
That's like he's talking about light beer.
money.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Zangief and Kim are both very strong when played well.
Yeah.
DSP will make it seem like low tiers are helpless, but only he
Yeah.
is helpless.
Exactly, Vigil.
Cammy, and I thought Cammy was like high tier too. Cammy's dope
Yeah.
as shit, and I love Cammy. I play Cammy.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
of
oh,
course.
sorry, Zangief and Cam are very strong when played well.
Yeah.
These people make it seem like the tiers are helpless. Yeah, well, I mean that's
Yeah.
just kind of exactly what
That's-
every tier list is, right? Like,
Well, and that's his whole thing too, is to appear helpless.
well,
Like
absolutely. Yeah.
everybody else is doing shit that's bringing him down.
I can't, except for me. I'm Dark Side Phil, and nothing can ever be done right for me. Okay.
No. God
More
hates
money
me.
to
You
buy the
prefer
better version of the
piss
game.
solids
After
to
like
piss
5
water?
seasons
Well,
of the fucking
well
game,
done.
at the end of its life cycle, the FGC will be like, oh yeah, Street Fighter 5 really was never good. It's good that Street Fighter 6 is coming out. It's like, wait, what? So you
Wait,
literally
huh?
lied for 5 years, so people would be hype about this shit game. And it's the same thing here with
Well,
Street Fighter.
it's the only
You
thing they
liked it.
have. So,
Yeah.
like, most people, you know what most people do is instead of bitching 24/7, they just deal with what they've got, and they don't.
Right.
It's not really a problem, right? So,
They
you could try that. You could try that too, right? Like,
right. Most people just
Dick.
adjust. It's impossible for him.
it's okay, Phil. It's okay.
He's just patting him on the head. It's okay, baby Phil. It's okay.
Hold on. Don't worry, buddy. It's okay. We're gonna get the.
Fighter 6 is way.
God damn it. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. We're gonna get the mean
It's okay.
detractors out of here. Oops. Now I'm
Yeah.
searching.
my
God
God.
damn it. Oh my god.
God, you are.
way better than
It's
Street
okay. Oh, it's
Aw,
okay.
it's
little
okay,
buddy.
Phil.
Fighter 5. I want to make that abundantly clear.
Aw.
The netcode, the gameplay mechanics. Actually, I would argue offline, this game is probably utterly superb. But this game online
What?
is piss. You
Well, you need
cannot play this
friends.
game
Piss.
effectively online at any capacity.
Piss.
This netcode allows for people to mash and win. It allows for people to mash out moves in between your combo and benefit.
Mash.
They can do super safe gameplay and you can't avoid it.
Oh
You
yeah,
cannot
use his
react
head
to
as a
shit
bongo.
online. You cannot
Wait,
from
hold on,
mid-screen
hold
jump a
on.
fireball online.
Hold on.
They can do super safe gameplay and you can't avoid it. You cannot react to shit online. You cannot from mid-screen jump a
What
fireball
the
online.
fuck,
What
dude?
kind of
Oh
fighting
my
game can you not jump
God.
over a fucking fireball? That's Street Fighter 6 online. But it looks
See-
pretty, doesn't look like it's laggy, so it's good, right? No, it's bad. It's terrible. Why do I have a worse match when it says I'm at 15 milliseconds than when it says I'm at 40?
Oh, you know what? I couldn't play the
Doesn't make sense.
detractor, so this is
That's
how I
the
have to
game.
do it now.
There you go.
So, again, you'll
Oh,
never
yeah,
hear
I
this
need
from
to
people in the
get-
FGC. I'm not in the
Yeah.
FGC. I have to say this publicly.
Yes,
I'm not in
no,
the
I
FGC.
mean, you
I
keep
have
talking
no
to mine.
benefit
Oh,
from
yeah,
this
that's
game
right.
doing well and getting
Yeah,
its butt kissed,
yeah.
or by it completely failing. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. I play it, I enjoy it. If it doesn't work, I have a million other things to play. So I can be honest with you. The game is good. It's much better than Street Fighter V. I actually really enjoy playing it, but every time I play online, I feel like I want to smash myself in my ball sack with a 2x4 because that's the equivalent
I wish you would.
Yeah.
experience. It's a shit game online, and now when you have lower tier characters who you're trying to hang with, it's like torture. Like,
How
oh
about
my-
you play a good
man.
character then? Try that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
why
Like-
not? Like, do that.
Like, see, so whoever told him about tier lists and stuff was really fucked with his brain because I don't think he knew about them beforehand and he just did what he liked. And now
Yeah.
he has a huge, like, fucking vocabulary of excuses to draw from now.
Right.
It's terrible.
It's awful. It's fucking
my god, I'm
awful.
torturing myself trying to use this tough character because
I'm
the game is so bad
torturing
online.
myself, Bobby.
Why are you torturing yourself then? Stop.
Anyway, there is a rebalance coming on May 22nd. We don't know what's coming yet with that rebalance.
So
Perhaps that
you
will fix
actually
something
do,
with the netcode,
and
perhaps that will
he's. I think he is acting like this because Zangief is getting like a. Actually, I don't even know if he would know enough to appreciate it. I don't know enough to really appreciate it, but Zangief is getting a couple of really big buffs in this upcoming
Okay.
patch. So I
Oh,
I
okay.
kind of feel like he is at least a little bit of, like maybe he had someone explain that to him or something.
Maybe. Well, and yeah,
actually
because
do
he
things with
obviously
characters to make them
won't
more
Google
viable.
anything.
But the way I see
Yeah.
it, this is going to be a very, very long, painful climb to master with Zangief. In fact, I even said this last night on the stream. I don't even know if I'm going to get my Zangief to master before the
Ew.
rebalance patch because I'm only playing Street Fighter 6 twice a week. I've already played it once. I'm playing it again probably like Tuesday night. After that, I really don't know around playing,
Why?
twice a week. So if it's 4 hours a week, I only have like 2 more weeks. Can I realistically in like 10 hours of gameplay get Zangief to master when I'm having nights like last
No.
night?
Who
where it's
cares?
just like 2 steps forward, 10 steps back.
No
and 2
one
more
gives
steps
a
forward,
shit.
I don't know. I certainly would like to, but I just have no idea if I will. I'm going to try,
Okay.
though, all right? But I'm just going to
Okay.
forewarn everyone. This is going to be a very stressful, rage-filled battle to get him to master.
Oh,
I'm not lucky. I'm not
Okay,
facing
so please
Cammy
come-
700 times, but it seems like everyone at this rank is using Cammy.
Please
So
come support when I'm going to
basically,
yell at you
I'm
for your
torturing myself to do it, but I
opinions.
want to do it. Like, I'm committing to do it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I don't
there you
care.
go. Today, as you already know, it's Fallout 4, and then it's going to be Star Wars Battlefront Collection
Log
tonight on
out.
the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow, it's React Day. So tomorrow, it's going to be DSP versus the Internet, my weekly Clips React show on my DSP React channel. And then on the late stream, it's going to be the next to last stream of Retro React, the Walking Dead Telltale Game Season 1. We're going to be going through pretty much almost the entirety of Episode 4.
Ow.
We went through about half an hour of it last time, but it's actually the longest episode in the game. I think it was something like 15 to 16 parts to record, and each part's 10 minutes long. If you do the math, it's roughly like 3 hours. So probably tomorrow night we'll get through most of it.
This is
and then
like
probably
when
the final stream
in a Kirby game, when like a Kirby would get an item, and he's got a little partner, and then he gets
Yeah.
food in his mouth, and he goes to go like gives him a little kiss to share the
Is that
the
what happens?
health. Yeah, because
Oh.
sometimes there's a Waddle Dee with you, and you know you eat like a tomato, so but your
Okay.
health's full and your partner isn't. So Kirby goes and like mwah,
Oh, that's so cute.
gives Phil his health
Aw.
back.
Aw.
You gotta smooch your
And
homies
that's
to
before
heal
episode
on.
five.
it.
Episode's
Yeah,
short.
you gotta
It's only
kiss,
like 90
you gotta
minutes.
kiss your
So-
homies. Ew.
That's great, but now what we have to do is figure out what's the next retro react we want to do, right? We have 2 weeks to figure it out. So what do you guys think?
Okay.
Let's start brainstorming. What should be the next
I
retro
don't
react? Maybe we
know.
can get a few games hammered in as candidates.
Like,
and
I
maybe
feel
we
like
can
he
do a
talks
poll
about this
on the
every
throwback channel
day.
of what should be the next
Oh,
one after we vote
absolutely
in the tournament,
does.
you know?
Yeah.
Well, you said F1 Maddie says LA Noir. Sadly, we can't do LA Noir.
Yeah, it
LA Noir needs to
sounds
be
really adorable.
re-uploaded to watch and needs to
Mwah.
be edited for music, and that's going to be...
Here, we'll just do a quick field trip on that real quick.
I want to see that. That
Here-
sounds really cute.
here
We
we
need
go.
some cuteness.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, let's get Phil out
Here
of
we
there.
go. Phil, get out. Get out.
I'm too stupid.
Mwah.
Oh.
Bien about shoes, shirts and street fighter. It's it, fast fashion. Fetch a spoon, Capcom.
Yeah, you tell him. Fucking get that spoon.
Yeah,
That
Thanks.
was so cute.
and that's not even a Waddle Dee. It's a little eyeball man.
Aw.
I love
And,
Kirby games.
with my editors as soon as Final Fantasy
Cute.
13 finishes. But in
Thank
order
you,
for us to react to
Chucky.
LA Noir, I have to
Thank you,
actually have the
Trevor.
videos on the internet and going.
money.
So that has to wait. Like maybe we can do that later in the
Yeah,
year.
I heard the
but we
music.
cannot
Yeah.
react to that
Characters
yet.
he plays
until
have
the videos
weird
are live.
gimmicks which he uses to cheese matches.
Correct.
Amen, Scott. Amen.
It's a Waddle Doo. Thank you. Correct. He
Waddle-doo?
abuses people with command grabs and high damage and high HP.
Yep. Yep.
That's the next project that my editors are working
Yeah.
on, okay?
Please, I know.
The lion
So,
sleeps tonight. yeah.
yeah, let's see how that goes, but let me know. Give me your
Yeah,
candidates for games you'd like to see me do my next react to. You know, some people have said, why don't you do The Wolf Among Us? And I'm like, I would probably like to do A Wolf Among Us. I don't really remember the game that well, and everyone loved the game when it
Stop
came out. The
touching
problem
your
with that is we literally
motherfucking
just did Heavy
face.
Rain. We tried Bully,
my
it didn't
God.
work. Now we're doing The Walking Dead. Do you really want to do
Waddle
another narrative-based
dude.
game? I mean, that's a lot of narrative-based game reaction.
Dude.
If you guys really wanted that, fine, but I don't know. You guys really want that,
Among Us?
you know, let me know. So anyway, let's brainstorm over this week. We definitely need to brainstorm.
Yeah, let's
and figure it out,
brainstorm.
and
You've
get a
already
poll going
decided
later,
what
so
you're
let's think
going
about
to
it. So I
do.
can do a poll
Because,
for
Yeah.
like, he keeps talking about how he needs to send them so far in advance to his editors. Guaranteed he has already chosen. He's already chosen
Absolutely.
The Wolf Among Us. And actually, that's going to be funny. I've never seen that, but I bet you that... I don't even know if that will be
I don't even
funny
know
or,
what-
or if he'll just be
I don't-
making a lot of... I bet you he'll be making a lot of grape jokes. Because it's like
Oh,
about a
good.
because it's like about a werewolf, right? And he like gets mad and like there's a hot chick in it, right?
Oh.
Have you played those games? Have you played The Wolf Among
No,
Us?
no, I don't
Really?
even know. I don't even know about them. I'm looking it up now.
Do you know like about the Telltale games, like those choose your own adventure style games?
Yeah,
that, like, the
yeah.
Walking Dead did one. Well, The Wolf Among Us came out before that, and
Oh.
in this Hungry Gamer's opinion, is a way more fun game than The Walking
Okay.
Dead, and I think you would actually super
Okay.
love it too.
I put
Okay.
it on my wish list.
Yeah, you
So then
should.
Monday,
Oh,
the
it's
daytime
like
stream
this
will
bed we
be
made.
another
Oh,
Crab's
oh, I
Treasure.
wanna stream
And
that
it is
one
official.
soon.
There will not be a
There you
Monday
go.
night stream. I do
Yeah.
have to do the private patron react videos for the month, and
This bed we
I have to do
made
some
is
behind the
great.
scenes stuff for the business on Monday night, you know, bill stuff and shit like that. So I figure just do it all Monday night, get it all done. So there'll be no Monday night stream. But then Tuesday will be the continuation of Fallout 4.
Oh God,
And then
I
Tuesday
I
night
thought there
will
was
probably
something
be
like in
either
front of
Street
my
Fighter 6 or
screen.
Helldivers 2, depending on what you want that night. And then Wednesday will either be Fallout 4 or another Crab's Treasure, whatever you guys want. And then Wednesday night will either be
Bill's
you
holding
know,
up,
Helldivers
Bill's
Street Fighter,
holding up
whatever
the
we do
stream
on
here.
Tuesday. And
He's
that's the
holding
week.
it
Now,
up here,
FYI,
so
next
as
week,
well.
there's a new game coming out on Game Pass called Little Kitty Big City. And this game seems to be a
Oh my
cute
God,
game,
it's
but also
just
in the
a
vein of, say,
cat.
Oh my
Untitled Goose Game,
God.
where you're a cat that's kind of doing puzzles and
Goose
surviving in a city, but also you're kind of harassing
Yeah, what
humans and doing
business
funny
stuff?
antics. I kind of want to
Did
give
you
it a
say he's
shot.
taking a night off to do business stuff?
Did he say that?
I was too busy doing Jaws with Phil's head.
Right? Will
Yeah.
probably be another Crab's Treasure, and it is official. There will not be a Monday night
fuck.
stream. I do have to do the private patron react videos for the month, and I have to do some behind the scenes stuff for the business on Monday night. You know, bill stuff and shit
Wait,
like that.
what?
So I figure we'll just do it all Monday night, get it all done.
Bill
I have to pay
So there'll be no
bills for
Monday
the
night stream.
business.
But then Tuesday will be the
how
continuation
long
of
does
Fallout
it
4.
take you to
And
pay
then Tuesday
bills?
night,
It
we'll
takes me
probably
about
go.
5 minutes.
It usually takes me about 0 seconds because I got like a bunch of auto pay shit set up because
True.
I'm not like a, I don't know, a gouty pig roach, and I don't.
Right.
Need, what could he possibly have in terms of bills that he needs to sit
Right.
down and figure? Oh yes, the invoice from the from fucking Atlas, the video game company. Oh, they're billing me this week for my game supplies.
Probably be either Street Fighter 6 or Helldivers 2, depending on which you want that night.
What
And
the-
then
don't
Wednesday will
smash
either
your
be
nose
Fallout
like a
4 or another Crab's
toddler?
Treasure,
Yeah.
really whatever you guys want. And then Wednesday night will
That's
either
right,
be
Gribble.
Gribbus Grim
you know,
Gribban.
Helldivers, Street Fighter,
I
on
agree with
Tuesday.
that. I think
and that's
I
gonna be
think
on
there's some
FYI
kind of
next
weird.
week.
There's some
a new
kind of
game coming out
weird
on Game
couples
Pass called Little Kitty Big
counseling,
City.
some kind
This
of
game seems to be
counseling
a cute
thing.
game, but
You
also
have
in
to
the
take
vein
a
of,
day
say,
off a night, a
Untitled
week
Goose
to
Game,
spend
where you're a
with your
cat that's
wife,
many
kind of thing.
puzzles and surviving in the city, but also
Yeah.
got
And in
money.
exchange, she'll show up
He is
once.
hoping for another slow
stream.
react
Yeah.
day tomorrow.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, the
yeah,
pasta
yeah.
maker. It's that okay. I mean, obviously, we all know that ever since 1 Minute Man has disappeared, shit has
Ugh.
been getting bad.
Well, you
It's
never know.
bad.
Today could be the day he comes back. Let's hope. Let's hope and pray.
Oh,
Please
yeah,
come back
I'm
one
not
shot,
gonna
man.
do
I'm
it.
so hungry.
So
I'm
likely we'll see
so
that at some
hungry.
point next week on
I
a night
haven't
stream.
eaten
Okay,
one
just so
I
you guys
haven't
know.
eaten.
All
I haven't
um,
eaten McDonald's
That's
in
what
a
we got
week.
going on right now. And I think what we should do, what I want to do, number one, we only have like one follow-up news story that I want to talk about. I think there's 2 news stories today. We'll get through them quick. And then I want to talk a little bit about music and the music that I
What?
use on my streams and why I use it and music use over the years on YouTube and how
What? What?
much changed. Because some people actually had some really valid questions today on the pre-stream in the chat, and I think this is something that we should publicly talk about since it had some intelligent discussion around it. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a very abridged version of DSP news.
He's
We have 2 quick
failing
stories
to
to cover
make his
today.
payments.
The first being a
He's
pretty
supposed
weird
to
one
make
that I never
after
thought that I would talk
bankruptcy.
about, but
Probably.
here we are. Nintendo
good
World
theory.
Championships NES Edition for the Switch has been
Look
rated by
at,
the
look at the
ESRB.
jiggling that's going on
Based
here,
on the
dude.
title's description, it appears it is an
Oh my
entirely
God,
new
he's
game rather than a
vibrating.
re-release of the 1990 NES cartridge. Does anyone know what the Nintendo World Championships are? You probably don't if you haven't been around the block. I remember the Nintendo World Championships, okay? In 1990, Nintendo held a
Poor
large-scale
Phil's
His
jaw
fucking
across the world.
nose, like,
Okay?
is
In
itching like
1990,
crazy today. Look at
Nintendo
it.
Yeah,
You know,
this is
I'm
weird.
stupid.
Question. Would you
Question.
rather get debummed by one zebra or 2 goats?
Death
Zebra.
bummed.
What does that mean?
Well,
Does that mean like put like a penis put in your butt when
I
you're
think
dead?
so. No, I think killed
Oh.
by that. I think that's
Oh,
the.
oh,
2
oh,
goats, that'd be
God.
rough.
I
I wouldn't want
with
4. I
just
wouldn't
the
want 2
one.
sets of hooves.
No,
Right? So just
I'm-
one
I'm
zebra, I guess, is probably
yeah,
fine.
I'm gonna go with 1.
Yeah.
High pollen count that could be right because of the, allergies
Mhm.
and stuff. So yeah.
I think it's his mustache hairs grown up into his nostrils, and it's
Oh.
irritating him. So he thinks he's got to like smash him down more.
Oh,
Because
okay.
his mustache is like, these are not this same hair, right? These hairs do not come from his. I believe Shinko is the one that
No.
talked about this the most. But these are separate entities. These are
Yeah, they are.
These are long little wild ones that get all tangled up in his saliva while he
gross.
sleeps.
Oh my
and-
God.
And like, and look, you can fucking see the hair is like going up into his nose here.
Oh God,
Like-
you
like-
can. Oh my God.
Ugh.
Well, and now that he's getting
90.
older, like he's got the, the fucking gross. He's got the nose hair thing
Yeah.
happening too.
And
But yeah,
they
they don't connect. It's nasty.
and they do grow, and they sometimes the mustache will like just curl up and just go right up into the nose if you're not careful.
Isn't
if you're not,
that what yours do?
if I don't keep them trim, yeah, they'll curl right up.
Yeah.
They'll go right up.
Ugh. Ugh.
90, Nintendo
Oh, it
held
does
a
mean
large-scale
getting
tournament
fucked to death.
across the
Oh.
world
Ah, yes.
in
I'm
various
just gonna
different
go with
major
the
metropolitan
one.
locations. And what it was they had a special game cartridge.
What did he
made.
do to the zebra to
Alright.
deserve that? I wonder.
If I remember correctly, I think the real cartridges
Right,
were
what the
the
fuck?
regular
Oh
gray
my
format,
God, that's a
but they
good
had ones that were
question.
gold as well that were shown off and showcased at the tournaments. And what this game cartridge was
I
a
don't like the
special
way he says
challenge run
tournament.
of 3 different
Tournaments?
games.
Tournament?
Outrun
Did you
was
hear
the
him
first one, I
saying?
believe.
No, this was on Atlas's stream. Yeah, but you were there. Did you hear him saying tourist? I'm a tourist.
Oh yeah, I did hear that. Oh
Not-
my God, it's
Not
just
not a
weird.
not a tourist, but
A
a
tourist.
tourist.
I'm gonna play golf like a tourist with the dolphins.
Yeah.
What the fuck
That's
is
really
this?
good. I also saw that this is unrelated, but I thought this was funny
What the fuck?
because it's Stu
The
from
Rugrats, yeah.
and the
And
Cowboy
then
Bebop. I
what-
thought that was pretty funny.
Okay, I like that. That's pretty funny.
Is that what it was? And then it was
Ragdoll.
Tetris, and then it was Super Mario Brothers. Okay, so what would happen is it would start
That's
up,
pretty funny.
and you'd have to play one of the games, and you'd have to do a challenge. So I think in Tetris it was get a certain score. Once you hit
But
that
it's in
score,
each
it then
side is
auto changes the game
detached.
over to the next game. So now you're
Yes?
playing Tetris,
What?
you get a score. All of a sudden you're playing Outrun. You're like, oh shit, what? So now you're driving the car and you have to drive a certain
God.
distance
Mm.
and trying to beat that score. And once you get to that, you get to the final challenge, which is Super Mario Brothers 1, and you have to get a certain amount of coins. And then you've won. And basically what it does is it's
You
timing.
won.
Whoever can get through all those the fastest is, you know, the champion.
What
And so
is
they
he
did this
talking
worldwide tournament where all these kids were
about?
playing, teenagers were playing, trying to get the best score. But the real reason that the game became kind of part of gaming lore
Stop
is
doing
that,
that.
excuse me, the cartridges that had these special versions of the games on them became rare collector's items. I mean, let's be
no
honest, after the
idea
tournament,
where
who
I'm
cares about that
at
cartridge ever again?
anymore.
But it's so rare. They didn't make a lot of them. So I think what it is like the standard cartridge that's gray,
he's
that's
wrong?
really original issue is worth a certain amount. But the
Johnny
gold
Chase said
cartridges
he's so
are like
wrong.
super duper rare.
Oh.
Be honest, after the tournament, who cares about that cartridge ever again? But it's so rare. They didn't make a lot of them. So I think what it is like the standard cartridge that's gray.
The standard cartridge is
Shinko.
gray.
Good luck, Shinko.
Flip.
Ew.
Flip.
Ew. What is that, dude? What is it?
Ow.
I don't get it.
Oh.
Like, I understand having to
Oh.
wet your lips now and then, but like, why is he doing this one spot?
Oh.
That's really original issue is worth a certain amount. But the gold cartridges are like
Blech.
super duper rare and
Whoa.
worth like thousands and thousands of dollars if you can get them in pristine condition. So
Thousands.
they became kind of a crazy collector's item. And actually, at the time that I was traveling playing Street Fighter, Jason Wilson, an OG in the Street Fighter community, who's a
I don't-
tournament organizer and a top
Name
player,
dropping.
was running Midwest Championships and had
Yep.
one of these cartridges. And
Okay.
he actually had us play it as part of a mystery games tournament for the finale. And
Tournament.
I can't remember if that was the year I won. I won it one year. I
Oh,
can't remember.
okay, Grimace.
And I don't remember, but someone won it. Someone won it. Yeah, I think it was me. I think it was me that won that tournament. I don't remember though. I don't know. I
remember.
don't know.
Nah.
If that was the year
Nah.
I won, or if it was a different year and I came in like second or third that year. I can't
You're
remember.
welcome, Drew.
Ah,
But
yes.
It's fun to do random
Drop.
stuff like that. You know, I really enjoyed it. Anyway,
Oh my god.
the reason I'm telling you
Anyway.
is apparently there's a new version of Nintendo World Championships that's been made exclusively for the Switch, but it's not the same. Like they made a new
Nah.
one so that people can compete and see who has the best score in other random games.
Okay.
Can you say
That's
something
interesting.
insane,
Now, how
please?
interesting? I
I
guess it depends
hate
on what's
this.
in it. Like, let's say there's like 5 different runs that you can do. Now, these runs are not meant to last a long time. Like, they're meant to last less than 10 minutes. But if you become competitive at it and you're trying to
Hey?
get the best score, the best time, then it could become pretty interesting to see you rank on like, a worldwide leaderboard online, like who's the best at this or whatever, right?
Sit still.
Could it actually be
Yeah,
done
he's
as like a physical tournament?
rocking
Who
like
actually run tournaments
crazy.
for the game?
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Doing it on his axis
So that's kind of
now.
neat. I'm curious if we'll get more
Mhm.
information about
Z-axis.
it soon, because if it's already been
Yup.
rated by the ESRB, that means it's pretty much ready for sale. But it's weird Nintendo has not mentioned it at all, right? We've heard nothing about
What?
this in any Nintendo Direct or anything. It just
What?
exists. It's like, whoa, that's weird. All right, I guess
Whoa.
we'll find out.
You don't have to
Hopefully
be
sooner rather than
told
later about
about
this, whenever we
everything
get
that happens,
Okay,
dude.
but that's just a quick
No.
story. The story I really want to cover today is a
Wait.
follow-up
Okay.
I thought this was a
to the
bridge.
Helldivers 2 fiasco we talked about yesterday. For those who don't know, here's what's currently going on with
Wow.
Helldivers 2. On console, PlayStation,
Oh, we're
nothing's
talking about
fine.
this now.
But on
great.
PC, this
Mhm.
game has been on sale since what? Either late January, early February. I forget when it started getting listed on Steam.
I don't
And
care.
At the time, you would
That's
buy the game,
fine.
and in a very, very small little area
Little-
of its
What?
listing on
Little
Steam,
area?
it mentioned that you're going to need a PlayStation Network account in order to play the game. But it was never actually implemented. You could buy the game, download it, play it online, and you never needed this account. So it seemed like maybe it was a typo, maybe it was not required, maybe it was, it was just something intended, they never implemented it, it's whatever. All of a sudden, 2 days ago, it was announced publicly, you will now need a PlayStation Network account to continue to play Helldivers 2 on PC.
So
that
they
new players
warned
will need one as
people
of May
about it.
6th, and old
Yeah.
players will have to make one by June 5th. And if you don't have
Okay.
one, a PlayStation Network account linked to your game, you cannot play the game ever. You're locked out. It's a requirement to log
Okay.
into your PlayStation Network account to play it moving forward. So
What? It's
there's 2
yours.
major problems with this.
Did you
Number
see
one,
that?
No, I
it's
missed
kind of a big
that.
switch.
Oh, the god
right?
they jumped so high.
Helldivers 2 is one of the most popular multiplayer games in years. It sold ridiculous amounts of copies, has a ridiculously high player base playing it on PC at all times, and it's kind of
So
like a
do you
darling game.
have
It's
to
one of the biggest, most
pay
positively reviewed
For
games of the year.
like a PlayStation Network
Why now,
account?
all of a sudden,
I
several months
believe it does require a subscription, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, which that's
That's not
unfortunate.
fun.
It's kind of weird that like
Yeah.
you'd have to do that on a I guess is it a Sony exclusive? I didn't even realize that.
It's on Steam.
But I guess you're gonna. That's what they're saying is that you're gonna have to get one of those accounts even on
Oh.
Steam. Seems kind of nuts.
Okay.
later
Yeah, that's
implement this
weird.
requirement.
Well, because like when
It's
I play
obvious it
Sims,
doesn't really
has
do
to,
anything
you
to
know,
have
has
it.
to do that EA thing.
Well, yeah, that sucks too, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sony claims the reason we're doing this is
Well,
because
it's not
this will
PlayStation-
ensure
it's not
that
PlayStation
everyone in the
Plus.
community is in a safe
You don't
environment.
have to
Because
pay.
to be a part of
Oh,
PlayStation Network,
so you just
to
have to
follow
have an
rules of
account. So
conduct,
what's the
whether it comes to
problem?
You can't say certain things. You can't
So
behave
it's
in a
not
certain
even
way,
that
no
big an
briefing,
issue,
cheating,
right?
hacking,
It's
online
not. You
harassment,
just have
racism,
to-
sexism, and talking
just
over the
need to
voice chat.
register
Things
an
like that are
account,
not allowed
that's it.
if you're part of
racism,
PlayStation Network.
sexism.
So
Oh.
if people do that stuff, they can basically cancel your account and you
Well,
can't play the
then
game
what's
anymore.
the problem?
I'm sorry. Look what he just did with his face.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm watching.
There's PlayStation Network.
Okay, so we're
Okay.
setting up the
So,
combo
if people
here.
do that
First,
stuff-
left hand, no mustache roll. Okay,
Okay.
so
okay.
we're gonna spend some
can
meter.
basically-
We're gonna spend some
What the
meter so we transfer to the second to the
Oh my god.
I've got you this time, Dudley Do Right.
Basically, can't
Okay, so we EX cancel into the right hand mustache roll.
cancel your
Right.
account and you
Okay.
can't play
Here
the
we
game.
go.
And that-
Oh my god, and then the double.
Yeah, and that we do a wake up level 1. No, this is level 2. Sorry, this is level 2. Finger sniff into mustache smooth.
Play the game anymore.
Okay.
Right?
Very technically demanding. Very technically
If people
demanding
do
move.
that
Let's watch
stuff,
that again.
They can
Curl,
basically
cancel,
your
right
account and
curl.
You can't play the game anymore.
EX
Right?
super crazy. That's like half your meter. That's like
But
half
the
your health
game's
right
been
there.
running for 3 months, and I don't hear any stories
I think at some point. Well, at some point.
at all about rampant
these inputs
issues
do
in
not
that
have
regard.
lag.
Have you heard about
Stop!
the
What are you
infamous
doing?
Helldivers 2 cheater who goes around hacking and flying through the universe? You know what I mean? No.
What?
Do you hear about insane bad online communities of harassment and sexism and racism? No, that doesn't exist. So their reasoning is bullshit. It doesn't make sense that that's the reason why they need it, but that's what they're claiming. Okay?
Huh? I wasn't paying attention. I apologize.
So of course,
I'm just
a lot
gonna
of people
move on.
looking into
though.
it are like, no,
Fuck it.
you know why? Because this is a hot game.
Hot
And
game.
Now that it's a hot game,
My
they
New
want
Jersey
to
fan.
boost
How's it going?
their statistics. They want to say, oh, look, we have this many people on the PlayStation Network. And they know they're going to get like 1 million extra people if they require this for Helldivers 2.
Sit
right?
still,
They
my
might say,
god.
well,
no.
why did they not initially require this back
Hey, look,
in
Sarah.
February?
Yay.
Big ups, Ronan.
Supposedly, it was a requirement, but because if you remember when the game launched in
Remember?
February, it was shockingly popular. They were not ready for that.
Imagine.
They didn't
Hey,
have
Ryan.
server capacity to handle the amount of demand. So supposedly this
Yeah,
was one of the
was
many things that they
vibrating.
did to cut corners and disable so more people could play because they didn't want to
I still
disappoint
haven't
the
been able to
customer
find
base.
that.
Well,
that
now they're
clip.
like, okay, now it's calmed down.
Oh,
now we
the
can implement
spinny
it,
one?
and people are
Oh,
freaking out
but,
about
but
this, right?
Cerulean is the man as always.
Oh,
I knew he'd
wow.
show his ugly face if he had something to share. We love it. Thank you so much, Cerulean86. This is for it was it Instamat who was looking for this, I think, or wanted to see it. You think,
I think so. Yeah, I,
I
want
think
to
it was.
see.
I think it was Instamat. This is insane. This is like.
is
Hold on.
he
Hold on a
doing?
second, real quick. I hope this is. Wait. I hope this is. Royalty free.
Let's hope so. If not, then. Oh no.
Haunting. It's haunting, isn't it? Beauty in unbalance. I love that he.
It's so beautiful.
Okay, so he backs up, rotates a full 360 degrees.
Oh my god! What is this? What is that?
It's Tchaikovsky, okay, and it's beautiful. Thank you.
I did that. Well, yes, the music is lovely, but that move? What the fuck?
It's advanced. It's very advanced, dude. And
Very.
So we
you
get
know
to
you
the
gotta work
second
your whole
half of the
life
argument.
to
So
get
why are
grace
people
like that.
freaking
guess
this out
so.
about it, right? Because a lot of people are claiming
Okay.
that number
Dogs
one,
barking.
where
My
they
dogs
live,
are
you can't
barking.
get a PlayStation
My
Network account.
dogs. They're
Tens of thousands of customers are complaining about this, saying, "No, I live in a country
The customers,
Yes,
the tens of thousands of customers are complaining about this, sir.
and it doesn't work." Yet now you're telling me I
Well,
can't play
it's
Helldivers and
fine.
I paid for it.
But
Oh, by the way,
what?
I can't get a Steam refund anymore because I've played more than 2 hours. This
Wait.
is unreal. It's not fair.
Ugh.
You know,
You
Essentially,
still
a lot of people are
can.
saying
So
it's illegal.
You
Like,
can.
we might sue you in a class action lawsuit. That's
Okay.
one thing.
What?
The other thing is,
Ear dig.
this was like a full screen ear dig. Look,
Yeah.
this comes off from out of frame, and it's like a cruise missile. Like,
Yeah.
watch. He doesn't even have to like think about where the finger's gonna go. Sorry, this is
No,
Come on.
it's okay. It's okay. God, he's so gross, man. Oh my god. Oh, we got an outer ear scrape first.
But look how far he does. It's the no look though. This is like
Right.
a fucking Yarmir Yager no look pass from the blue line. Like
No
this
idea
is
what that
a
is.
Kobe Bryant fucking fake out pass. Look at this. Locked
Oh my
eyes with the
God.
camera. Arm is out of frame right now. It's not even in his field of view.
Oh god.
And it's just like a pendulum. It's like a perfect golf swing directly into his ear.
Boom.
Like a cruise missile. That
Damn.
that finger knew where it had to go the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Very advanced calibration and targeting
that's
methods.
one thing.
Whew.
The
Well
other
done.
thing is, a
Okay.
lot of people just don't
Okay,
trust Sony.
get it out.
Bro. He scraped his brain out there.
Yeah. pleased he is too. Oh yes.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, what have I? He is up to his knuckle, dude. Like.
Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I swear he wears guyliner. His
I do
eyelashes
have
are
to.
so pretty.
I know. It's weird to have somebody so gross have such pretty eyelashes.
Now
What the
look
fuck?
upon your works, ye mighty in despair. What did I find? What have I harvested this time? Okay,
I wonder what this one's worth.
Thoughts? Do you think he's going to be pleased or will he be displeased at this?
I think you'll be pleased.
Yeah, I think he's going
Yeah.
to be saying, "Be gone! What I have found in my ear. I'm
going to
you
wipe
no longer. I'm disgusted by you. Get out!"
Ah,
He's going to flick it
Get out.
away.
One thing.
Get out.
The other thing is,
They got-
a lot of people just don't trust
Okay,
the
I
class
really
action
didn't need to
lawsuits.
see
That's one thing.
this part where like
Whoa.
he just turns it towards us just so we know. Oh my god!
My
Like you
God.
can see it like pushing up against his fucking skull.
Oh my god. This is nuts.
Okay, gonna do a little twist the wrist.
Oh my
Okay, so
God.
not only are we twisting from the shoulder, but we're also twisting from the wrist.
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? He's a toddler. What is this?
Okay.
Dude? Oh my god.
Stop showing me you with your finger as far into your ear as it'll go.
Oh my god.
He's
I'm like,
he's done like a full like a 360 back and forth, like or maybe like
Yeah.
I call that a 180. I call it a 360, but it's
Yeah,
two 180s, right?
that's fine.
Yeah.
No math.
Is
Yeah.
a lot of people just don't trust Sony.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, they're like,
Get out of here!
Oh, he was disappointed.
He turned away. I
He
do
turned
not.
away. He shook his head.
Ridiculous. Get out. Ugh.
Gross.
Disgust.
Dude.
You
Like,
disgust me. Get it.
God
Be
damn.
gone from my sight.
oh. Is he wearing
Sony
Danny
has had
pants or
data
shorts?
breach after data
Probably
breach over
shorts.
the years, and I just don't want my data to be a part of that
damn.
risk. I'm a PC gamer. I don't need to have.
And
a
now we're
Sony
going
No,
for the
you're
mirror. Now we're going for the mirror move, dude. That was this this side, the left side was so lucrative that let's try the right. Let's see if we get anything good out of the
gamer.
right.
I don't need to have
It's
a
the
Sony.
same
This is
move.
ridiculous.
Oh.
Okay,
Alright.
this time he didn't even
Now, some
bother
people
looking.
already-
Oh, but he
No.
did try to do a sneaky like reverse swipe though.
He did.
He tried to do it on the upswing this time rather than like the
Yeah.
obvious on the downswing. See?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Some
look
people
at that.
sure.
already check
Yeah,
VPN.
yeah, don't try to-
VPNs
don't try to
don't
fucking
work with
fool me,
PlayStation
Phil.
Network.
We know
PlayStation
what you're
Network
doing. We
detects
got your
a
number.
VPN and use and bans your account.
Well,
So VPNs are not a solution. There basically
Yeah,
is
also
no
he's
solution
not a
to the
PC
problem.
gamer.
So why am I talking about this today?
because you're
Oh,
creatively
my
bankrupt.
God.
Number one,
Oh,
Sniff?
God.
in the
Ugh.
I love the single barrel snorts so
Hey.
much.
two
Oh,
reasons.
God.
Number
hate it.
one,
Well, there was an ear twitch too. This is a lot like golf commentary, isn't it?
It is.
And approaching the right ear hole, Phil wants to take out his index finger now. And I think he's just going to try and chip it towards the upper edge of the ear trap there. And we're going to hope that he doesn't manage to like get stuck. Oh, yeah, he's got to be happy with that one. Yeah, he's enjoying that one very much.
Going on the
And,
upswing with the
obviously-
wipe.
Everyone's just going crazy out there too. Well done. Master at work.
Master.
why am I talking about this today? Two reasons.
What?
Number one,
Did you see the ear?
No, I was looking at chat. Oh my God, go back. Brother. Oh my God.
Why am I talking about this? One reason.
two reasons.
Whoop.
It doesn't make sense.
Number one, in the last 48 hours, Helldivers 2
You?
went from 99.9%
Oh,
positive
God.
reviews
Brother,
to having 85,000 negative reviews and climbing. In fact, as
Whoa.
of this morning, may have even more negative reviews on Steam.
Oh,
Oh,
and it's just
no.
increasing exponentially every moment that they allow this requirement to continue.
Oh, no.
Does that mean that people will not play or buy
I'm gonna
Helldivers
look it
moving
up.
They
forward?
already bought
I
it,
don't
dipshit.
know.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But
What?
that's pretty bad.
Hell die.
What's weird about this is
Two.
public opinion completely flipping on a game that was the indie darling.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you
it
love
does
that,
have-
I bet.
Oh
too.
fuck, it has crazy.
now
mostly
people are like,
negative
Oh yeah, I
reviews
saw
right
that.
now.
Evil
I saw
game.
that.
Wow.
Evil Sony.
Oof.
It's like, wow. A lot of people are
Wow.
saying this is why these
Wow.
companies should not rely on major partnerships with exclusive game developers because then they can enforce stuff on your game, and your game is great, but now your game will suffer.
I'm sorry.
because the person who's really in charge.
Sorry, is it not Sony the one? Are Sony not the ones that are? I truly don't even know this story, so I don't know why I'm even bothering asking the question. But is Sony not the one who is doing whatever it seems doing
like it's
to other
Sony.
countries? I don't know.
I don't know.
Pulls the strings and makes you do something stupid you didn't want, right?
Right.
That's pretty bad. Now, the other thing.
Well,
And this is,
PlayStation
I will
is
admit,
the
this
publisher.
is pretty bad. All right.
So
Sony
yeah.
has
Phony?
online stuff
Phony?
listed on like
Did
their
he say
facts and
phony?
things,
Phony?
like PlayStation Network and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
And
fucking Sony,
People
dude.
looked up in their online facts, basically using
Sony?
Wayback Machine and shit like that before May 3rd, which was yesterday when they announced this
Right.
requirement.
Sony's
Basically, a
making them do
statement
this
read
'cause
just
they
like
practically
this.
funded. Well, yeah, it makes
Do I have
sense.
to sign into the PlayStation Network to play a PlayStation game on PC? Signing into PlayStation Network is optional when playing a PlayStation game on PC. Then yesterday, they changed it to say this. Do I have to sign into PlayStation Network to play a PlayStation game on PC?
Why are you
Some
saying the same
PlayStation
shit?
games may require you to sign in and
I
link to an
don't
account for
care.
PlayStation Network. They changed the wording.
Whoa, they
on their
changed the
documentation
wording.
It's
after the
almost
fact.
like they
Huh?
have control over their own business.
What the fuck? It says right here on the menu that the quarter pounder is available at 11 o'clock. But now you're telling me it's available at 10:30? You changed the menu. I'd like breakfast, please. Like, what's that, falling down, right? No, it's
Right?
just, I messed that riff up, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
it's
It's like,
fine.
it's
It's
like, nobody gives a shit. And like,
No.
the way that he's acting like he does give a shit is so fucking irritating because he didn't actually give a shit about like important things that are happening, like people being
He
blown
doesn't
up and
care.
shot, right? Like, oh, the game I already have is not available to people I don't know, huh?
Well,
Of the
and,
requirement
like,
being-
Diablo said, Diablo Lord of Darkness said, this is also, with Sea of Thieves on PS5 where you need an Xbox account. And also, when you play Grounded, you got to sign in through your fucking Microsoft. It's not that big a deal.
Right.
It's not.
There you go.
I don't see what the deal is. I really don't. It's not that bad.
Hold on, something. I'm just really quickly here, and Nerd Brew has. This is what I was thinking of earlier.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. I like that a lot. And then,
I saw that. That was good.
and then the other one that I'm also liking a lot, and I think you might even recognize too. Boom.
Okay. Wait.
Who's got a nice butt? And I'll give you the game. I'll even give you the game. It's Metal
Okay.
Gear.
Oh, is it the lady that starts with an M?
Yeah, it's Meryl.
Yeah,
He's like,
Meryl,
you got a nice
okay.
butt. You got a nice butt. You don't. You wiggle your butt when you walk. That's a revolver technique.
Butts.
Addie.
We like butts.
That's not good. That is a smoking
It's
gun.
whatever.
That this was a messed up decision that should
It's
never
the
happen.
smoking gun that it's a
my
messed up.
God.
He wants to
What?
be like someone who's dropping a bomb on people, but he's actually
Yeah.
like picking up the already exploded like pieces
Yeah.
of the bomb and just being like, look at this! Can you believe this, guys?
it
A
was a
bomb went off over
bomb.
here! Holy shit!
I found it.
I found this bomb!
It.
Whoa!
Yeah. I found it.
Happened.
What? It
They
was
never.
me.
It obvious was it was never going to be a mandatory thing, and they're probably doing it for
Ugh.
personal gain rather than as a real
Well, no
requirement.
shit.
you
It's a
see?
business.
Now, I'm going to give you a personal
no more
example
pain-
of
no more pain
this-
where
a
you're
time
going,
this happened
Phil.
to me,
Shut the fuck up.
and
Shut-
the community was in
shut-
uproar,
shut-
and then no
shut your
one
fucking
cared.
mouth.
You ready?
Okay.
Before Evo existed,
Oh
there was a
God.
tournament
Oh
called
God.
B-
Look, did you see the venom in his like fucking
Yeah.
face?
Yeah.
Before Evo existed,
What the fuck? Phil? Oh
there was
my
a tournament
God.
called the B Series, and it was a major.
What?
Huh?
What? What?
There was a tournament called the B Series, and it
Okay,
was
so
a
the
major
B
West
series?
Coast tournament
I thought it
held
was
by
BB.
people.
Yeah, I think that's B movie with Jerry
Yeah.
Seinfeld, if I'm not mistaken, right?
We're
people,
going
the
back in
Cannon
time.
brothers,
I think it was.
along
you're
with
right.
prominent
yeah.
West Coast players like John Choi,
Fuck me,
Alex
dude.
Valle,
Let's
and
speed
many
it back up.
others.
Let's speed it
Okay?
up. Oh my God.
Mr. Wizard was part of that group. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So they
I
would
don't
always
know who
hold
that
this
is,
major
nor do I
tournament.
care.
He is someone who got for some very unchill stuff that he did.
Oh.
Some very unchill stuff involving some very not of age boys
Uh-oh.
at these He's
Uh-oh.
yeah, very nice, very unchill, extremely unchill.
Okay, now I
Claimed
can
this was
Not
the
hype,
biggest
not-
Street Fighter
whoa.
event of
Hold on, sorry.
Whoa.
Okay, so they would always hold this
Ooh.
major tournament in California, and they would claim this was the biggest Street Fighter event
Ah,
of
whoa.
the year.
Oh
But
my
everyone's like,
God,
no,
that
it's
was
really not. You're
good.
just saying that 'cause it's on your coast or whatever. Okay, so one year B5, the 5th one that they ever did, all East Coast players
Oh, that
decided to fly
guy.
out. to
Okay,
this
I
tournament.
remember that
I
story.
went with
Okay.
fellow people from Connecticut to play Marvel vs. Capcom 1, and this was actually the first year ever. Justin Wong had just become a prominent player in the fighting game community, basically the best player on the East Coast in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And
Please leave me
basically
alone,
teamed up
Phil.
To fly him out so that
I'm
he could play in
sorry,
this tournament to see if he could win,
Daddy.
because he would be facing the best on the West Coast. So it's basically East
Sorry.
versus West. That was the whole idea of the tournament at B5.
Dunk.
Okay? So we all go, we pay our entry fees, we play in the tournament. A lot of
It's just
corruption.
like a
a lot of messed
hollow
up things happened at
sound,
this
like,
tournament. I've talked
like
about
a
it over the years.
half a
I'm
watermelon.
I'm
Hanna
gonna mention one that has
Barbera,
nothing to do with me.
hollow
Yeah.
the
This is
bonk
what
sound.
comes pertinent to our story today about Helldivers. So Justin Wong wins. And everyone
What?
freaks out. The West Coast
I
is all
don't
deflated because Justin beat them. We're
care.
ecstatic. We're celebrating. All the East Coast players are partying, going crazy, right?
Ugh.
Justin goes to get his payout for first place. And they hand him money. And he walks and he goes to count it. Now, he basically for him back then, this was before he was any part of a gaming team or anything like that. And a guy that used to look out for a lot of East Coast players, his name is Henry Sen. Shout out to Henry if you're still out there. You're
Huh?
always a great guy in the East Coast community. He was always looking out for players in their best interests. So
Uh-huh.
If
Henry
Phil
said sitting there,
apparently
just
knew
as a
what was
teenager,
going on
right? He's not
with
even
the
a-
wizard, but said nothing. Sorry, what?
He said it's one of those things that people say they knew about in hindsight.
Oh.
But you know, if it's like it's one of those things that you shouldn't just pretend like. Okay, sorry. Let me start again. People do to make it seem like they were in the know back then, or he is doing to make it sound like he's in the know. But actually, it's the kind of thing that if you say that now, it's people would rightly say to you, well, then why wouldn't you?
Why didn't you say anything?
You just let that happen, like you're just okay
Yeah.
with that, and then it would catch him in his lie because he'd either have to agree
Right.
that he knew and didn't do anything, or he said, no, I was just making that up. Actually, sorry.
No. I just had an inkling. Hi,
Yeah.
G-Ferg.
I just want to hear what the lie he's about to tell is here. Hold
Let's
on.
go. Yeah.
And Henry's counting his money and he goes, there's something wrong here. This is way less than what you should have won. Here's the amount of people who entered the tournament. Here's the entry fee. Here's the percent that they said first place would win. This is like 20 to 30% less than what was promised.
Oh
Okay.
no!
So Henry
What?
Sen takes the money. He says, I'm going to handle this for you, Justin. And he goes up and he gets into a big verbal argument with the Cannon brothers and John Choi. All right? And he's yelling at them. He's like, you're cheating a kid. This kid came out here. He beat your best players, and you're literally ripping this kid off. And one of the Cannon brothers, I don't know which one it was, got into a big argument with Henry Sen saying, it's on the website.
God.
It's on the
Ow.
website. Go to the B5 website.
Whoa.
It says right on there that we're keeping a cut of the proceeds of the tournament as organizers'
Oh my
fees to pay for the
God.
venue. And Henry's like, that's not on the website. We know it's not. But they insisted it was.
Poor little
okay?
Phil.
Okay, and did you check right there in that moment? Do you think he
Did
checked
you?
right there in that moment? What do you think?
I don't think so.
Let's find out.
Oh, okay.
So here's what happens.
Okay.
Basically, Justin goes home with less money, and there's nothing that can be done about it at all. Okay? And overnight,
Yeah.
the Cannons go on their website, the B5 website, and they
Hmm.
add a line of dialogue that was not there before.
Are you sure?
Okay, and it says,
Chico,
this
what
tournament
is
will keep like
this?
30% of proceeds to run it. It wasn't there
Did it
before.
happen?
So they
Stupid.
literally ripped everybody off.
Okay.
This is
okay.
Rich coming from Dougie who changed the
Dougie?
monetary total for the West
Dougie?
go. Zut alors.
Oh,
Once
shit.
again rules for the, not for re.
Not for re. Thank you to Pasta Maker. Also, Shinko sent,
Oh yeah, that's actually a great little detour that
yeah.
where he explains exactly.
Plus
Wonderful.
the
Big ups
Shinko
to
video.
Shinko. Please let's link Shinko's channel in the
Okay,
chat real
I'll
quickly.
get it.
You know what?
I get
You know,
it.
I don't
I
know
get
if
it.
I
I
ever,
get it.
you know, I'm not trying to tell tales out of school here, but
Mhm.
when, you know, before I started like getting really into Detractor stuff, Shinko was like the first Detractor I ever really watched regularly. So big ups to you, Shinko. And
I love his video so much.
I was even chatting in his streams under my real full name.
What?
Which, yeah, I was using my old Google account, not really realizing that like you could just read my full name because it was just a Google account and not like
Wow.
so. But I'll never admit it. I'll never say who it was. Okay.
No.
So don't ask.
No, we're not gonna ask. It's okay, Shinko, but we like his stuff. And more people
We love Shinko.
Yeah.
I heard Darts
Big
you
ups
saw
to
stuff,
him.
but you don't say anything. You didn't say anything because you were scared they would come after you. I can't wait to go to tournaments and have a great time. And I went to a tournament and we're treated terribly.
So he can say it right.
And said, "Wow, I never want to play Street Fighter ever again. I've been completely turned off from this. Like I've witnessed this firsthand. You see."
Sir Flair.
So, but no, it was nothing to do with sexual misconduct and stuff like
Sexual
that.
misconduct.
Like I said, if ever I saw that
Oh.
happening or there was evidence of it, the police would have been involved. Okay, no, that's not what we're talking
Okay.
about. What the hell? Are you serious? This is a fucking flash. Shut the
Rashibaku.
fuck up when I'm
I love
talking,
this.
stupid anime bitch. That used to do this shit, but no one really
Three
talked
think that
about
was
it 'cause
after.
No one had any evidence of anything. It finally comes out.
I did-
Let's
I did
throw
that.
Mr. Wizard out of Evo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just
Okay,
do it
that's
again. I'll do it
great.
again.
But
Because people got you blocked.
I don't care because the same people still own it. The same people who were in charge and knew about this activity for 20 years still run the event. So why the fuck do I care if you threw the guy out? I don't want anything to do with the event, right? And it's kind of the same thing here. So I knew that I had these really bad people in my company, but I didn't fucking know all these years. Yeah, right.
What?
So either you're completely inept at what you do, right? Either you're completely 100%.
So he is like, you know, fake talking to the people who organized things back then and had Mr. Wizard involved. Like he's chastising them for that, and then he's about to admit that he knew it too.
Inept at your job and you should step down, or you knew what was happening and you should step down. So there's no situation where this guy should remain in charge anyway, in my opinion. You keep your fucking mouth shut because you're a moron. He's this really positive frontal image when it couldn't be further from the truth behind the scenes.
Frontal image?
Yeah,
That
very
makes me think of,
positive
like, a
frontal
nude
image.
photo.
Yeah.
Now, I say I don't watch the show. I don't watch daytime TV.
Okay.
I don't give a shit about the Ellen DeGeneres show, so I don't know anything about it. But this is just stuff that's been, you know, rumored all over social media for years and years and years. And now apparently now it's finally coming out. This year is like the year of all this stuff being exposed. Which is funny because it's like all these things that used to be common knowledge were all accepted. Now they're exposed. So
this is
everyone kind of knew that
at the bottom here. Go back like a little bit, like at the bottom of the bottom of the image. There's something moving behind it. I don't know.
Oh, it's probably. Oh, it's probably just it's probably just Shinko's like overlay, not quite going all the way across his video.
Okay.
Everyone kind of knew that Mr. Wizard had a really spotty past of doing things like paying underage boys to jump in pools in their underwear at Sunnyvale Golfland.
Golf.
How specific of a memory is that? It's
really
like
weird.
when he paid underage boys $17 to jump in a 45-degree temperature pool at 8:17 p.m. on March 19th, 2003. It was like it's like you do ridiculous things like that.
Yeah, like that.
Arcade back in the 90s. Everyone knew this. It was common knowledge, and everyone just said,
What?
"Oh well, it's kind of accepted because it's in the past."
Yet another flashback.
Stop this!
Stop this!
Marvel was supposed to revive at EVO, and then 2020 happened, and Mr. Wizard became a pedo. No. Mr. Wizard always was a pedo. Everyone knew it. Too. But, yeah, you're right. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was supposed to revive at EVO, and
It's over. It's just over. The immature.
Always was one. Always has been.
Always was one, and he always knew, but said nothing.
I wonder why.
Cool.
I wonder maybe. I mean, because DSP, it's not like DSP was exactly an underage. Oh, that's it. That's why he's like upset. Is because he's mad that he was so old that Mr. Wizard didn't want anything to do with him, right? Because DSP would have been like at least 25, 26 at that time. So to Mr. Wizard, he's just used up, not worth nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
He wanted to get touched.
Or like Jay Wasau, takes one to no one, and he's just mad that Mr. Wizard was getting all the play. Gross.
Yeah, gross. That's
Now,
fucking gross. Oh my
first,
god.
people didn't realize it. I guess, you benefit of the doubt. It's there now, so it must have been there all along. No, people use things like of course, I don't know if it was called Wayback Machine, but they actually proved that the cannons overnight at the end of the tournament, when it ended, went and added that line to protect themselves, and basically were completely dishonest about it. All right, this is literally what Sony has just done. They added a line, they changed the line to say, "Oh no, look, see, it's there. The requirement's there, so you can't complain." What are you talking about? It wasn't there. You changed it to change the narrative to make you look innocent.
We gotta do
Now,
something to make this interesting.
Do you think that's messed up? Because here's what happened with B5. Nothing. It was announced that the Cannon Brothers would then be running EVO next year. The national tournament, they called it. They ran it. Everyone went. And they had an EVO series that was very popular for many years. And now they EVO to Sony, and it continues. So literally, despite
we
the
need
fact
to give this Phil like some HP, and every time
eating of money.
And then we have to develop some kind of crazy AI that can tell every time a little pink thing flies up here. And every time it hits Phil, it like takes some of his HP away.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when he dies, he just kind of like Thanos disintegrates.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Cannon stayed in power and were able to keep running EVO, and no one basically had the power to stop them, and they just kept going. So I will predict that despite the fact that Sony is being called out and exposed for being completely dishonest, ultimately no one will be able to do anything about it. And Helldivers 2 may or may not continue to be successful, but Sony will go on their merry way and nothing will ever happen. At least from my personal experience, I don't think that these kind of things sadly get to anything of positive change. They should. Like, I feel like Helldivers players should get together and find a way to stick it to Sony. But I don't know how they could.
Rub.
The way I see it is, if you bought Helldivers 2, right, and you now can no longer play it, you essentially are ripped off of a product that you paid for. You
Oh,
should
yeah.
have
Oh,
restitution
I've been
when you
ripped
get a
off of a
refund, or
product.
They sue them in a class action
Oh,
lawsuit and say this is
no,
bullshit.
that never
We
happens.
deserve restitution. We can't play a product we paid for, right? But
What?
ultimately,
Just
history
make the account.
tells a different story. The people who are in power always get away with this kind of behavior. And with Sony, they're a
So
major
he's
game
trying to
publisher,
do
they're a
a
major game developer, they're a major content
Yes.
manufacturer. Do you really think that this
He-
small little
I don't know.
blog
It kind of looks like
No.
he's like trying to defend himself from someone who's
Yeah.
doing a Kamehameha, right? Someone's gonna. Oh, this is like the pose that he adopts when he's like, "I'm an alcoholic. Everybody
Yeah.
makes fun of me, and I just don't think that you. I just do what you got to do, okay? But I was drinking a lot at the time, and I just okay, fine. I'm just gonna stand here, okay? Okay,
Yeah,
good. Do what you
I
gotta
thought
do.
We were just gonna do DX crotch chops.
People are
Exactly,
going
and
to just
I
keep buying stuff from
I
them. It's not going to
understand
change
that
attitudes
Sony
overall.
doesn't have,
The
like,
Cannons
the
were the
best
biggest
security.
people in
Just
Street
make
Fighter
a
in the United States
goddamn
because they were
account.
rich.
Yeah.
They could
Everybody
finance
has our
big tournaments,
information
and
anyway.
People just kept going to the tournaments despite the fact that there was documented corruption at their tournaments. Nobody. So they could finance big tournaments, and people just kept going to the tournaments despite the fact that there was documented corruption at their tournaments.
Ow!
Nobody cared.
Oh!
They
Exactly,
just kept going
Tommy,
anyway.
exactly.
Oh well,
I'm having too much fun.
I did too. I'm
It's
guilty of it.
so
I'm a
good,
moron.
though.
I went
And
to
then-
Evo a few times too.
here we go.
Just
Oof.
stupid as
Ow!
everybody else. It was like either you concede and you go to Evo, or you're just missing out on the biggest competitive event of the year for Street Fighter, even though you don't like the people running it because you think that they're corrupt. It doesn't matter, right?
Okay, it does matter,
So-
you dipshit. Like,
Oh, some countries can't make Sony accounts. Oh.
yeah. So
that sucks.
that's the big problem is that I think it's like countries with huge populations like China and a few other Asian countries.
Oh no,
So
that sucks.
yeah, so it's like they've neutered like a massive percent of their
Ooh.
gamer base and all player base, I should have said, and
Okay.
the devs didn't have any control over that.
Right.
The way I see it,
Yeah, it's not
nothing
their
will
fault.
come of this. Even though there should be positive
part
change,
sucks.
I don't think anything will come of this situation. This will be a story for a couple weeks, and then either people will make a PSN account and continue to play the game, or they won't. And I don't think there's going to be anything that's ever
See if
going to
I can
really
avoid the
change it.
hits
Sony
this
will still
time.
do these kind of automated
Okay.
practices. You know what I mean?
What?
Woo! That was a close one.
There you
Oh,
go.
that was close.
All right, one more topic to talk
Ooh.
about today, and it's not gaming news.
Oh my
All right.
God!
The topic I talk about today is the music
Tips.
that I use on my streams and why I use it.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Every single day when I
This
turn
is
on my
weird.
streams,
Well,
I play some music.
Wait, why did
Oh,
you
God
always
damn it.
turning
Music
on?
made
Did
from
you
my
switch it to
own-
the turn on motion?
yeah.
Talk about today.
He's
fuck?
keys in a car.
The music that I use on my streams
Yeah.
and why I use it.
Turn it
Okay.
on.
Every single day when I turn on my streams,
What the fuck?
Start it up. It's the
Ew.
remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling and I'll be
I play some music. It's always remixed music made from my own playthroughs using my own voice.
Wow.
Okay.
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 Oh,
Classics,
this is
such
what
as
he's doing.
Songs from Ghost Drone, Thugs on the Floor, right? From my original Mass
Thugs
Effect
on the
playthrough,
Floor.
or Going Back in Time from my Singularity playthrough.
Yeah.
Rock remixes, like the Dark Souls
Okay.
my
song.
You
or,
don't have to
what was the
name
other
it.
ones, too?
Ew,
Oh,
what
the,
is
Motor
that?
Song.
Oh, that was a crazy one.
Well, and you know that he doesn't
Like
wash
the Dark
behind his
Souls,
ears. either,
Definitely
so there's
not.
like that scum back there.
This is the washing behind the ears, though. This
Oh,
is like you
right.
just scrape it off. This is his showering, right? Like
Okay.
being on a pre-stream, like.
Yeah.
And that's why it's such a shame that he doesn't do the bubble guns anymore, because at least then we were introducing soap into the mix, right?
Yeah. Now
Or,
it's just like.
what
It's
was the
just
other
dry.
one? Oh, the
Yeah. Ew, he wiped it off.
It's so bad at extra speed too. Like,
there was
Yeah,
two of them.
it's so
Oh, the
bad.
Motor Storm.
oh,
song,
he even
right? Those are
collected the
absolutely
grease
amazing.
that builds up in
Or
the
hip hop
corner
beats from
there
over the years,
too.
love sounding beats from over the
yucky.
years, right?
Yucky.
The most recent one is a death
Yucky.
metal song remixing my voice as I sang during the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution.
I don't
Oh, he's
care.
actually bringing this up. That was submitted to the King of the Ring, right?
Right.
Now he's actually acknowledging that
Oh.
some Detractor music actually okay, well actually I don't even know if it was Detractor music or if some deadhead just submitted that to the Detractors, and I mean I liked it because it was a weird like different thing, but it's very, very funny to me that it's now on Phil's channel.
It is. That is very interesting. It's very interesting.
And it makes me think that like some troll was like, if it was legit, then whatever. But it also makes me think that some troll would be like, oh look, now you can now because like TBS uploaded this first. If Phil plays it, they can do copyright. Blank. I don't know. Gay ops.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah.
Conquest of Ages Super Turbo or whatever the fuck it was called.
Huh?
Turning into like a metal song of me singing how bad the game was in the credits, right?
Yeah.
So basically, there's 30 to 40 different songs, all right, that have been made by viewers and fans over my 15-year run on YouTube.
Whoa.
And I use these as
Okay.
the music on my pre-streams. You might say, well, why do you use it? Because it's me. It's my voice. It's my likeness being used. And therefore, because it's not someone else, it's me,
Whoa.
I will never
Wait,
get any
you
kind of
talked
an
about
issue
his
with content
likeness.
ID matching, claiming music in my streams or videos.
Oh.
Okay?
Ooh.
That's literally the reason I use it.
Ooh.
Most other content creators don't have 50 remix songs made of them over the years that they can use in their own content that's safe to use. I'm just lucky. I've been around so long, I have that. Okay? So, You might say, well, that's kind of cool.
It's kind of
right?
sumo wrestling,
But
Phil.
it would be nice,
It is. Yeah.
Phil, if you could have other
Sit
music. There's a lot of
still!
royalty-free,
Look, you can see
supposedly
his tits
copyright-free
now.
music on YouTube that a lot of people use in their content,
God, those
right?
are some
So why
fucking
don't you
bangers,
use
dude.
some of that?
Yeah.
Why don't you use some of these lo-fi beats? Why don't you use this kind of
Why don't
background?
you use some of these
instrumental music and stuff
lo-fi
like that, right?
beats?
There's a pretty good reason for it.
Okay.
I'll tell you the
No, no,
two
no.
different reasons.
Whoa.
No.
Number one, because just because something claims
That's what I was thinking,
it's
big guy.
royalty-free or license-free or copyright-free doesn't mean YouTube cares. You could very well have a song that says you can use it in all of your content. It's fine. And then you put it in your content, and your content will still get content ID matched and
Yeah.
claimed.
He
and you will
is
lose the
talking
ability to
about the
monetize
game.
said content. And that has happened to
Oh
me
my
before over the
God.
years, where supposedly I was supposed to be able to use
He's gonna throw up
to
one day,
monetize
and
Yeah.
I'm gonna
and that
love
has
it.
happened to me before.
I am waiting for the moment that he would have a Cobra moment where he just like straight up pukes into his hands, right?
before over the years, where
Dude. Oh,
I'm just a widow.
God.
I'm just a widow boy.
I'm just a little boy.
Mommy, will you buy me that Hulk Hogan doll, please? I want the Wolverine. I want the Wolverine Hulk. You can, dude, the witch's mole is being inflated by his cheeks.
Oh my God,
Look, you
ew.
can. It like.
Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
I'm just a widow. I'm just a widow boy.
I'm just a little burpy boy.
See,
also, that dark spot near his eyebrow. What?
Yeah.
is
The
that?
liver spot. The liver.
Oh my God.
What's that, brother? This is like him
What?
trying to like not seduce the corner demon, but he's like, come on, get out of here. Don't even try it. Like
Come
when you
on,
kind
I'm
of
working.
when you just like look at your dog and you don't even have to say anything, right? And he knows to
Yeah,
go away,
yes,
right? Oh,
yes.
you know you're not supposed to be up there, right?
Get down from there.
Get down from there.
Come on.
I'm
supposedly I was supposed to be able to use a
stupid.
song,
Ah!
and I used it, and I still got claimed.
Little Phil with the hands, Photoshop tropical shirt, ad spitting dinosaur
Oh.
from Jurassic Park. You don't say the magic word.
Dennis,
that's a good idea.
Dennis Nedry, DSP. That'd be like a good little intro graphic of some kind. I was thinking I would
God.
Photoshop him like a coat like what's his name is wearing Tommy Lee Jones is wearing in the Fugitive. I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
I don't care.
And now
Oh,
an
but-
entire
but
thing, whether it's a
funny.
video or an
Oh
entire
my
stream,
God.
you can't monetize, right? Well, this is my job. I need to be able to monetize my own content. A video here or there every once in a while is not a big deal, but if I'm running this kind of music on my pre-streams and every
Bruv.
single live stream I do every day gets demonetized because of it, that's going to be a huge issue, okay? So that's
Okay.
one of the reasons,
You
even though
can
it may be
mute
safe to
shit
use, because fair use says,
afterwards.
hey, if this is license free or whatever, you can still
Sorry,
use it.
I hate
You
Hey.
will still get slapped with content ID on YouTube. That's really stupid.
Huh?
It's going to be a huge issue, okay? So that's one of the reasons. Even though it may be safe to use, because fair use says, hey, if this is license free or whatever, you can still use it, you will still get slapped with content ID on YouTube. That's really stupid.
No.
No, well, so, all right. So what will happen sometimes is, yeah, they'll be like, oh, this is ours. And then there will be like this content, they share the monetization.
Right.
So, yeah. But
So
then
things that
all
once were copyright free get acquired by like
Yeah.
right. And then
Yeah,
and then therefore become not free to use or whatever, right?
Yeah. And so, but all you have to do is go in afterwards and select mute. And there's a new feature where you can mute the song only. And it'll
Whoa.
keep the voices in there. I do it all the time. It's not that
Whoa.
hard.
Well,
It's easy as
actually it
fuck.
is, and you don't operate a household, okay? Sound good?
Okay, sounds good.
Stupid. Number two, and this is another
Number
huge reason
two?
why, because on
Yeah.
YouTube, things tend to change over time. I'm going to give you a perfect example.
Whoa! What?
Wow,
Did
just
you?
like everything else?
No, that's only YouTube. Actually, did you know that?
Oh,
Everything else in the world stays static and permanent to get forever, including if
Whoa.
you ever made a certain amount of money at any point in your life. That's how much you should make forever. Nothing change. Nothing's supposed to change in real life. Adult lives don't change. Okay.
no. Okay.
Of this, okay?
Okay.
There was a
Clap.
time where I was under partnership
Yeah.
networks on YouTube. It wasn't just me monetizing my own content with
Free.
ads. It was other third-party companies. At
Hold
one
on.
point, it was
Wait,
Machinima for
sorry.
a very long time.
Sorry. Hold on.
What?
A perfect example of this, okay? There was a time where I was under
Here we
partnership
go.
networks on YouTube. It wasn't just me
Oh, boobies.
My endless love.
They're holding hands.
Yeah.
Aw,
And
Bonnie
I.
monetizing my own content with ads. It was
See, no, then he was like,
Bonnie.
"Get off me! Don't touch
It
me!"
was Machinima for
Don't
a very
touch
long
me.
time, and then it was
Ugh,
Curse.
This was a
Example of this,
mistake.
okay? There was a time where I was under partnership networks on YouTube. It wasn't just me monetizing my own content with ads. It was
Don't
other
touch me.
third-party companies. At one point, it was Machinima for
Double,
a very long
double,
time, and then
bro.
it was Curse Network for about a year and a half, and then I went solo. during those years that I was with each of those networks, they offered.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It was other third-party companies. At one point, it was Machinima for a very
I'm
long
having too
time,
much
and
fun
it was
today.
First Network for about a year
That's
and a half,
okay.
and then
We
I went
love it.
solo. During those years that I was with each of those networks, they offered a bunch of resources. And one of the resources they offered was a third-party website that you could go to, and you could find music you're allowed to use as long as you're part of that partnership network, right? So,
Okay.
oh, cool. Well, I
Okay.
like to do edited
Yeah.
game reviews. You know, I have an idea. I'm going to do a whole channel called KO Gaming, where I'm going to do edited content for a whole year, and I need music to use in those videos. So let me go ahead and do that, right? Cool.
Okay.
So I go to the site, I download the tracks, I put them in the videos, everything's good. Well, guess what? Things change over time. And what happens is I'm not
No
part of that network
way.
anymore. Oops, that network doesn't even exist anymore. They went bankrupt, and all their assets have been liquidated. So guess what happens? All the content that I made using their music now gets claimed on
Doing,
YouTube.
man?
So guess what happens? All the content that I made using their music now gets claimed on YouTube. So I'm not kidding you. Listen to this. This
Yeah.
is absolutely truthful.
Oh,
All
give
of
a
the videos
shit. Woo!
that I made on KO Gaming that used music are now someone else's property. I'm going to state that again.
Okay.
All that work.
Wait, all the videos on KO Gaming are now someone else's Wait,
Wait, but you don't even use that channel anymore.
wouldn't this? Yeah, I also thought I thought that channel wasn't even monetized anymore.
Right.
Wait.
So what the fuck is the problem?
Huh?
Yeah.
That I put into KO Gaming,
what
that
is
year of my life where I made all that edited content, a
That
video that had
year?
over 1 million views, other videos with tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of views, videos that were a lot of blood, sweat, and tears for me. And would
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Like you can't just say that expression, but
No.
like because like you didn't cry about anything you made. Like you weren't like pushed to the point of tears about how much you loved what you're doing ever. Okay.
No.
So don't say blood, sweat, and tears. This is such a petty thing for me to get upset about, but like.
have
it's
continued
not, though,
to be
because he's
profitable
fucking
for me if I kept making
stupid.
it,
Yeah.
except YouTube demonetized everything in 2017. And that's
Demonetized?
But anyway, all of those videos today, I have no rights to
Demonetized.
because I had music in the videos owned
Uh-huh.
by someone else that at the time I had the rights to use, but over time the
You
rights.
can
the
mute
rights-
it.
Yeah.
And now
Fuck.
they have claimed those videos, and anyone who watches them,
Grease,
they
sweat,
get
and gout.
paid. Not
Yeah,
me.
more appropriate.
I'm not gonna say it's every single video.
Eat
but
the
most.
food,
Like, I use
Phil,
that
eat
music
the
in almost every
food.
video that I was using on that channel. So there you go.
What the
So
fuck
when it
is
comes
with
to
the
using
licks?
music, you've got to be incredibly careful about what you use on YouTube because at any moment
It's
something
so
can change,
easy
rights
just to
can
go
change
back
hands,
and
and
mute.
then someone tries to sue someone else, someone tries to do this or whatever. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
this is
And
the most. This shit annoys me.
Wait,
the
I want some too.
most.
Wait, oh.
basically that's the problem. So a lot of people say to me, Phil, will you ever have new music on your pre-streams? Well, yeah, every once in a while someone makes a fan remix of my voice to some kind of a beat or song, and I use it. But for the most
A
part,
beat or song.
we're going to continue
Steals a
to
beat.
go ahead and just use the same music. If someone wants to make new remixes for
I'm
my streams or whatever, great.
stupid.
I'm more than happy to use
Il
my
a
own
avoir
stuff
de cœur
because I'm not going to
sorti
get.
gros acquis avoir over the tips.
Walk.
This truly is the best streamer. Streamable streams of Detractor stream.
Thanks, Sanic.
Thanks, Sanic. And look, he even comes in from the other side too.
Claims for myself, right?
Whoa!
But outside of the realm of that, yeah, it's just not
What?
worth the risk. I understand people would
That's
like some
crazy.
lo-fi beats listening to the pre-stream before I start my podcast. You like some different stuff from me too. But is it worth it?
I'm
And then, boom,
stupid.
lose all rights to
Bill Gates
monetize my own
is
content?
stealing
Of course it's not.
video money.
And that's how YouTube plays the game. I mean,
He's
you really think
stealing
any
that
content
video
creator
money.
uses with a partner network ever thought, oh, down the line, now all my content, I'll lose the rights to it? No, we didn't think about that.
I think so
Lucky
too,
for me,
Shinko.
right?
Oh,
I'm
look, he
super
did it
open.
again.
God.
He did the hand bra
Oh,
again.
Down the
The
line, now
movies-
all my content, I'll lose the rights to it? No, we didn't think about that. You know, lucky for me,
Ow, my
like
boobs
this.
are
Don't
sore.
touch
I'm
me.
a prolific content creator. I've continued to work my ass off
Get away
15
from
years
me.
straight.
This was a
So
mistake.
even though years of content are demonetized and I can't make money on it, I continue to make content that makes money. So I'm still afloat. But imagine someone who only
Eh?
makes a video a month. And now
Eh?
years of their content is demonetized. They can't make money on it anymore. I mean, what the fuck? How
They
fucked up is that?
can.
They-
They can.
I feel like that would be better for them because they'd have fewer things to worry about, like muting, right?
They
Like,
can.
and they can because they can just
They can mute it.
they can just be aware of that and not break
Yeah.
the rules. That's probably how I would approach that situation.
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Wait.
And by the way, that's what's happening. to
Wait,
YouTubers
oh my
back in the
god.
day.
He put that one in his pocket. Whatever he found there, he saved that for later. He's
How
putting that
fucked
in
up
his
is that,
pocket.
right?
Hold on.
So there you go. And by the way, that's what's happened.
Okay, wait. Does he is that a
my
no?
God.
See, there's no wipe, right? He's going past the shirt, but he's putting it in his back pocket to save for
Yeah.
later, you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll just save that for whatever I
Abso-fucking-lutely.
found in there. That was hard. Whatever I pulled out of there has corners, so
See-
it's probably metallicized. Got this one.
Exactly. So this is he's gonna save it for later because Cat is gonna eat.
Yeah,
all of it,
exactly. I don't
all
want
the
Cat.
dinner.
I don't want Cat to know about this. She'll
No,
bug me
you
for
gotta
it.
hide it. You
Can't
gotta
make
hide
money on it
it.
anymore.
Sorry,
What the
ALT.
fuck? How fucked up is that, right?
Yeah, how
There you
fucked
go.
up is
And by
that?
the way, that's what's happened to a lot of YouTubers from back in the day. YouTubers who don't make
Ooh.
content like me, but instead just made one video, despite the fact that they were getting millions of
One
views on their
video,
videos.
one video,
Over the
one
years, they're
video, one
YouTubers. How fucked up
Fuck
is that,
yourself!
right? So there you go.
Wait,
And by the
do
way,
me- do
that's
me-
what
do me-
happens with a lot of
oh,
YouTubers
okay.
from back in the day. YouTubers who don't make content like me, but instead just made one video, one video, despite
what?
the fact that they were getting millions of views on their
Yeah,
videos.
he's
I'm
really
just
Years
trying to
of
steal
content
your
monetized
tits,
for their
Phil.
reasons
What are you
and making
gotta
nothing on their own
treat me
content.
like this?
That's why they're
I
stuck in this
love
endless
you,
loop of having to
Phil.
make new content,
What
despite the fact
up?
they would like to retire. They can't. You know,
What?
that's one of the
Why
lucky
are
things
you
about me,
laughing at
for
people
sure.
not retiring?
I never
'Cause
really thought
he's
about
never
it,
gonna
because I
retire
was
either.
such a prolific content creator.
Sure, you're
You
right.
can take away the
yeah.
rights to 60% of my content, and I still make a living.
Excuse me? You're trying to tell us that we could take away 60% of your passive income and you would still be fine. Sounds like then why are we begging for tips?
Why
let's
are we
how about we let that
begging?
tip stroke dry up then and we'll see how that works for you, Philip. How about that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Weird.
You know?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so cool.
Anyway, here you go. Yeah, that's what's going
What
on.
was that point? What was the point of that?
Yeah, what?
Oh. All right. That's all the topics that I had to talk about today.
Wait.
All right? Let us
So
now.
wait, what?
What?
I'm sorry. What was that even about? So
I don't know.
sometimes his shit gets copyright claimed and he could just do it. He's fine with that and that's okay.
I guess so.
Okay.
And then, like, he's just got enough money
Yeah.
to carry on and he doesn't need your help.
Let us now
anymore.
get into
Cool.
shout-outs,
Let's
shall
not
we?
tip him.
Let's get to shout outs.
Cool.
Hold on.
Let us now get into shout out, shall we?
Oh,
Let's now
cool.
get into shout-out, shall we?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
What?
Huh?
What's who talking about? Huh? Yeah, all that buildup was for nothing.
When I say demonetized, I mean I can't make money on it, but someone else is making money on it. I don't mean that no one can make money on it, because people are confused in the chat. Basically, if I have no rights to monetize a video that has someone else's music in it. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying no one has the rights to make money on it.
Please.
All right, let's get the shout outs for today. We start off today with a 10-member bomb dropped by Lucky Gremlin. Thank you, Lucky Gremlin.
Wow.
So,
Bah.
shout out to Master Meatball, 2 Hot Dogs, Mint, Clam Cut Tie, My Ruin, Fantastic Max, Serrata Etienne, and Maze Lord, and for some reason the other two cut off. So I don't know who the final 2 people were. Whoever you were,
Good.
congrats. Be sure to thank Lucky Gremlin. Thank you, Lucky Gremlin, for supporting the channel this morning with those memberships. And then Maximum Turbo popped their 2
Thanks for
months
Turbo.
re-upping of their membership and says Helldivers devs hijacked by the automatons. Exactly. The Sony automatons have taken over. This is awful.
I know, Shinko.
There you go. So thank you. That's the YouTube side of stuff so far this morning.
Yes, dude.
Hold on a second here. We're going to get the tips. I just need to refresh.
I ain't got a flesh.
Or is that all of them?
Is that it?
Shout out to Pausin, 27 members
Oh.
as a supporter. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
it is all
Oh,
of
man, I
them.
just realized. So what's today?
Yep.
May 4th? May the 4th be with you again.
Yep.
We are
Oh,
coming
man,
up
fourth
to
be
some
with
people's 3-year
you.
anniversary. It's
How
been
about
almost
May the
3 years
4th?
since I completely
Fuck,
abandoned Twitch.
shut
Came
up.
over here full time to be a streamer, and I mean I've loved the 3 years I've been here. There's definitely some shortcomings and fallbacks, but at the same time, I'm
Oh,
having a
no
great
way.
time.
Shortcomings and fallbacks. A fallback is not a fallback is something that you plan in advance so that you could fall back into it.
Yeah,
So
that's not right.
that's not what you mean in this expression. I'm sorry for
No.
being such a pedantic little fucking dweeb about
I mean,
shit
it's
like that.
okay.
But like I don't know, it really irritates me when people just like use words incorrectly all the time. Let's see if we can line.
It's obnoxious. Like percentile, like all of
Yeah.
it, dude.
See, now if this portrait wasn't like, tilted,
I'm
we can see how flat the back of his head actually is.
Downstairs.
No,
No,
Cat.
no, I'm sorry.
Be here.
Squirrel.
Yeah, some of you are going to hit your 3-year anniversary. So you guys, very soon, you're going to see some people with their diamond crowns in the chat for the very first time, which will be pretty neat. It's a really cool,
It's pretty neat.
little badge there that you get for 3 years as a member.
Yeah,
So
a little
thank you to those
badge
that are.
there
I'm
you
sure
go,
some people are gonna hit
guys.
that anniversary soon. Cool. In the tip side of things, let's start here.
Okay.
Okay.
I received a $5.40 tip from Snoutfoot, who says, "May the 4th be with you." Thank you to Snoutfoot.
No,
Yeah,
get
but-
off
Nice
me,
Star
Phil.
Wars
Stop
reference.
that.
I
It's
appreciate the
disgusting.
first tip of the day coming
No,
in.
no.
Thank you.
Ow.
By the way, that's literally what I look like when I'm playing with Zangief. I'm that heated, trying to get.
No.
Why are we back to the
This is
Street
that character
Fighter?
himself.
Oh wait, that's it. Sorry, are you trying to tell me that this is his face? Yeah, it's his face, like face
Yeah.
swapped on this. That sucks.
Yeah, but it
Right here.
doesn't look like anything.
Here
I
it
mean,
kind of looks like him.
kind of. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
dude.
it's got his fucking sad ass eyes.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
That really, really blows.
Yeah, I don't
Meh.
like it. I don't like it. This is stupid. I hate it
It's a
here.
pretty accurate representation of my face when I fucking play with them, and a combo drops. There you go.
Oh my god, suck a dog
Thank you,
off.
Snoutfoot.
Yeah,
See
and
here?
snorting too. Thank you.
Yeah,
I received a $1.50 tip from someone who says, "I don't play Street Fighter 6 as much. As someone who played a lot of Guilty Gear online, rollback significantly improves its strive. Might be because of a smaller player pool. I've never had a lot of job inputs like you seem to get."
You're wrong.
Yeah, and the thing is, with rollback netcode, you drop more inputs the lower millisecond connection you have. Because
What?
Again, he's trying to claim that lower lag means more
Yeah.
dropped inputs.
Yeah. It's so
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
And it makes so much sense.
Okay.
Mhm.
since there's lower delay, there's less time. to read what you're doing. So the predictive netcode predicts incorrectly a lot and drops your input to account for it. So if you're playing a match that says 15 milliseconds with rollback netcode, the match will look smoother, but you will have significantly more dropped inputs than if you're playing a match that says 40 milliseconds, which would look not as smooth, but you actually get your moves more accurately. I know that sounds stupid, but that's literally how rollback netcode works.
I titled the stream correctly. Denying the tears. Big
nice.
salt
That's good.
retcon. Yeah.
I know that sounds stupid, but that because I just explained it completely wrong and incorrectly, but that's how it is, okay?
That's how it is. That's it. That's all it is.
Which will
And
look
it's
not
not
as
how
smooth,
rollback
but you actually
netcode
get your moves more
works.
accurately.
Right.
I know that sounds stupid, but that's literally how rollback netcode works. The better connection, the more drop inputs, so that the game can just make it look like it's real time when it's really not. It's just guessing.
No, absolutely not.
Pretty sad.
Pretty
the
sad.
thing is, I've heard some pretty big
Sorry.
horror stories
I
about
don't
other
know where
fighting
that came
games
from.
and their netcode. So if you have never had rollback netcode and you go from old delay base that had a lot of issues and then you go to rollback, you'd be like, oh, I think it's much better. And I understand that. But as someone who's been around the block and played a ridiculous amount of fighting games in my life, I don't like
Ingrid style. Yeah.
I'm sorry. There are two kinds of netcode that are things that handle lag in my understanding. One is delay based and one is rollback. So what other kinds of fighting games have you played? Like, if you could name a single other kind of netcode right now, Phil, that would be great if you could just give us a third option, but you never ever do. Which leads me to believe that you don't actually know of any.
Right.
Rollback netcode.
Because I don't know of any either.
Solution, and that's the
I don't
problem.
either.
The community should be looking for constant improvement. And instead,
Quantum
the community, the
entanglement
FGC, has become
netcode.
I wish we could get them to play
complacent
patty
with
cake with
just
them,
having
too.
rollback netcode
Yeah.
and everything, despite the fact that it has
talking about
issues
that
that they won't
earlier.
address, just like Street Fighter V. It's literally the same situation. Well, this is all we have. So we just have to accept that it's great and praise the shit out of it instead of rightfully calling out its shortcomings and wanting improvements. Just say it's great. So that's what they did with Street Fighter V for 5 fucking
time
years.
travel.
Then they admitted that it was bad. So if someone came out with a new netcode today that was a little better than
based and he hated it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
did with Street Fighter V for 5 fucking years, then they admitted that it was bad. So if someone came out with a new netcode today that was a little better than its rollback would be awful. They'd all admit it's terrible. But since we have nothing new, we all have to claim it's great. That's how they are. They're just those
Because
weird community of
it's
just butt kissers,
good.
and they just all go along with everything. That's how they've always
Sorry.
been. It's great. That's how they are. They're just those weird community of
bad
just butt
haircut.
kissers, and they just. But since we have nothing new, we all have to claim it's great. That's how they are. They're just those weird community of just butt kissers, and they just all go along with everything. That's how they've always been. It was the same thing back in the day with SRK and Evo. Everyone has to kiss their butt because they want to. We want to be the good graces of those in charge. Like you guys are
God
fucking
damn it,
losers.
Phil.
You
That's
butt kiss
you, though. You are a suck up.
You. What happened when Snake Eyes came in and he said, "Oh, don't do it to me, Daddy. Don't put it in my butt, Snake Eyes. Like, don't. Oh, but actually do." That's you. That's
Yes.
you.
Exactly. Like he is the biggest ass kisser of all time. Like,
Yeah.
hey, who's the fucking guy? Hey, Justin Wong, I'm just spending my Amazon Prime subbing your stream chat today. Well,
Yeah.
everyone
Hey,
for what?
Rexy.
Fucking what? It's a fucking video game, dude. Just be honest. Who cares?
Yes,
They won't.
exactly. When he was talking to Keemstar.
Keem, you are a guy who has done a lot of good in your life, and you are a man who.
Anyway.
Fucking bitch.
Hey,
Let's see
what's
here.
going on?
I received a $1.50 tip from someone pretending to be 1 Minute Man, but is not. So
Oh, how do
fake
you
1
know?
Minute Man.
How do you know?
$1.50.
How do you
Says,
know?
Would you ever do IRL
Yeah.
streaming? Doesn't have to be something big. Costco, the dump, a restaurant. No.
No.
IRL streaming
No.
is nothing but asking for trouble.
I would unironically, absolutely, I would probably take the day off to watch
me
DSP
too.
streaming himself go to the dump. That would be fucking hilarious.
Yes. Oh my God. I
for
would
you and
love
the people
that.
around you, right? Take a look at
Amen,
Ice beside
Shining
you.
Chief. Amen.
And everywhere he goes, he ends up getting harassed, right?
Harass?
You don't do that. That's really
how they
fucking
set it
stupid.
up.
Now listen,
Like,
you want to make a
that's what
video
they're
perhaps
asking for,
that's not
basically.
intrusive to people around you because there's not a live audience trying to fuck with you. That's a little different, I think.
Oh, okay.
For me, I don't
Okay.
want you guys to see anything
I'm not
that
going
I'm doing in my
outside.
private life. It's none of your fucking business. If I want to come here on my
hate you,
podcast and say,
Snoop.
oh, here's the day off. Yeah, we went to Costco and we stocked up on this and this and that. That's fine. I don't have to show you detailed
my
video
life is
footage
none
of
of
it,
your business
right? I don't have to
except
show
for when I
you
need your money.
where I live, what I'm doing all day, where I go. That's just asking for trouble from a bunch of nut jobs on the fucking internet, all right? And that's why I don't
You
go there.
tell us anyway, though. All you have to do is go
Stupid.
wait outside your house after on your day off.
Quantum entanglement become a thing so with online match get better. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, it wouldn't.
What the
It still
fuck?
gets
Oh.
done because
Oh,
it's a
great.
little masher himself.
This isn't fair. You see, you guys were observing this match, and so it changed the outcome of the game. Okay, I was gonna win, but because I got a new viewer, the molecules realized that they were being observed, and that would change the outcome of the game. Okay.
Dude, he would say that too.
so-
Absolutely, but then he'd get it wrong, or he'd be like, "Well, because I started looking at my screen again, the entanglement molecules were shifting the Bohr Rutherford model, and the valence electrons had shed and were giving off gas, noble gas."
I have made this distinctive
Oh, no!
divide between my private
Oh,
life
that was
and my
close.
life.
Holy shit.
You should respect
Oh,
that.
that was a
lot of
close
people do
one.
not, let's be
It's
honest.
like a Hollow Knight boss or something like that. Like a Souls-like.
A bunch of nut jobs on the fucking internet. Right? That's why I don't go that far. Okay? So I have made this distinctive divide between my private life and my public life.
That was close.
You should respect that. A lot of people do not. Let's be honest.
my
They
God.
think everything's public because I'm on the internet.
That one got me. That one got me.
I have the right
Stupid.
to choose.
No.
What is the penalty for
No.
a socks crime in Hong
Uh-oh.
Kong?
A socks
Eating
crime.
tea at the holiday romance but we can't understand what she was saying and I can't find her parents. We had Dennis that
Oh my
but she
God.
won't get back in the stroller.
Derek,
Oh.
Derek, please take her to the nearest police station, okay? Just take her to the nearest
Let
police
the
station.
child go.
This doesn't have to. This
Let
doesn't have to
her
get worse than it
go.
already is. All right.
What the fuck?
Parts of my life that I want to
Oh my
make public,
God.
and parts that I want to keep private, and you should respect that. You should not try to delve
Let
into
her
private things that have
go.
nothing to do with you and are none of your business, but yet people still do.
What are you
That's right,
talking
people are
about?
nuts, and you got to deal with that when you're a public persona.
And then
but
she
that's why I don't
he
do it.
shouldn't
It's too
know
much risk.
about restraining
money.
order.
No, we should not.
He wants the netcode that makes SF6 equals WWE.
Yeah, the
champ.
one where you can quit halfway through the match and still get like and have it not affect your
Mhm.
ranking or whatever.
Yep.
I don't care about the reward. Even if it
Exactly.
would blow me up as a popular guy, I don't give a fuck. The risk is not worth it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, let's see here.
Let's see here. I'm gonna lick
I
my
received
lips.
a $2 tip from Wingo. I'm looking for new teammates. Any chance you play Rainbow Six? I can show you the ropes. No wings, not wings.
Nah.
Obviously, again, there must be someone trying to impersonate different people.
Yeah, it
Thanks
must
for
be
the $2
someone
tip.
trying to
You know,
trying
Rainbow
to.
Six Siege. I never really got into, regardless. Like I actually got it at
Okay.
launch, and I played it. It was awful. It was broken and atrociously bad at
Yeah,
launch.
he
It took them, what, like a
overshares
year
fucking
to actually rebalance,
everything.
redesign, and fix the game. To make it good.
Everything,
Because people like it and caught on.
is-
I know some people that actually
everything,
played for a while, right? I just never cared
I
about it.
started
Never
doing
really got
that
into it. Never
Oh,
really
no,
gave a
that's
shit.
not
I still
good.
don't to this day. Like, I have no desire to go try it.
purpose.
So.
It's like
Okay.
it's like a commentary on like social norms.
By the way, the other time I was
Yeah.
playing Elden Ring was Wings of Redemption
Yeah.
actually
Look,
like
now
live
it's
streaming and watching me.
dun,
Because that was funny.
Dun,
You were like he was,
dun,
and then he
dun,
literally
dun,
quit.
dun, dun,
Like watching me,
dun,
and
dun,
then
dun,
I beat him. He like he quit like 5 minutes before.
Got him. We got
What?
him.
Why could he should have just stuck around? Like 5 more minutes, like you guys do when I finish my stream.
Everything,
He left and then I won. So he basically saw
No
you know the
one.
grind
No,
to figure out the fucking pattern.
I got a
and then he left and
harpoon in my
missed the end, the grand
stomach.
Ow.
finale. He was making snide remarks about me. Very good, very good. I'm glad to hear that.
What?
Who's making snide
He
remarks?
saw you know the grind to figure out the fucking pattern, and then he fucking left and missed the ending, the grand finale.
Oh, Wings.
He was
Right.
making snide
Okay.
remarks about me. Very good.
Okay,
so-
the grand
Yeah,
finale.
Wings was watching.
He's making snide
Phil
remarks
do
about me.
Millennia for a
Uh-huh.
little while, and then got bored and stopped.
Oh, you got upset. So Phil's not happy about that. I love that he knows about
Yeah.
this. I love that I had no idea. I didn't know
Well,
that Wings.
yeah.
Sorry, I knew that Wings watched his thing, but I don't know any of these details. Like Phil is
No,
describing
I didn't
here.
know the details either, because like
Here?
someone said in chat that Wings was watching,
That's
and
very
he was
funny.
like, "Oh, okay," and then he like
To
got
actually
really
rebalance and
positive for a
redesign
bit, and then when he left, it was back to the salt.
Ah,
Fix the
yes.
game to make
Yeah,
He thought he was gonna go viral. I guess.
it good.
yeah.
And then people liked it and it caught on. I know that's one of the games that Wings of Redemption played for a while, right? I just never
Uh-huh.
cared about it. Never really got
I
into it.
never
really
cared
gave a
about
shit,
it.
and I still don't to this day. I have no desire to go try it. So,
Yeah, he fucking
by the way, the other night when I was
bored
playing
the
Elden
most
Ring, was
boring
Wings of Redemption
lolcow.
actually like live streaming and watching me?
Yes.
That was funny. You were like he was, and then he literally
Wait.
Wings of Redemption actually.
What?
Listen to this.
Okay.
So, one of the things, something that irritates me so much is when people ask questions that they already know the answer to. Like when someone
Right.
says, "Oh, like, do you want to eat at like the Spaghetti Factory?
place?
You want to eat
Oh.
at Spaghetti Factory for today?" Where it's like, I never mentioned anything about Spaghetti Factory. Do you want to go to Spaghetti
Oh
Factory?
well, if you want to.
I mean, you could just say you want to go to Spaghetti Factory, and I'll be fine with
Right.
that. But just don't act it like you're trying to put it on me, right? Like, oh, do you want to go to Spaghetti Factory? I know how much you love Spaghetti Factory because I want to
Right.
go to Spaghetti Factory today.
Yeah, just say it. Like fuck.
I hate that.
I don't like that. I hate it either.
By the way, the other night when I was playing Elden Ring, was Wings of Redemption actually like live streaming and watching me?
Oh, was
You
he?
fucking
Was he? Was he? I don't know. Oh, actually, I do know. Watch.
That was funny. You were like he was, and then he literally quit, like watching me, and then I beat her. He quit like 5 minutes before I beat her. What? Why could he should have just stuck around for like 5 more minutes, like you guys do when I finish my streams. He left, and then I won. So he basically saw the grind to figure out
Ugh.
the fucking pattern, and then he fucking left and missed the
He's
end, the
not your
grand finale.
boyfriend. No, he's not.
Jiggly he is.
He was making snide remarks
know.
about me.
He was
Very
making
good, very
snide
good. Glad to
remarks
hear that.
at me.
He passed
Good,
out.
because you're a fucking piece of
Passed out.
shit. Look, he's like laughing about it because he's desperate.
What? Big Boss did a super chat. He said, I found out about your channel. A guy at my gym had your Dark Souls hoodie. You still have a merch store.
My
I
Dark
had a
Souls.
Dark Souls hoodie? I did? Does anyone remember this?
Huh?
A Dark
What's the
Souls
grunt
hoodie?
chin he's doing?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I believe you.
Was.
But I don't remember that. Skill Scholar says I have the same hoodie. What is it? What is this hoodie?
In the car
What
with my
was-
mom
What was
the day
on
he
the
said
hoodie that
and I
branded it
just
to be?
looked at him like, what the fuck was that?
Was.
Was.
Because I don't remember that at all. By the way, 672 says no wings was not making snide remarks. He says you're a good Dark Souls player, better than people give you credit for.
Yeah, right.
Let's call this.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna call him
Let's kiss
sucks
Phil dick.
sucks 72 dicks.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's kiss
I don't remember
Phil's
it.
pee-pee
I
hole.
literally
I
don't
don't
remember it.
remember
You
it.
gotta
I
understand
don't
something. I had 2 merch stores in my career. The first merch store was Cafe Press. I opened that one way back when at the beginning of my YouTube.
Why did he say that so
Oh.
weird? Cafe Press.
Something. I had 2 merch stores in my career. The first merch store was Cafe Press. I opened that one way back
Cafe
when at the
Press.
beginning of my YouTube career when I was basically like the
Sucks
underdog of
Raptor,
YouTube.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of like Street Fighter merch. Like there were artwork of like Street Fighter
Oh,
characters
God.
with our names on it and shit. It was pretty
It's
sick.
like,
And
wow.
there was like the DSP logo, the old King of Hate logos and stuff like that. That was on that merch
I need to make us some merch.
Uh,
and stuff like that.
I'll do it.
And that was probably in existence for like
only
3-4 years.
snood
And then
themed
basically I just
songs
stopped caring
though.
about it. Like no one bought anything from
Okay.
it. So I basically just kind of stopped caring about it and never mentioned it.
that's
And then I found out
great.
years later it was still open, so I closed it because I didn't even realize it was still open. I was like, oh shit. So then I started when I became a full-time live streamer in
I just want to make
2017.
merch so I can get
Teespring, which is what they were
shirt with
called
our
at that
UFO
point,
on it.
Yeah, you
reached
want
out
the
to
free
me.
shit.
I did not contact them.
Yeah.
They actually reached out to me saying they knew who I was as a streamer, they knew that I was prominent, had a following, and they thought that a merch store would benefit me. And they actually
Whoa,
Get
whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on.
Hold
Don't
on.
they just reach out to anybody who has
Yeah,
an
they
over
do.
certain amount of views, right?
They do.
Phil, we heard you have a Twitch channel, and we were at the office. We were just like, finally, Phil has a great stream. He's got a ton of audience. So now we can go offer him some merchandise at last. Wow.
Teespring, which is what they were called at that point, reached out to me.
To
I
me,
did not
reach
contact
to
them. They actually reached out to me.
Yeah,
They knew who I was
anybody
as a
can have
streamer.
a
They knew that I
fucking
was
Spring
prominent,
account.
had a following,
Anyone.
and they thought that
Yeah,
I was so-
they sent an automated bot message to me personally,
Wow.
okay? And I responded to them and had a great conversation with them. They didn't say too much, but, you know,
No.
I really came to love No Reply at teespring.com.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine to this
He
day
is
still.
he's a good guy.
would benefit me, and they actually opened a store for me and designed the merch. Now the first merch sucked.
Wow.
It was like a bunch of arrows, like fighting games, right? I think it was like I'm pressing buttons, and it was a bunch of arrows and buttons to make it look like, you know,
That's-
like I'm making fun of a fighting game or something like that. You know, it was basic stuff. But then what happened was a
Need
lot
the
of people
Snood
designed
spoon
awesome
set?
stuff for me
Oh,
over the
that's
years.
a fun
Now, I
idea.
remember a few different designs, but not a lot. And you know what's really
Yeah,
funny
like
about all that?
Detractor
So
being
over the years, people would,
collector
of course, like
spoons.
detractors and shit would be like, "Oh,
I don't think
so
that's
Phil,
exactly the same
he's a
thing.
jerk. He never
Archimedes,
pays
to
anyone
be
for
perfectly
designs or
honest
anything."
with you.
Out of all the designs that fans made me and allowed me to use, once I
Did DSP come to you and say, "Oh, I see you have a YouTube channel where you talk about Arkham Asylum. Oh, would you do shorts for me, please?"
I agree that what
He'd
he
pay
did
someone.
to Arkham was fucked up,
I don't
but
think he didn't do anything to Arkham. No, Arkham was
Well,
giving him videos. Do you have a video of him asking you for help? I mean, that's kind of funny if so, but I don't know. It's not the same. It's
expect
not.
to be paid.
You're
It's
not.
just-
You're not an online service that does that for literally anybody
Sure.
who
It's-
has a
it's
certain number of subscribers. So it's not quite the same thing.
similar. Ish.
I paid someone who was a professional designer
Ish.
to make me 5 different
What?
designs.
Indrid
And I put
sex
them on the
torch?
site and
What?
literally
Oh,
they
now we're
were sold it
talking.
all.
I don't know. A
Professional
sex
design.
lab.
Like a
Oh,
fleshlight.
a sex. That's so funny.
So I
That's
paid
such
you.
a British way of calling a fleshlight.
torch.
It's a sex torch.
Yeah, it makes the crow noise.
My batteries have run out of the sex torch. My
A
batteries.
good amount of money to a professional designer, and no one cared about that merch at all. They liked the fan made design.
Oh,
Anyway, so that I had
Love
for
it.
years, but once again, just like anything, like I said, after having it for many years of prominence,
I'm sorry,
essentially,
Cinco, you're
it
so
just
pure.
people forgot about it. I forgot about it. Stopped talking about it.
Yeah, I
and
know
it just
that.
sat there for like a
That's-
year
that's
unused,
fair.
and then they closed it on me. And come to find out, that was the same year, 3 years ago, when my trolls
Yeah,
mass
it
messaged
just
everyone. They
took us
mass
a
messaged
second.
Twitch, they mass
Yeah.
messaged Teespring, they mass
Portable
messaged
fan.
other companies that I had dealings with this big like montage of hate against me, saying, "Oh, you see, this is who Phil is. He's a piece of shit. He's a scumbag. He
Yes.
said these things over the years, and this is who you want associated with your company." And keep in mind, 3 years ago is when cancel culture now was huge.
okay. So if someone was becoming like a spokesperson for like Fruit Loops, for example, right? Like if Zendaya became a spokesperson for Fruit Loops, and then people found a bunch of footage of Zendaya like saying the N-word, saying the F slur, begging for
Yeah.
money, calling people stupid fucking idiots.
You probably wouldn't want to associate with them.
Right, like
after that.
you'd be right to be like, is this who you want like representing your company? Look how rude
I
Zendaya
wouldn't.
is being, right? Like it doesn't matter
Yeah.
who you are; it's that you're doing this
Like-
shit and it's real. Like,
If I found out that Jamie, our assistant, had killed someone after calling them a bunch of horrible racist things, I'd fire harassed.
I'd have to seriously consider her employment here at the studio still, right? Like we can't. You're out there representing us. We can't just have you out there like Jared, like Subway Jared, right? Yeah. And Chris Brown, yeah. I mean,
and Chris
I didn't
Brown.
realize he had a double mint. Double your fun with Chris Brown. He had a double mint sponsorship going up, I guess, and that got pulled. I love that. Double Mint is a family company, and we don't promote beating up your girlfriend in the car. Okay,
No.
so
No, we don't.
sadly, Mr. Brown, we're going to have to end our agreement as per today. You will not be receiving your
Why?
lifetime supply of Double Mint gum. Okay,
No one saw me do this,
we're
and if I
sending
did,
that back.
is it even that bad?
I think they did see him doing that though. I
Oh,
think they
well.
there was like photo evidence of that, if I'm not mistaken.
But they basically all kicked me
Yeah,
off of their
there
sites
was.
despite the fact that the stuff that they were looking at
There's no
was like 10 years out.
Oh,
like,
what?
Imagine Teespring, knowing who
Imagine-
I was, messages me
Imagine-
in 2017 to say, "Do you want a merch store? Sure, we'll make it for you. We'll even make the merch. Sure." 4 years later, they closed the store because they're not okay with things I did in 2010.
That's not
Right.
true. They closed
No.
the store because of inactivity.
Yeah, that's what they do. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure the racism didn't help. But
right.
also, if you don't sell anything, they're gonna close that shit down.
Exactly. I love the idea that it costs like it's the cost of keeping like storing the data about his like account
Yeah.
is like it costs enough that it's like, you know what, we're actually just gonna drop him. I think that's just I don't we're gonna save about 45 gigs of space here on our servers. So let's just get rid of this guy and see what we can make our our electricity costs go down a little bit.
Yeah.
Opened the store in 2017 for me. You
For
were okay
me,
in
really?
2017, 4 years later, you're not, and you punish me.
Wait,
for-
it wasn't 2021 that it got closed down?
I think so, because I remember it was like after I started really paying attention to him.
It was like that class-based star. Ugh.
your decision. That doesn't even make sense. But that's what I mean. All these companies have changed. They've all become this ultra liberal, cancel culture.
Uh-oh.
fucking companies. God forbid that someone made a risque joke 13 fucking years ago. Oh,
Yeah, God
mean-
forbid. God forbid someone say, if you want to see some H word, insult some F slur,
Yeah.
you go to YouTube.
You go to YouTube.
Based.
So it's pretty ridiculous. As of late, I can tell you this. This is one. I'm not going to tell you who it is. But a company reached out to me. They contacted me, just like Teespring, did,
Oof.
and said,
Wait.
you know, we have a platform where you can sell merch and you can do other things with fans and stuff. And I said, the merch is what I'm interested in. Like they offered.
So some unknown merch company has shown up to offer you something, and Phil's going to tell us why he had to say no. Like, I love this face, by the way.
It's a good one.
Oh.
other services as well. And I was like, those other services would probably work for other content creators, not
for
much for
me.
me being a full-time live streamer. But I would be interested in the merch side of stuff, right? And I said, but I
Merch
get the
side
feeling
stuff.
the fact that you are messaging me like this, you didn't know research on me at all.
Oh, I think.
So I said to them,
Phil is
please
actually
research
right
me
now.
and then
Cool.
get back.
Before agreeing to this, do you know that I masturbated live on stream? Because you should probably look up that video and just watch my beat off video. And if you're okay with that, then we can proceed to talking. Okay.
Right.
Now.
Then we're gonna be happy.
Okay, but after I show you the beating off video, you're gonna have to watch the slur video too. So
Hateful slurs.
Eightful glurs. Please
Phil-
research me.
Because I tell you, I have an army of
Phil's
trolls who
a
attack me on the
vigor.
internet and have defamed me and will basically do the same with this. And the representative, contacted me again, was like, oh, your trolls can't be that bad. Don't worry about it. I said, dude, I'm just going to say this right up front. I am not going to do business with any company who's not going to research first and be lazy about it.
Give me this. 1 trillion% did not happen. There is not a snowflake's chance in fuck that this conversation went down like this. Give me a
No.
fucking break.
No.
I said, dude, I'm just going to say this right up front. I am not, contacted me again, was like, oh, your
What?
trolls can't be that bad. Don't worry about it. I said, dude, I'm just going to say this right up front.
Bruh.
I'm not going to do business with any company who's not going to research first and be lazy about it. Research me and get back to me. They never got back to me.
What?
There you go.
Oh, that's awful.
So he's trying to say that they're just lazy and they must not have ever done or didn't want to do it. What if they did research you and they were like, I don't want to touch this guy with a 10-foot pole? Actually, we just stop talking to him right away because he's clearly an insane person.
Right. Yeah,
So these
I
companies,
don't want
they
to
just
do
blanket
business
message
with
people
someone
without
that I
doing a
have to
lick
do
of research
research
to know
on.
who they are. What would have happened was I would have started working with this company. They probably would have opened a page for me. I would have had all this merch set up. And within a week, all my trolls would have mass messaged them with the same video clips from 2010 and previous. Oh, look at the horrible things DSP says in his videos every day. Oh, he's the king of hate. He's a racist and all of that.
So how is that different than them doing their research on you, Phil? How is that different? How is that meaningfully different from them going and watching all your videos and then deciding, actually, I don't want to be associated with the king of hate Thank you.
Yeah. I don't want to be.
And then they would have just closed my page after all that work. So that's why I don't bother with it. These companies are so fucking stupid and lazy. They don't even do initial research, and then they just on a whim make these knee-jerk reactions to shit like trolling. They don't even fucking.
I'm
okay, maybe
stupid.
you don't listen to the.
Really that disgrace piggy
What?
is embellishing the story.
Did you hear
Also,
her?
I really
never got back to
Really?
the emails.
Yeah, 0% chance. I mean, obviously, I don't think that even any company would even bother to be like, actually, upon doing our research, we have chosen not to go forward with this idea. Please don't contact us again. But I think they would like I think they would have just approached it because they actually don't give that much of a shit. To be honest with you, I think even if a bunch of trolls did go and say, hey, this is the guy you want working with you or whatever, I don't even think that it would be that big of a deal, because I guarantee now in the year of our Lord 2024, people like any given person who is a public figure probably has some degree of psychos like emailing companies about using him or whatever, right? So I feel like companies at least have some tolerance for this built in, a little bit at least. Anyway,
Yeah.
No? Yes?
Yeah, probably.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Like, and also, hey, how about you just try ignoring your trolls and not letting them control your life?
Right.
Oh wait, it's because you
Exactly.
want to not have it's because you want to have an excuse to not have to do any actual work, and that like so people will take pity on you and give you money for free.
Yeah.
Ah yes, ah yes.
Ah, sounds good. That sounds like
the
a
internet.
much better
We're
plan.
antisocial losers sitting on a computer harassing people all day. Maybe we listen to actual people who spend money.
Exactly, nerd
right?
group.
Because I know I haven't
A
had
lot of
merch
people
now
who are
in
fucking
3
sus
years.
have
I bet
merch.
right now if I came out with a line of merch, people would buy it. They'd be like, oh, we haven't had DSP merch in years. Let's get some stuff, right?
Then
I
why
don't think
don't
it would
you
be
do
tons of
it?
stuff, but I'd probably make a few $100 here on it. And then having that line every once in a while, you want to get a gift or some collectible, you know? It would work, but no company is going to deal with trolls. They just don't want to deal with that liability.
No company is going to deal with. Well, surely there are some based and red-pilled companies out there who don't care about leftist fifis, right? So they stick it to the libtards. And are you telling me that like Stormfront? I'm not going to go to stormfront.com, but somebody else can, not me or you, Indrid. Please don't go to stormfront.com.
I'm not gonna.
Are you telling me that they have
that?
It's a neo-Nazi and white supremacist
Oh
website?
my God.
Stormfront, like you saw The Boys, right?
Yeah.
That-
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I saw an episode of it.
Oh, okay. Really? I'm surprised. Well, actually, I'm not. You're not really like a cape shit
Nah.
person, are you? Right? Like,
Nah.
nah. Me either,
Nah.
to be honest with you. I used to be
Nah.
back in the day, but not. I turned 20 once.
Get him.
Anyway, there's a character on that show who's named Stormfront, and she's like a pure blood. She's like in Harry Potter terms, she's like a Slytherin.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a muggle.
Unless I'm going to be like a million seller and make them a ton of money, they're not going to deal with that shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's just not viable. I would need to find a company that doesn't listen to white noise bullshit. Who is that exactly?
Oh.
Right?
What?
I don't know. I haven't found one yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I only shop at Hot Topic.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh, his ears.
All right, I'm just gonna ignore this because this is just a stupid person. I'm just gonna ignore them. So good. I'm glad I didn't read that out.
I'm glad I didn't read that out.
Guys,
I
we're-
just
I'm not
I
gonna
just
give it
said
any
this.
attention.
I just said this extra sentence where someone said something that made me go, I'm not gonna read that out, and then I popped my and then I made my knee show up a little bit.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Mwah.
Oh, I guess.
It's like, are you feeling better? Does it feel better for you? I'll fix your knee up. Yeah, mwah.
We're close here.
Aw.
Does anyone have any final comments or anything else you'd like to discuss briefly?
Bonk.
before
Oh,
we
he
adjourn
just
the
got a
show?
headbutt right
And
there.
Oh my God! Ow! He's got a headbutt
Does anyone have
on
any
him.
final comments?
Boom,
or anything else
boom,
you'd like to discuss
Oops,
briefly
whoa.
before we
That
adjourn
was
the
a
show?
big one.
And
I
just
did the whole
get set up for
frame.
Fallout 4. Last chance if you'd like to ask a question or a contribution or anything.
Oh my God, that was.
We had
good.
a good full show today of various different topics.
Keemstar would have gotten him.
Here's the funny part.
maybe
Tommy says
some
you need to find a
product
right
deals.
wing
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
I'm not right wing. So I'm hated on the
You
internet
just
for nonsensical
suggested
fucking reasons. Right? And I'm not right wing, which is why most people go to those. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Hmm?
What? Wait, what?
I just see Felix the Maid, I don't know about that. He says the company LTG uses might not listen to white noise. He's been able to sell merch again. Now why?
Why?
White noise. the
you
company
say black noise?
the company LTG uses might not listen to white noise.
Mm-mm.
See Felix the Maid, I don't know about that. He says the company LTG uses might not listen to white noise. He's been able to sell merch again.
That
Now
listen to black
why?
noise.
Why?
Was he not able to sell merch for
Why?
a time? Which is what it sounds like you're saying. Why did that happen? I know he always sold things like jerseys and stuff, right? But to my knowledge, is it a company that just custom makes stuff per order, or does he
Vibrating.
have to mass buy shit and sell it? That's what I can't do. I don't have capital to put into mass producing merch first and then selling it. I have to
There's an
have it
earthquake
be
in
on demand.
Renton.
You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Why?
Oh, Tango De Niro, thank you for the super chat. He says happy Saturday. Thank you.
Happy Scatterday.
Bonk.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow, that had to hurt. Hello?
For the same thing that I went through. So basically, his trolls harassed the merch company he was working with as well.
Oh.
I feel like LTG
do.
must have way more trolls than DSP does. Like, there's a lot of
for
us
sure.
now. I would say like the average troll the troll population is probably something in the range of about 3K, 3 to 5K people,
Sure.
right? Give or
Yeah.
give or
Like,
take.
probably a little bit more, but like as trolls go, this community is fairly tame.
Yeah, they're definitely a lot more tame than LTG or Wings trolls, for example.
Sure, I mean, like there are people doing some ops and stuff, but
Right.
it's nothing.
Now it's like he has
Yeah,
a
that
den.
was a good
Now
one.
it's like he has
Detractor name? I don't know.
den
It
head.
could be. I don't know. How would I know that? That's the thing. Like,
He's
I don't know.
flat-headed.
I don't pay attention. And you guys seriously don't. I guess a lot of people don't believe me. I don't pay any attention to Detractor stuff at all. The only
Yeah.
thing I know about it is
yeah,
the news.
I guess a lot of people don't believe me. If you have to say that, you should probably consider that maybe you don't sound trustworthy. Maybe you know, like.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, or just on a whim, maybe on YouTube. And sometimes stuff will show up as like related video nonsense, and if I see it, I just go, do not ever recommend again.
I just go, boop.
And that's it. I never see it ever again. I know nothing about any of it. I don't know what people are saying or doing.
Yeah,
I
right.
always hear about that stuff from third parties, right?
So you do know
Right.
something about it
You
then. So
know
you do
things.
know something about it. Like if you're saying that you hear about it, it's because you've heard about it.
Yeah. Mwah.
Very well, maybe there's a
Aw.
detractor named Snoutfoot. I wouldn't know, nor do I really give a shit. It's
Huh?
just parties, right?
Wait,
So
what?
very well, maybe there's a detractor named Snoutfoot. I wouldn't know, nor do
Snoutfoot. Wait, all right.
Snoutfoot streams. Yeah, I love Snoutfoot. Hold on, I'm just gonna
I'm gonna look at that.
quickly look up Snoutfoot.
I'm gonna snout.
Okay, I see stinky feet at the nose of BF. I see toes to nose American Housewife. This is not yielding the
I
results.
just looked up Snoutfoot DSP
I don't like
and
this.
I don't see anything.
I don't like this. This is a lot of people shoving their feet in people's face.
Ew.
Mm.
Ugh.
Leave me on a
know,
wild
nor do I
fruit
really give a
chase.
shit. It doesn't really affect me.
Nor do I really
don't
give
care
a
about
shit.
them. They're insignificant.
I do not
Today we're gonna have
see
a fun stream of
anyone.
Fallout 4. We're gonna hang out, have a good time.
No detractor named
Right,
Snout.
for the YouTube.
No detractor
Uh,
named
Continue on
Snoutfoot.
our
You
merry
say,
way. I don't
huh?
give a shit about what happens
I
outside
do
the
not
stream.
see
I
it.
shouldn't.
Hmm.
All right.
Doesn't mean it doesn't
Nothing to do with me. I don't
exist.
Show
care.
yourself, Snoutfoot.
Happy Star Wars Day.
Show
You are now
yourself.
power.
Hello.
Yeah, he's mispronouncing
screen
snood.
glitched. I'm finding more
Snout?
YouTube is just breaking apart.
Snout?
Like, there was a
Snouty
super chat
route?
earlier from Big Boss, and it won't go away. I just
Snouty
refreshed the
route?
screen and now it's gone. Stupid.
Stupid.
Oh yes, Kat and I celebrate Star Wars
We
Day.
have
I dress up in a
photos?
full Wookiee costume, head to toe covered in fur, and of course she does.
Dye your hair.
Did he say he dresses her up as the Wookiee?
Ooh.
Oh yes, Kat and I celebrate Star Wars Day. I dress up in a full Wookiee costume,
Okay.
head to toe covered in
he
fur,
does.
and of course
Ooh,
she does the big Leia buns. We walk around the house looking like idiots. No, we don't do that. We're just gonna.
No,
I'm just
she
gonna play
got big
Star
All
Wars.
right,
Leia
you shouldn't have
buns.
enough hair for
Oh.
that,
Star Wars.
stupid. Stop fucking with your mustache.
Please.
It makes me want to touch my face.
Oh,
That's how
my
irritating
God.
it is.
Look, he won't stop.
No, I can't do a chewy growl. I can't do that. Some people can do a really good one. I can't do it.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah. I used to like do that sound into like water bottles.
First
and
Lucas
stuff.
stole
It's
Star Wars to
perfect.
Disney. Did I
It
know that?
sounds
Yeah, that's why
You're
Luke
the
Skywalker
worst.
was replaced with Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
Donald Duck is now Han Solo.
And yeah, I agree. 3-3. Leia and Jabba would be a better combo than Wookiee and fucking Chewie and Leia.
Exactly.
Can we do that? Can we get another clean audio of that?
Okay. Sorry, that was bad. There.
See, you're losing
that?
it. Now you just sound like you're gargling.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Do not clip that. Do not clip that.
I'm good at strange noises.
First Lucas stole Star Wars to Disney. Did I know that?
Sorry,
Yeah, that's why
sorry.
Luke Skywalker was
Go
replaced
back
with Mickey
and get it.
Mouse. Donald Duck is now Han Solo. And Goofy is Jar Jar Binks, right?
It's bad.
Right.
It's bad.
Horrible
I'm gonna
joke.
stop.
You're not funny.
When is the next big
What?
event?
Oh.
I think you mean
Not
when's
you.
the next marathon? May
Oh.
25th.
Yeah, I
EC Indies
heard.
Marathon. People are
Oh,
currently
okay,
in
we're
the
calling.
process of nominating games for that event.
I'm not gonna
Please
do
do
it
if you haven't.
more.
If you type exclamation point Indies into the chat, it brings up the link. If you
Indies?
aren't on chat, you can
Exclamation point Indred?
Indie
The
Nets? What? Oh.
The most nominated games will then be made into a
Look
poll
at it. He's
of 10
going
games or so.
nuts on his fucking face. This is like a 45. This is like a fucking 45 hit combo right here, dude. Look at this.
Yeah. It's
If you haven't, you can type
bad.
exclamation point Indies into the chat, it brings up the link. If you aren't on
Indie
chat,
Nets?
you can check
One,
the community
two,
channel from a few days ago. There's a
right?
thread for it.
One.
Oh my God.
The most
Oh my
nominated games.
God.
That was a crazy one. That was a very rare.
He pulled his nostrils up with that one.
Yeah, that's a very rare one right there.
No, and I see this is something I've been screaming in people's restream chats for days. If your face is this oily that you have to wipe your
Wash-
hand after
just-
touching it, Wash it.
It's not. It's also that like what's making his face so itchy is that he hasn't washed his face when waking up in the morning, right? So like, because he just fucking rolled out of bed and he's probably half coated in drool still.
Yes.
I'm loving this.
Oh
He looks like.
Wait,
Holy
I
shit!
need a screenshot.
He looks like a fucking Urukai here.
What's
Like,
that?
The orcs in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right? He just needs
Yeah,
the white hand of Sauron. Where we gonna have some meat?
The most nominated games will then be
That's a
fulfilled in
wipe?
about 10 days or so.
Brian,
We'll be
Brian?
on for another
This
week or so
is
before the event, so
nasty.
please nominate games.
Yeah, wash your face, then your
More
balls.
touch?
Exactly, Distic.
More touch, more touch.
What's the
Stop!
most controversial opinion
Stop!
in gaming? I guess it's that
Please.
I don't like rollback netcode. I think it's atrocious for the inputs it drops. But I guess a lot of people don't agree with me because
What?
He's like teasing his own chin. Look what he's doing with his fingers. He's like doing it a little circle.
Poor cat. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. Ooh,
Well,
is
I guess
this
a lot of
what
people
you
do.
want
Woo,
the
woo.
clitoris? Ooh.
Brother, ew. Look,
He's teasing the
in gaming,
chussy.
I guess
Ew.
it's that I don't like rollback netcode. I think it's atrocious for the inputs
Exactly.
it drops. But I guess a lot of people don't agree because, you know,
whoop, whoop.
the wool's been pulled over their eyes. I don't know what else to say.
Stop! Daddy. Okay.
That was funny.
That surprised me.
Okay.
Do the Yoda impression. I'll do the Yoda impression tonight when I play Star Wars.
Please
No.
die.
There you go.
In your hair.
Stop!
Dye your hair.
Well, I do the react video for the Borderlands movie. If someone submits it,
It's
I
someone
can't
submits
calm down.
it.
I want to
I
die.
have a react show literally
In
every
Minecraft.
Sunday. That's a clip show, perfect show for someone to submit the Borderlands trailer for me to react to, but no one has. I'm just saying.
Okay, massive wipe.
Wiped his hand.
Okay,
Wiped it.
he like popped a pimple with his hand just there and just like emptied that on
Too, but
his
no
shirt.
one has. I'm just saying. Continue.
Wow. No one has paid me $25 to maybe get this clip skipped. How do you know? How the fuck does he know for a fact that that video didn't
Right.
get submitted yet?
And also, if you are this passionate about video games, why wouldn't you bring it up on your own?
Yeah, just watch it
Because you're
yourself,
interested.
dipshit. And be
Right.
like, oh, here's something I
Why
can enjoy
would
with everybody.
someone pay for it. This is fucked. God, does he rub snot in his ear, in his beard?
Joel
I don't know
Off
why
says
I think
his
it's
ears.
ear
Probably.
earwax.
Helldivers 2 in the PSN controversy. Does this put you off from playing it again in the near future? It doesn't affect me. I'm playing it on PSN regardless. I'm playing it on PS4. Or excuse me, PS5, right?
So why do we
that has
spend all this
nothing
time
to do with
talking
me at
about
all.
it?
I'll play it when I
Right.
play it. I'm planning on playing it either Tuesday or Wednesday night this week. Don't know when.
Oh God, stop. Hello? Burnell.
Anybody have anything to talk
Burnell.
about still?
Holy fuck. Stop!
I'm stupid.
That chin definitely deserves for play.
Ew!
Romance that
The
sagi
Star Wars
pass.
mega event tonight
This
will be crazy.
disgusting why needs a
There'll be a few
wake-up
people there
call.
just to hang
Yeah.
out. It's
Amen,
not serious.
Sonic.
That game is terrible. It'll be just a funny mess around event
Uh.
for Star Wars. Not a big deal. What's the next big game I'm covering? You know, there really isn't anything
Oh,
considered
is that
big.
is that this? Oh, that's weird. Is that me again? Because I can hear that.
I think so. I think so.
I think it's got to be him.
Really?
Because your audio is coming through to me totally normal, and I don't see why it would just
Okay.
come through Firefox like that weird. Like,
Right.
Anymore. I hate to say it. Like, no
It'll
games
go
are
away.
considered
Sorry
big
guys,
releases
it'll
anymore.
stop. It'll
So,
stop eventually. Let's test it.
There's nothing going on anymore in the world.
maybe it is my audio. Jesus, that's awful. What the fuck?
This is what used to happen like a while ago, and then it
Yeah,
just stops.
you were talking about that before, as I recall.
Yeah.
Now, hold on.
Yeah, sorry guys, it'll stop.
I'm
It'll
not.
stop.
I'm not sorry, actually.
Set it to that sort. Aha! Get him.
It's getting.
Yeah, we got some gout in the line.
Yeah, there's a little bit of noise in the line.
Yeah.
Right?
It'll stop. It'll stop.
I
It goes
received.
away.
God, is that? Hold on a second here. If I'm okay, how far back we're at 111?
Okay.
I.
What the
Zero.
fuck?
Well, it does this.
フラッシュバック
Wait, why?
Stop this!
Did it stop? Wait, go back.
Bro.
So it
Weird.
must have just stopped.
Yeah, okay.
Zero.
Yeah.
It took Shinko's video
Zero.
to unclog the lines.
Yeah. Yeah. Pour some cherry juice on it.
Thank you, Rocky.
Which is up to $15 so far today. Thank you. And he says, "Happy Star Wars Day. I've always been more of a Star Trek nerd, so it's none of my business. Anyway, let's have a great Fallout stream
Great,
today and
ah.
cover some rad roaches for
Ooh.
fun." Is there a live long and prosper day for Star Wars fans? Because, you know, May the 4th.
You mean Star Trek fans? Is there a live long and prosper for Star Trek fans, not Star Wars fans, you drunk?
Is there a live long and prosper day for Star Wars fans? Because, you know, May the 4th.
Wow.
But is there a Star Trek day?
You want to get your words right?
Because I like Star Trek.
Yeah,
Of course he does.
right.
Of course.
Would I ever go back to Twitch? No, not
No.
permanently. If it was a temporary solution, because there was nothing else I could do for a temporary period of time.
Wrong,
I would
wrong
never go back
but
there
you'll learn.
full-time.
You'll learn
The
when you're
only
older, like
time
I did.
ever that I would go back to Twitch full time
Yeah.
is if they kick the fuck out of their management team out of there, and they have a whole
What?
180 shift of
Ugh.
philosophy of how they're going to run their business
The
to be more
philosophy.
professional. Then I would go over there. That would
No.
mean immediately upping their bit rate on their streams so people
Oh
can.
my
I love that he's
consume
making
1080p 60
demands
frames.
of this company
No
that he
more
has no
cancel
leverage
culture
with.
bullshit. No more ultra liberal bullshit. I
Oh,
don't want fucking political
Ultra
judgments
liberal
of how they're-
bullshit, like not
Interesting.
not calling people the N word or the F slur.
Right.
That's so liberal.
It's
no more
so
ultra liberal
liberal.
bullshit. I don't want fucking political judgments of how they're running a gaming
Political.
streaming business. So I want all that shit gone. If that's gone, then
Oh,
I'll
Star
consider going
Exchange.
back. But it looks like that they are literally on the downward trend, and they're just doing nothing but getting worse and
What?
worse.
No,
He is-
I have fun on there.
He has touched his face probably 100 times this
It's
stream.
more than that. More than
So,
that.
This is like
No.
the ultimate face touch bet. Like this is like a triple digit face touch
No,
bet.
I'm not planning
Yeah.
on going back.
Gangs A through Z, right?
Yeah, yeah. Holy fuck, that would be interesting to set up.
Ding,
Thank you, Aviga.
ding. Just doing like the price is right. Bing sound every time he touches his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know anyone who touches their fucking face this much.
Or Phil, hello?
No, what are you doing with your lips?
I didn't notice. What was he doing?
Go back. Go back. He's doing what?
Yummy, yummy. He's biting his lips. Oh, you know what he's actually doing?
What?
He's sucking the part that's under your lip, like between your. He's putting that between his teeth and like scraping it.
Ew.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's putting that in his and then he's just like straightening out his skin so he pulls the teeth out from between his. Sorry, the skin
Ugh.
out from his between his teeth.
Oh fuck. People.
See, look, suck in, scrape off, suck in, scrape off.
Yep. And Richard, you are right. It's just there's a big old mystery. I think it is mainly anxiety. What is this face?
What if he's like abusing like cats, like fucking medicine or something like that? That's what I'm.
Entirely possible.
Watch his
No,
ear.
no one's
Watch his
gonna-
ear. Watch his ear.
Okay. No one's gonna buy
Wink.
this man. No one's gonna sell this man Coke.
Oh, hold
it
on.
could be Adderall. It could be. Yeah.
I think Phil, his ears are troll detectors because look at his face. Look at his face as soon as his ear bounces. Okay.
Oh.
Boink. Wait a minute. There's a
Wait
troll.
a
There's a
minute.
troll nearby. It's like the Spider-Man spider sense, but it's a troll sense. Hold on.
Spider troll.
Ew. Wait. Who said something rude to me?
Huh.
I'm playing it. I'm
What
gonna
a
ban him.
god.
Okay.
Look at
All right,
that.
guys. I mean, we're going late here. Let's
Hey,
adjourn,
guys.
shall we?
Thank God.
Thank you for a chill podcast.
Thank you very
Thanks for the
Gil
fun.
Gradgast.
Like today was a random one. A little.
Oh, what?
Whee!
Ew.
It's fun to stay at the
Money.
YMCA.
I
It was a
never want
random
to
one.
go back to Twitch, but there's no reason they should have kicked me out of the partner program.
Exactly.
Yeah, I should, and by all rights, I should still be there, and I would be if I could, but I'm never going back.
Yeah, never.
A little different
Not
topics.
really
We talk about
in-
clothes sizes.
Is your experience? Oh my God, he's doing like ballet.
Can we please get a C and an A, please? Hold on.
Please, what the fuck, dude? Oh, Philly.
Oh, Philip.
Podcast.
You
Thanks for the
complete
fun.
my
Little-
butthole.
like today was a random one. A little different
My
topics. We talked about clothes
endless
sizes. we
love.
talked about music on YouTube.
Get away from me.
We talked about Helldivers
mistake.
controversy and how it tied to Street Fighter. I mean, a pretty random podcast today, right?
Yeah, pretty
But I had a
random.
good one. I hope you
Very
did too, and I hope to
random.
see you
Bonk.
over
Ow.
on the Fallout 4
That
stream
hurt
if you
my
can
eye.
make it. Thank you for being a great audience. Thank you for enjoying the show.
No
Tomorrow
problem.
We do it all again.
Yes.
So thanks very much,
Mwah,
and I will see
mwah,
you
mwah,
then.
mwah.
Ooh. Oh, I get to kiss all the Phils.
Mwah.
Mwah.
All right, cool. Let's get set up,
Wait,
everybody.
kiss the one that's making the kissy face.
For
Mwah.
the show.
Whoa, hold on.
Ah!
I need to pee before we begin. But that's it. I just have to pee. Not a big deal.
Mwah.
Here we go. Let's get the camera resized.
Let's kiss him.
Wait, it's like looking in the window of the stream, like, well, there's a stream going out of here.
Oops, that's not the right resolution. Definitely clicked the wrong one.
Wait, it was too fun.
That's
Kiss
the
him,
correct
kiss him,
resolution.
kiss him, kiss
There
him,
we go.
kiss him.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Is the camera fitting, or is it over the edge? Hold on.
Give us a kiss, then.
Give us a kiss, love.
Actually, that would be
I
a
think
height.
it's fitting
That would be a
perfectly,
height,
right?
like border
Cool.
for him.
All
It's
right.
just like holding it up like this. I
Yeah.
like that.
Oh
So,
my god, that's actually
Like I said,
clever.
no big break. I just got to go use the restroom.
No big break.
So give
Okay,
me,
let's see
just
how
like a couple-
how long do you think no big break is gonna be? Let's see. Okay,
It's at least 3 minutes.
Okay,
At least.
we're starting at
That's a big break.
1.11401. Okay,
Okay. All right. 114:01. Oh.
so we're already more than
my
3.
God.
Okay, so he came back about 5 minutes, almost exactly 5 minutes later.
It takes me much.
You're
less
real
longer.
fast. You're probably the
But I'm-
fastest girl I've ever seen. Like go leave and come back after a piss break. Like you rock them. She
It's
pisses
not
hard
that
as fuck,
hard.
dude. I can hear it. Like, sometimes I can fucking hear it from the mic. Still, she's in the other room.
Oh my god. Well,
Nah.
yeah, you know
I'm just
how it
joking.
is.
She doesn't
But-
piss that hard, folks. Come on.
I mean, you don't know that,
That's
but
true. That's true.
like there's no reason he should take 6 minutes.
No,
to fucking
that's
piss.
so long. He's definitely going to like be like, "Cat, any money coming to the other website?" Or "How's your day? Is Jasper?" Oh my god, what's crazy is that like this is on. It is on. Look at the like. You can't see this, but on OBS, it's just a flat like minus 40 decibels, just of passive sound.
Oh my
coming through.
god. Ugh.
Wait, what is he
Yeah,
doing?
injured pressure washer cold. Ew.
Okay, didn't do anything weird on the sit down.
Fuck.
He was wearing
It
this
was
the
still kinda
the
weird.
gray sweatshirt.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'm
Okay,
back, and it's time to start with
I have
Fallout
peed.
4.
let's see what
Prestream Estates.
let's see how he's going here. I think we're gonna
Okay.
call it for the day though, right?
Yeah,
you
I
said-
have it
Fiddler's Green Trailer
redirecting.
Estate. That's
Oh,
where I was.
Raw film.
How
is
helpful.
live now.
Thank you
What?
so
I
much.
was already there.
Yeah, of course.
But
This was fun in a weird way, like in like a sadistic way.
this
You know?
yeah, I mean this was the face touching on this one. Like if I was a working man, but it's the weekend, so I'm not. I'd be going through this stream with DaVinci Studio or whatever, and just counting all the face touches and tallying
For
about. 'Cause
sure.
we're in the 50 to 100 territory, I think.
Oh,
there.
100%. It's 3 digits for sure, my dude.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys all enjoy the height epic.
Idiot savant.
Yeah, the idiots. He keeps talking about that. It really makes me laugh.
It's so bad.
I think because he's having fun because he can call himself an idiot for once and have it be like not necessarily a negative thing about him, but actually it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight? You gonna stream on Twitch at some point tonight?
Maybe not tonight. I'm thinking tomorrow I'll probably do some more indica. And when I finish
I think I'll be doing some Indica tomorrow too, baby.
and then I'm gonna go back to Hellblade after I finish that.
Ooh, Hellblade. What's that?
Yeah. Hellblade? You
Is that
wanna
like
see
a character action kind of deal? Like
I'll link it to you. I think you would enjoy
I'm
it. though.
googling it. Okay,
Okay,
so it's like
yeah.
Sensu Saga, Hellblade 2. Is that what you're talking about?
Senua.
Senua's.
Yeah.
Senua's. Okay, let's
Well,
see what's going
Senua's
on
Saga
here.
is the new one that's coming out this month.
Okay.
Senua's Sacrifice is the first one.
Is this kind of like a forgotten fucking what's it called? Open world like hack and slash 'em action game kind of, or what is
No,
a narrative?
No, it is narrative. It's not super open world.
I'm
but it's really good.
stupid.
Walking simulator.
It's really good.
Detractor
No.
beans.
Detractor beams. Okay.
But you do fight a lot of stuff.
I see.
You
I
do.
see.
So
I
it's
see.
not walking.
I've been
Okay,
playing.
yeah.
I've been playing PokeRogue.net, and for those of you who don't know what that
Yeah.
is, that's a Pokemon roguelike. So I've got something to live for again now.
Yay.
Yay!
Good. I'm
Well,
glad.
thanks a lot for joining us again tonight, folks. And
Enjoy your motherfucking weekend.
yeah.
Do
Do
something
something.
nice
Do
for
something
yourself.
nice for yourself, and turn
Please.
off the film, and
Yeah.
go outside and have
Play a
it.
game.
Be grateful for this life because it's our last one, and some of us are watching Phil. So pity me. Pity me.
Yeah,
And speaking of pity, thank you so much for the positivity.
yeah,
today.
thank you so much for the pity and the
Yeah, thank you so much for the pity and the positivity. It really means a lot to me. Really means a lot to both of us. On J&J 462 just lost it all. He just missed it all.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
See you later,
All right.
everybody, and have a good weekend.
Bye,
And until next time.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Say goodnight to the chat, Android.
Good night, chat, Indrid.
Nice.
Currently
Good night, Android.
Good night.